Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Australia's Tabletop Wargaming Network for round 2 of New South Wales Masters, and we've got a guest commentator for the round, Will. How you doing, mate?
How you going?
Yeah, good. If chat, you guys can confirm that you can hear Will, let me know. But welcome back for everybody. We have got another stellar matchup for you for this round. Super looking forward to it. It's going to be really interesting. We have got Andrew Sherman on Orks playing up against Jay Mann on T'au Empire. So Xenos on Xenos action, ladies and gentlemen. So good. So good. Let me actually just do this real quick, chat. So hopefully you can hear us a bit better.
We're gonna lean real close here.
Yeah. So we'll yeah, it is really cool. So Andrew is running Orks Taktikal Brigade. Jay is running T'au Empire Auxiliary Cadre. So the two Grotmas detachments, which is actually really interesting. It's gonna be fun to see. See how both of these go into each other. So where is chat? Yeah, Jake, I know, brother, I know.
Is this better?
I may just do another thing. I'm very wary on picking it up too much, chat. I don't want to do like it any badly, but hopefully that might be a bit better for Will.
Just lean in, get really close to Scotty. I'm gonna get here. My legs being cut.
But yeah, so we'll get the list up for you guys. I'm gonna pop over and let them know that we're gonna put the mics up on them. But before we do, let's have a look at the round. If it's deciding it wants to update. That is incorrect. It'll take a second, chat. There it goes. So I'll let Will run through the mission as I go and let these guys know we're about to turn their mics on.
Excellent. Steal Scotty's seat, guys. This is great. So we've got Sweeping, Stalwarts, Purge the Foe. The Sweeping, not a detachment that or deployment that we see very often, because it can advantage shooting quite a bit. We've got Scotty running back.
Yep. +1 to hit for shooting, and then stealth and cover. The stealth and cover is one order.
Purge, always interesting.
Okay. I can give an order. I can
primary
give 2 orders. If I do, they have to take a leadership test. If they fail, they take D3 mortar wounds. They still get the orders.
Yep.
It's a leadership. It's not battle shock. It's separate. So
yep.
It's not like they become battle
shock. So you
shock.
can fail it and then not get battle shock.
I'm not battle shock. I just take the mortar wounds and I still get the orders.
Yeah, it's typical whacking somebody on the head.
Yeah.
So you're tracking Markerlight with T'au from the army rule. When I guide with Markerlight, I ignore cover. So from your order, you'll essentially get the -1.
It's still the stuff.
Yeah. Cool.
So main medalist, I got the Flashcat unit, which is led by a big mega armor.
Yep.
He's got the enhancement of the mech captain, which allows him to attach the unit.
Yep.
The enhancement also gives the unit full rerolls to hit.
Okay.
I have. I've seen tactical, but I haven't seen it against anyone else. What I might do, Will.
Yep.
I'm getting a personal microphone.
Might hook you up with that guy. I will jump back to using this guy here.
Very nice.
So that's a very
basically a heavy bolter.
No, it's more about the sound for everyone in chat. So
man face, you can revive a dead model.
Yep.
I need to find
So if there's a dead guy and a wounded guy,
the right audio device.
So they're 2 wounds apiece, I'm assuming then?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's weird. The heal is once per game, but the revive
there is not a button.
Yep. Cool.
I don't think
I think
there
that's
is.
him done.
Unless it's the wrong one, which means that would probably do it.
You can revive a model in the command base, they almost always take 2 wounds, because if he kills a guy, he just brings it back anyway.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Then I've got 2 units of Breaker Boys. These are the melee dudes hammers.
Yep.
They reroll all charges all the time. That's the data shoot ability.
Yep.
So the hammers, they strength 6,
there we go. That should be on.
Flat 3 damage, anti-vehicle, anti-monster 4+.
Nice.
Then there's the tank hammer in there, which is the exact same profile, except it's devastating wounds.
So we're just getting stuff set up for second commentator, guys. Don't stress too much.
They get +5 attacks on the wire. They get +4 for their ability, plus they got the 9 power claw attack.
Yeah, goddamn.
Okay. 2 units of tank busters.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. The Breaker Boys and the Tank Busters, they all have 2 bomber squeaks each. They can only use 1 per turn.
Yep.
And to select a unit within 12 inches on a 2+, you take D3 mortar wounds.
Yep.
It doesn't need line of sight.
Yep.
But so I have 8 bomb
That's
squeaks,
really
but I can
weird.
only, each squad can only use 1 at a
Sorry,
Yeah,
well, we're
gotcha.
gonna have to do the
If
thing.
another squad uses one, can another squad
I'm
use
gonna have to
theirs?
use mine.
It's only one of
Gonna
your two, and then go next.
We're gonna have to swap here.
All of my units can use.
So you could
cool.
because it's
two
picking
squad
up,
tank busters.
Yep.
picking
So
up
they're
that
led by a shock attack
microphone,
gun. The shock attack gun gives
but
them
it's not
reroll
picking
ones
up
to
this
hit.
one.
Yep.
So
they get +1 to hit and wound against vehicles and monsters
So-
naturally. So they're
Nice.
the order for +1.
Yep.
So they'll be hitting on 4s, reroll 1s. So strength 9, AP 2, flat 3 damage.
Yep.
They get D3 shots each. They're also blast.
Yep.
They have a pulsar rocket as well. So once per game, I can give +1
Right.
strength, +1 AP. So I can give them a strength 10, then +1 to wound.
Mhm.
They're all flat 3 damage. The knob in there has the same hammer these guys.
Who's gone up?
3 damage hammer.
Oh,
Alright.
60 green.
we
But
should
you
have
sorry,
Will
the
now
shock
chat.
guns.
Hopefully it's not
They
going to
also have
echo
once
too
per
much
game
after I
rules
fix up the
assistance, so you can reroll
filters
the number of shots once per game.
on the
Not
other
that
one
it's never
for
come up, but if
me.
a shock attack gun hits you, you have to take a battle shock first.
Okay. Yep.
Alright.
There's another shock attack gun in there with the
So,
what the
hopefully
looters
it
can
won't
do is if
echo
you're
it
on
too
effective,
much,
reroll
guys.
Oh,
so I
nice.
can get
Yep.
that shock
If it
attack
does, I can just walk
before
away
you
with the
roll again.
microphone headset
The
still.
Star
Yeah,
Hammer
it
has a
is
custom
true.
mega
It's
blast
very
with a
true.
strength 9
Just
blade.
smoke bomb.
Okay. Yep.
And then the looters, they're kind of like heavy bolters as well.
We'll
They're
get it
Yeah,
sorted,
yeah,
chat.
yeah.
We'll get it sorted. Don't
They hit on
stress
6's base, but then
all that
get
much.
5s and they reroll for an objective.
Nice.
They're mainly just buffing the shock attack gun.
Any big gotcha stratagem?
Yeah, I do have some. I'll get my
Alright,
so
The guys are just chatting through right now, so Will would have
Nice.
started talking about the mission, but
trading pieces and
Yeah.
swift engagement,
also
Stalwarts,
knob,
so
they're
you
minus
get,
1 to wound if your strength 6 or higher.
what do you call it? You get
Action for battle line in combat and
range
advancing.
stratagems,
Yeah.
I can fall back,
Yeah.
they're all 1c.
so
Yep.
yeah,
I can fall
shoot
back,
in
shoot
combat,
Yep.
and action with
In the
battle
command
line
phase,
units,
yours or mine,
and then
I can
Purge the
get
Foe,
one
which is
unit
hold an
plus 1
objective,
boost if I'm
hold
in
more
combat.
objectives,
Yep.
each for
If
4
you're
points,
flipping
or
objectives,
kill a unit
then
and
if
kill
you
more
fall back
units
from one
for
of
4
my
points
units,
each.
I
So
can react
max
to it.
16 per
Oh,
turn.
yeah, nice.
So it's
on
a reactive
your,
unit, it's only
round
when you fall
scoring
back
there.
from the unit you
Yep.
fell back from. But since it's a normal, I can get back
Bill,
to
no
one.
super chats as of
Yeah,
yet.
nice. That's really cool.
No super chats in.
1 CP and your turn, I
But
can
welcome
pick
in
up a
everyone
Stormboy
on
unit
chat.
from the
Great to have
Nice.
everyone
Yep.
joining
1
us.
CP, Stormboy.
Wouldn't be a stream without tech difficulties. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Yep.
Nick, thank you, mate. Welcome in.
1 CP.
Hopefully, we're able to
you
have
unit
these
in
guys,
combat, either lethal or
have
sustained.
Will
Just
jump in
punches,
a
they get
bit
40
now as
attack
well,
combat
which would be
as well.
nice.
Yeah,
Is it-
nice.
They get 40 shots
Clear now
and
for everybody?
punches.
Yep.
Yeah, it is. Okay,
Yeah, it
excellent.
should be.
Hello,
Yeah,
hello.
all-
Hi,
all the other
Benny.
stuff you can
Hi,
remind us
Nick.
what's going on.
Yeah.
It's,
So same thing,
Nobody
I'll
else
try to
gets
keep
it.
there'll be a
track of my
fair
strength.
amount that's in one ear out the other, and I'll just kind of
Yeah,
respond
I'll
to
try
it
to
as
keep
we're going.
track of my orders.
All right,
For the most
so
part, everything takes
we'll
stealth
just
to
drop these
break
guys
away
down a
from
little bit
reroll
as we
cards
go
if
through the
they
lists.
don't need the others.
So
Already get
let's
one
go
ticket.
through
Yeah,
Jay's
yeah.
list first.
All right, so let's
Auxiliary
just look at
Cadre,
Cadre,
which basically
Alright.
means that...
That is
Oh,
2.
We're getting dice roll here.
Sit.
All right, attacker or defender, bud?
I'll get you to deploy first. I got no infiltrates or anything.
Yeah, okay. Is this
So
one,
Jay's gonna be the
one of
attacker here.
Dan's misprints, or is this an actual
I actually have no idea.
Matt? Scotty, can you confirm? Is this a misprint Matt, or is this an actual Matt?
Misprint.
Okay, so are the deployment lines okay, or...
No, probably not.
Because I know that the mats are 59 inches rather than 60. Well, I'll double check it. I'll double
Yeah.
check
I
it.
think they're a half
We are
inch off.
on
Yeah, are the measurements on that?
sweeping. Oh, yeah, so we're like super close to each other. All right, awesome. Okay. in
Yeah,
terms of
on this
reserves-
deployment chat, the map
Deployment
is actually flipped,
So in terms of reserves, I am going to go.
which
well,
will
the
be
planes
very
have to go
fun, which
there.
is funny
I'm going to go
because
1 unit of stealth suits.
this is the map.
And I think honestly,
And
everything else is
the,
just on board.
the
I don't
mat
think there's a ton of
lines,
reasons why I
if you
should
see the
not
blue
do.
line,
I
for
did forget the
example,
enhancements. The
let me
shock
get the
attack
green
on the
screen
looters,
real
he's got
quick.
the God Boomer,
I can
he's
show
got
you
order
guys.
issue orders from a unit
This is
18
the blue
and 20.
line.
Nice.
I just had to pay 10 points.
Yep.
Then the other one is I can redeploy 3 units.
It
Yep.
is flipped
Okay.
in its entirety
The only
on the
enhancement
map.
in mine
I
is
would
the
hate to be
lone
colorblind
feat.
looking at this map.
Guided. He guided.
I can't see the
That's
line
the only one.
at all. I can
Nice
see
and easy.
Scotty drawing it, and
Okay,
there's
so-
nothing there for me.
Yeah,
So
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. We're about to go through lists, and then we'll get them up on into the Discord, pinned in chat and stuff.
Yep.
But before we do, I'm going to do a poll.
Yeah.
And
nice.
you guys get to vote.
On top of the truck so we can actually know what's
Yeah,
inside
cool,
them.
man. Easy, easy. All right, so...
Can you add a third
our
option, please?
lines for deployments,
Kirby.
do we even
Kirby's
probably
gonna
have
win?
them? I don't think so.
No, no,
No,
just-
I think this is all.
I mean, to be fair, you do have the buy.
Yeah, bit disappointing, but all good. And Feud, hope you're feeling better. Heard you're a bit sick, so rest up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right,
maybe.
so
I
that
think this is one
poll
of the newer
should be up for
deployments.
everybody.
Yep.
Get your votes in,
What is it, like
and
a
I
year ago?
will
Year-ish, I
unpin
guess?
that other message.
Maybe, yeah. So what was What was it? It was.
And
Ooh, that's
so
pouring in.
let's have a look at this auxiliary cadre that Jay's got whilst he is deploying some stuff. So, once the GW app decides it wants to actually load, because it does fun things like that, right? So, we're going to go to detachments, auxiliary cadre. So, Crute and Vespid have an aura ability whilst this unit's within 9 inches, whilst the enemy unit is within 9 invisible to this unit. Each time a ranged attack made by a friendly tower model,
No, you gave me defender.
but not Crute or Vespid, and Titanic, that targets that enemy unit, you get +1 AP against it.
Alright, so
When when T'au Empire
no
units, excluding Crute and Vespid, have this ability, localized stealth projectors, whilst friendly Crute or Vespid unit is wholly within 6 inches and visible to this unit, that Crute and Vespid Stingwing unit can only be selected as the target of a ranged attack if the attack is within 18. So it's basically lone op. You know, a bit
mini lone op.
Mini lone op, yeah. Extended lone op, you could call it.
Correction, if they're on an objective, I roll the
so
dice
what we've got
again as CP.
here in terms of the list, Jay's got a Cold Star Commander as his warlord with double missile pod, cyclic ion, and high output burst cannon. For the Crute Lone Spear, he does have the Fanatical Convert enhancement, which gives the bearer's unit the greater good ability, which allows them to spot, which is really cool.
It's a bit of an annoying one, because most of the time, like if we go through the rest of Jay's list, like you'll see things like stealth suits with marker lights. Marker lights are really important, obviously, when guiding, because it ignores cover. So while the Lone Spear can do some guiding, it's not getting the ignores cover benefit there. So it's still a great unit, because the Lone Spear can fire and fade just naturally. Give some rerolls for the Crute units as well. But it'll be interesting to see how he uses it in terms of getting some guiding going.
Yeah, for sure. For the rest of his list, he's got a unit of 3 fire knife battle suits with missile pods, all-day missile pods, with shield drones. Yeah, I know there's the echo. It's because Will's got his mic, that's all.
If I do it like this, does that help?
No, I think it's just proximity because I'm loud.
So what you're saying is that you need to be a bit quieter?
Or is it I think it's gonna echo a little bit just because we're right next to each other, guys. It's gonna happen. I couldn't get this headset mic to work properly, just unfortunately. So then we have got
do you have another?
That was the reason why.
Do you have another lapel mic?
I do have another lapel. Could do it. Uh-oh.
Your clock's being a dick.
I better fix this, guys.
I'll keep going through the list while you do that. So while Scotty's dealing, Jay has just thrown the clock on the ground.
111 each, bud.
So we've got a fire knife unit that the Cold Star Commander is going to go with. Fire knife units are pretty self-sufficient. They get full rerolls if you're at starting strength, reroll 1s otherwise. With the +1 AP from the detachment, they're getting up to AP 2. You get them to ignore cover. That's putting things like Marines onto 5s, which is pretty good. Obviously less of an issue here against Sherman's Orks, which don't really have a big save. But that you can put out quite a few shots. He's got the high outputs on the Crisis Commander there, extra 2 inches movement for the unit, so they can go pretty far, pretty fast, and pick up the units pretty well. Scotty's back now, so he's going to do Scotty things.
Yes, I'm going to do Scotty things. Where were we up to?
We're onto the Ghost Kill now.
Cool. So Ghost Kill, it's got the Cyclic Ion Raker. It's what, 18-inch lone op?
Oh no, it's normal lone op.
Normal lone op. Cool. So it's 12-inch lone op, which is really interesting there.
So, interesting thing with the Ghost Kill is it's basically a monster small vehicle with lone op. It's got 2 blanks as well. So he can put it up somewhere where in theory it's very hard to shoot at, and then also put a Crute or Vespid unit within 6 inches of it, and well, now I can't pick up the T'au unit to then not get the lone op available into the Crute or the Vespid, which are a much weaker unit. So in theory, there's quite a lot of layering that Jay might be able to do there to make some of those units really hard to engage with.
Yep, for sure. Triple Hammerheads with double Seekers, but 2 of them are Ion, 1 is Railgun.
Now,
So kind
fun
of
bit
playing a
tech
little
for
bit
these guys,
different.
because they got a 7-inch down.
Ion heads are coming around a
and
little
it was
bit,
ruled
and in
that,
this detachment, they can get up to strength 10. One of them
I can
can.
scatter the
So there's a
objective,
strat
stick
that
it,
allows
and
them to get
then
+1 or
move off
+2
it,
strength.
and it still
Strength
remains
10, shooting into vehicles
So
that
I'm
are
gonna have these
toughness
guys,
10.
but in a
It just
worst case
changes the
scenario, they're
math so
also
much.
all holding
Well,
7 inches
railguns
from
obviously
the
just
front of their bases,
pick up a tank by
so that
themselves.
they can move down.
But that strength breaker can be really important. Same with the missile crisis unit as well. Getting up to
So
strength
it's the same
9
thing that allows,
sometimes can be
Gretchen to
important,
do
but strength
the
10 is one of those
CP
major
farm.
breakpoints.
Yeah, definitely agree.
They do it in the
Definitely
movement phase. I
agree.
thought they were farm.
He's then got a single unit of 10 Crude Carnivores, 2 units of 5 Crude Hounds, 2 units of 3 Crude Rampagers.
So
Yeah.
I can't
Combat
remember exactly
action.
where in
Yeah.
like rules commentary or
So
whatever, but I'm
Rampagers,
fairly certain,
in theory,
correct me if I'm wrong,
can get
or curved, but,
advance and charge,
yeah, you are
flat
able to
6-inch
stick
charge,
the,
rerolls to hit, rerolls to wound, and plus AP in combat. So suddenly, that is a lot of
yeah,
CP
that was
to
initially
make
what
that
stopped me
unit
from
do that. I
happening.
don't think we're going to see that
And I
on
don't
one unit in this game.
correct.
But they've got quite a few options to actually make them.
I'm just,
Uh,
believe
You know,
you guys
if it
are
comes up,
looking
then
for...
I'll look for it. But yeah.
Do you guys need Greg?
So another unit of Gretchen down.
Just looking for a ruling on something real quick.
Okay, Greg.
We'll jump out and grab Greg, who is
Cool,
our
that is
illustrious
the whole-
TO for the
one other guy
weekend,
there.
and I will
Right.
jump back in to quickly run through these lists. He's then got a unit of
Another
10
unit of
Pathfinders with all the
stealths,
fixings
just
there,
gonna hang
2
out back
Razor
here.
Shark
Yep.
fighters that give
And
+1
that's
to
back here.
hit against what they target. And then 3 units of 3 stealth suits with Marker Light drones and fusions on there. And then 2 units of 5 Vespid, basically.
Charge all the time, then do that
Nice.
naturally.
Very
Yeah,
good.
just happy that is definitely
They
going to
they
be an
move
interesting
12
thing to see how it goes.
they can cover a decent
Then
amount of
getting into
Yep,
Andrew's
yep,
Orc
same thing I was
list,
doing on
he's
my
running
Stormlands
the Tactical Brigade, so basically
so
the Orc
you
version of
can
Asher
potentially
Militarum,
go this
because
way,
why not,
do a
right?
scout move, drop there, you can go to that,
Because,
or
you know, Orcs
can
needed
go back that
orders
way. Yep,
for
so
fun
Lone
stuff.
Spear just there.
Alright, so if we have a look at Tactical Brigade, basically he can choose any Boss, Snickrot, Mech, or War Boss units
Another
to
unit
have
of
tactical
Stormbodies.
abilities. Select 1 or 2
still on my
abilities
time.
and select a friendly Orc unit within 6. If you select 2, you must take a leadership check, and if you fail it, you suffer D3 mortal wounds. And then until the starting next command phase, you have that ability. Unit can't have tactical tactics
I did
issued
notice that
to
part
it
of this
more than once per
building
battle
is
round, so
encumbered by the
bear that in
deployment
mind.
zone.
And
I'm just
battle
gonna
shock
pull
units
those
can't
vests
have it.
back so they're
Very
behind the
similar
line.
to
I
you know,
completely spaced on that.
Asher Militarum orders.
Cheating already,
There is
motherflip.
Get Stuck In, which is
correct,
reroll
Dave.
charges.
Was
Get
my
on with it,
understanding
which is
to the
+1
same
strength for
thing
melee
last night.
weapons. Sneaky,
They
Stalking,
changed it so that
Infantry,
you
and
can stick in
Mounted,
turn 1 if you
excluding
go
Mega Knobs,
first.
have stealth. And then
Yeah,
shooter
okay.
drills,
Yeah, even though
Infantry
you
and
don't
Mounted
control
get
it into the
+1 to
unit phase.
hit for ranged shots, which
Okay.
basically
All good.
it's like guard orders.
I thought
in
they had. I
essence.
just wanted to get a ruling so it was above board. Yep. Cool.
Then
Thanks, buddy.
we have got, for his list, he's got 3 big mechs in there,
Right.
2 with shock attack guns, 1
So that is
with
a
the
unit
mega armor for
of-
the mech captain to go into
Are those tank
flash
busters?
kits. Then
Yep.
the other 2 have
Back there.
got 2 other enhancements. The first is Mork's Cunning, which is the redeploy
And my
3 Orc
second unit
units.
of
And
gorillas?
then the Gob Boomer
going to go
is each time
just
the
here.
bearer issues tactics, is to do so to friendly infantry and mounted within 18 inches, so a lot
they
more
will be able
range on the
to,
orders
'cause I just have to
as
measure
well.
13 inches from
A regular
furthest
big
to.
mech
They'll
with
be able
shock
to move
attack
fully
gun
within,
as the
range of the tower
third
unit to not be
shock
shot.
attack gun big
Yep.
mech, and then 3 war bosses with the standard loadout combi weapon,
This is
Twin
actually my
Slugger,
last drop.
Tack Squig,
Okay,
and
all
Power
that
Claw.
stuff
So
in
lots of
reserve as
characters,
transports.
counting
Timmy did
7
the same thing to
characters
me. He
here.
was playing Bridgehead Strike, but not the
We're then
infantry
looking
span.
at the
And, yeah, okay, so
rest of the
just-
list. He's
I
got 3
will
units of 5
pop to my
Storm
time.
Boys,
Yep.
2 units of
and
6 Breaker
have a
Boys.
look
So
at what
this
you've got
is the
everything. So
new
transport,
Orcs
transport.
Kill Team
And
unit.
remember, I
They're
can
very
redeploy
good in
3.
combat against monsters and
Yes,
vehicles.
so where you are now is
Unfortunately,
somewhere you can end up.
Yep.
Jay doesn't have much in the
Cool,
way of
cool,
monsters
cool,
and
cool.
vehicles.
So at the moment, not too much over here, but that might be a bed for
Yeah.
transports to go down.
Yeah.
So I think what we are going to do is go.
Yeah,
He
100%.
has infiltrate, right?
He has
Then
infiltrate,
he's
yes.
got 5 Burner Boys that are actually deceptively
all
good in
of my
combat.
stealth-based
Uh,
units do.
A unit of 10 Flash Kits, 2 units of 10 Gretchen with a Runt Herd, unit of 5 Looters, unit of 5
So
Knobs,
he goes
then a
there,
unit of
what do
6
I
Tank Busters, and a
Yeah.
unit of 5 Tank
Actually,
Busters with
can
the
he
Pulse
hold that
Rockets in there,
objective to see around
and then 4
that
trucks.
close? You can see out.
So lots
But
of
his
lots of stuff.
He's going to be like
Yeah.
a very limited.
So I think probably there is fine for him.
Yep.
Because Storm Boys don't pick up a ghost deal.
I mean, not with that attitude.
I
mean, like, they could, because they could throw grenades, and they could do mortar wounds on the charge,
definitely.
and there's a power claw in there. Like,
yeah, but I just blank the power claw attacks, and yeah, because he's got 2 blanks.
But for 2 CP, I can roll 11 dice, and every 4 up is a mortal wound, so maybe. It is possible.
So the guys that are in here, if they were to go straight to the line, how far could they threaten with what's in there? And I'm assuming these are shooty boys?
So they've got the knobs to the power claws, and then the looters, the shock attack gun. So it's a little bit of shooty.
True Rampagers can do quite a bit as a counter assault unit, or even a bit of a pressure unit.
How far would your
The main, if anybody's played Renegade Raiders, T'au has the same strat that allows them to fall back and do a normal move from combat, and that is such a cool strat that you can do so many things with, and if you've not seen it before, hopefully we're going to get some really cool examples of it today, and then even after you see it today, if it goes really well, put things on the table and just see what weird things that you can do with it. Jay doesn't have any Breacher Fish in this list, which is interesting.
No Fish of Fury here.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite ways to use that strat, because the Devilfish suddenly going 12 inches in a random direction, and then next turn going 12 inches and dumping out Breachers onto something that's on an objective. They get reroll wounds, give them another AP from a Cruder Vespid unit nearby, and suddenly that is a huge threat range, which is really hard to engage with or to manage. So Jay doesn't have that. But that crisis unit can do the same thing or similar things. Some other units even just getting a fire and fade, like a little option, something like that. There are some very cool things that you can do with it, and I'm keen to see how Jay's going to use it.
And if it's a Crute unit, they also get advance and charge.
Ash Thompson, welcome. Eager to see what these rampages end up doing. I've hated that unit so much every time I've tried it. Orks does seem like a good matchup for them, though. The Auxiliary Cadre, I think, turns them into a useful unit. Again, all those buffs that we talked about before that can get stacked on, I don't ever realistically see all of those buffs going on at the same time. But just being able to threaten that. Auxiliary Cadre is a CP-intensive detachment, and there's no CP regen that Jay has in this list. There's no Shadow Sun, there's no Ethereal, there's no Farsight to do some cheeky CP cost reduction there. So all those combo wombos probably won't get utilized regularly, but it will be it's a possibility to be a threat. So I want to see the Rampagers do well here as well. It'd be great to see them actually on the table getting played.
I am happy with him sitting there.
Yeah. Cool models as well.
You can't mitigate every single outcome, so I'll just place them down.
So I'm just getting lists all going, but as we do, let's have a bit of a look at their deployment right now. We're going to be able to see both ends, interestingly enough, and I forgot to reset the cameras a little bit, chat.
Yeah.
That's a big rip. And I forgot to reset some other things, of course.
I'm so helpful.
And that is able to threaten.
Thanks, Will.
Just criticizing.
The crisis suits and the pathfinders, and we are done.
Really simple. I was just hungry, chat. I wanted lunch.
That's fair.
They got like long range.
There we go. Everything's all set up on the overlays for you guys.
Is actually pretty nasty
so if I can find the thing.
Yep.
I think it decided to close on itself. There it goes. It's decided to connect to everything once again. And hopefully this is the camera that... Yeah, there we go.
God, I hate this deployment. I really significantly hate this
Hi,
deployment.
Connor.
Okay.
Alright. So I don't think we're too far away from getting a... roll off to determine who's going first here. So we have a look at the deployment so far from the gentleman. We can see one unit of Vespid Stingwings down here for Jay, followed by some stealth suits. And see, first unit of Rampagers there. I believe the second unit's up the top there. The next unit of Vespid are over there.
But that said,
Ghost Keeled infiltrated up the middle. Crute Carnivores are right up the front there.
Everybody can see down that way, so
a Hammerhead with the Railgun and one eye on it there with the Crisis Suits and the Cold Star Commander.
I think what we're going to do
are right there, and the lone spear is right there. So there's a lot. There is a lot there. And let's swap ends now because we can see what Andrew's going to do. And of course, we have to, once again, reset this camera to be able to see what we can do over here. And this one's the one that's a little bit delayed on its inputs, chat. Unfortunately. Had a bit of a mishap with this one when I was at home. I had it fall, unfortunately, so
now I know that anybody in line with him or behind
it's a little bit screwy now.
Able to scout
but what we can see, what Andrew's done, you can see he's got some
Storm Boys.
Storm Boys up the top there. He's got the two trucks down in here, 2 trucks down in here. 52% to T'au, 48% to Orks on this one, so it's going to be a close game.
See where you can potentially get things turned one.
What else? I think that looks like it's going to be the Breaker Boys, quite possibly. I think those are the knobs down in the bottom there.
Yeah.
But really, Andrew hasn't got too much left on the table. Jay is now fully deployed. So we'll see what the redeploys are from Andrew here. I don't know, the lights might be a bit intense, chat. I'm actually considering changing up how we do the lighting on stream. Take a bit of work, but no, I didn't want that yet.
We're going to redeploy these dudes. Tank Busterinos. And I'm pretty happy where everything else is.
All right. I mean,
I'll probably just do those two.
Too far away from just being able to grab that.
So can you just double check?
The list will be up in about a minute, chat.
Turn one?
Past that base.
If not, I'll just...
No, it would be the one over here just going maxed out, but not those two.
Yep, so
because of how these bases intersect, if you're over there, I can't see you.
Put the shock attack down here, and maybe the shock attack can play a little bit of a peekaboo game.
Yep, cool, cool, man.
All right, that's my redeploy's done.
Yep, so to pick up these dice because they don't matter
Also,
anymore.
if I talk too much, just hit me on the leg.
Go first. You know, if you want
Or gently caress it. Whatever you want to do. I'm okay with either.
Gosh, chat.
You got to follow through with both.
Okay, all right.
As they call it, the good old slap and tickle.
All right, buddy.
No, they do not call that.
I've got scouts.
You want a drink?
No.
So yeah, we'll go to me.
Thank you, Greg.
Please.
So no scout moves for you. I am going to pull...
I'm probably going to keep track of the score on my app as well.
Oh, dude, go for it.
So I completely missed who was going first just then because we were getting asked for drinks from our illustrious T'au, Greg.
You can double check.
Will's just going to go over and check to make sure that we've got it for you guys as well. But chat, I'm about to...
I'm assuming your tactical.
Yeah, my first. Tactical, yeah, 100%. I keep forgetting to say that because I never take fixed, so I don't even say
Jay is going first, ladies and gentlemen. We've got that just confirmed.
Very true, very, very true.
And we've got the list up in chat for you guys.
In a little bit of a weird position for my coherency.
So, first turn is on Jay. He is currently active.
So they're just going to be in front of the hammerhead, just representing bottom floor.
Okay.
And then these guys.
So Jay is going first, ladies and gentlemen.
But we can still make it work.
So we've got some redeploys and such happening now. You can see the crew doing their scout and stuff.
Then the hounds are going to 7-inch scout move, and I'm sorry, will be. Actually, maybe I can twist it the other way.
This is really interesting.
So it's not imprecise. So it's just.
Why do you think it's interesting, Scotty?
I think it's interesting because he's banking on something midfield turn one for secondaries.
You guys just over this way.
They can always run back.
They can, that's true.
Backwards, but I want to have my
or they can just go, cool, I'm going to be within 6 of
makes sense for them.
And then it's like you've got to, it forces Andrew to then expose a unit to kill a unit of 5 crude hounds that are the total of what, 40 points?
Yeah. It's always going to be an efficient trade. Andrew can obviously stay in the trucks and shoot out. I don't know which trucks have what shooting in there and which ones are the breaker boys.
and I go a
But I do
moderate
think it's quite
advance
interesting
roll
that
of,
Sherman's
let's
only
say,
got
3.
the one
That
Stormboys
really is a
unit
then a turn
on
1 charge
his
position, so I think the Rampages are probably
right
going
flank.
to
So the
just
can we get
stay
the green screen
turn
on?
1 when
Yeah,
you
sure.
step out.
So each person's expansion objective,
So
this one here.
we're
So that's
So
basically
Andrew's.
going
that
to
is
have
super
them,
easily pressurable from our deployment
turn
zones.
a
The
black.
orange little
There's really not going to be a lot
ruined
to do
corners
turn 1,
there,
honestly. You've
great
deployed
place to
very
stage
defensively.
and push on
So
to
I
your
think there'll be
opponent's
just a little
expansion
bit of
objective.
jailing, and
So we
then
can see
what
Jay's got a
is
couple things in his orange one there, while Andrew does not. So his ability to pressure onto that expansion objective might be a lot harder. At the same time, this is also Purge the Foe, so getting, thank you so much, Greg, getting hold more is normally quite difficult, but Jay also, as Scotty just said, has that ability to put some lone op stuff in that center bit. The unit does have to see the T'au unit to be able to get that, so we can just move that Ghost Keel a little bit over, still behind the wall. It's also got better, like normal lone op, and suddenly that's a really hard space for Andrew to start accessing, and Jay could potentially push primary on holding more, and that's huge on Purge.
Yeah,
even though he's going first, then he's got, Andrew does have that secondary, knowing how much he needs to kill to get the kill more, but if now Jay's holding more regularly, that's kind of balancing out.
Yeah,
so that'll be interesting to see how that's going to unfold at the moment.
Yeah,
definitely. I think only, like Andrew just said, he's got the second unit of Stormboy, the second and third units of Stormboys in Deep Strike.
In Deep Strike, okay,
So
that's
he
good.
does have
And
their
then the lone
utility. And I'm just
gonna
gonna
chill
click
in behind
over
this. I use 6
the
and then
round
because it's a noble base,
just
I
to
can
make
rotate
sure I'm
for
going to
1.
be able to get
So it won't
everything
get me
up
hard up against it, but I will just
in
be
terms
kind
of like the
rotating
round
one
time. So we can have that up on
Scout
screen
move's
for
finally
you
done.
guys.
Let's
So we
go
are
into
sitting at
turn proper.
2 hours and 10
Jay
minutes
is go first.
for the
Round 1.
game timer. So it's now up for you guys.
And then we go secondaries 1 and 2.
This is all Jay's
Very nice.
scout
Start
moves.
focus.
He still has
Oh.
his entire
The
movement
best
base.
thing I could have drawn turn 1. Because I've got
So you
nothing
got
else
it.
to do.
You got
I've
Air Denial
nothing
and
else to do.
Locust.
Turn
All right,
1.
Cool. So,
Rigged!
established Locust
And
area
this is
denial.
why some of those small units are great.
Which means
Most
Yeah.
Marine players have like a scout unit, and being able to just know, hey, if I can put something in the middle, 5 points, like this is 6 points right off the bat.
Yeah.
I mean, he could
We're gonna
theoretically
go.
throw a
You
unit
can go and touch
into
that if you can. You can uppy downy those boys there.
the
You don't really want
deployment
to
zone. I'm hunting for words there, chap.
Yeah.
But I really don't think he doesn't need to. Doesn't need to
Do it then.
expose something and then potentially lose something. 6 points, just 1 unit right in the middle.
Now,
Boom! What a
if
great
I
secondary
go
start.
7 that
You
way,
could also just
100%.
throw
with
Locust
a
just for that
good
CP,
advantage,
knowing it's a CP hungry army
I'm
as
not
well.
guaranteed to get
Yeah.
a charge on those
So-
Stormboys. Though I don't really
should
have
be up
anything
right
else
now.
to send my CP on.
If we have
So
bring
I
up the
think we're
secondaries
gonna
on
go
screen,
for
so
a-
Air
if I
Raid
can
Denial,
collapse
it
your
is
left
just
side, I will.
one or more
So I'm
units
gonna
from
spend
your
my
army
CP, and I'm gonna pay for
within
advancing
3
charge on
within
the,
3 inches of center and no enemy
rampages.
units within 6.
I keep looking for
Mhm.
my dice.
So-
but
It's
not
pretty easy.
He's
So,
going
alright,
to
so I
get
get
the
the
max points on
moderate
that
three.
round 1, 5 points
they're
there.
going-
And then established
Sorry.
Locust, he's going to get the lower one, which is 2
before I move
points.
them.
However,
So
he
I
has
pay
to do
for
it with
then
the
I can
Brute
advance.
Carnivores that are there.
So could you put a finger down just where
There's
that is
this
gonna
lovely
land?
lone spear here, and he can just trail them
that's-
back, and now he
I
gets
got
within range of the
less
character,
far
and he
than
gets
I
OC.
thought I would.
Interesting. So he could
That is, what is
could
even
do
the
it
charge
with
up
the
that? I probably
hounds
should have
and just
measured
let
before
the
I-
Brute
before going
Carnivores
around.
go and do what they want. That's really interesting.
Oh, yeah.
40-point unit scoring 8 points turn
it's
1.
really hard with.
Sorry,
if you get
7
your
points
respective
turn
on the
1.
other side of the table.
6.
So,
Locust is 2 in the
this
middle. Oh no,
is-
sorry, yeah, 5.
it's a
5
pretty
plus
big
2.
charge. It's
Wow, I
like
can't
at
math,
minimum
guys.
10, at
Wow.
minimum.
Yeah, because Area Denial for the big one is
Yeah,
5
yeah.
points, which is huge.
Absolutely.
You know,
And
whatever, they can be debate. They can stand in front.
That is a massive return on investment there.
Pathfinders are gonna go
Particularly,
and
again, to
actually,
then
before I
kill
start
it for
turning,
Andrew,
can
he doesn't
they-
really have a teeny
they might
tiny
have
option
an option
available.
to go
I don't know what's in this
well,
big
that's
rune,
fine.
blue rune at the bottom. But if you had like
They're gonna be
Stormboys
there,
unit
they're
there, you
gonna
could
be
go pick
back
that up
off
quite
the
easily.
wall.
Maybe there's an Ork Boys
So
unit
if
down there
you
that he can
want
just
to
throw
charge
out.
them, you can't engage them
Um,
through, you have to come through.
We've got these Rampagers being
I
pretty
will have
aggressive
one
over on this
type
side as
two
well,
Oh,
because
gosh.
there's not a lot there
Because
on
your boys
Andrew's
can come
side,
back
so
here in
Jay
your
can
turn. You
be
don't do
pretty
6-inch
pushy there.
sneak strike at all?
No, it's all 9.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
That is
So you won't
aggressive.
get
I'm gonna go
Stormboys
run.
here.
I'm
Damage
gonna
Lord
look in
Brigade
Andrew's
plays
big
very
blue
well.
one. I want to see what's
okay.
on the floor there.
I
One
Yep.
move forward
Yep.
and do things.
Yeah.
I don't really have tricks.
Yep. Okay. So 9 out. You
So
do
once-
have 5-man
whilst,
units, so this vested model is just going to sit here. And that will
Kirby's
block out
going to
Nick
have a
striking
look.
back this way.
It's great to have him on commentary with me, actually.
Just
I,
going
I,
around there.
I enjoy chatting with
These
Will,
rampages are just gonna
Kirby,
advance
and
'cause they're not
hanging
charging
out.
anybody.
So thank you to everyone who is joining us in chat. I hope you guys are all
5
doing
wounds,
well.
T6. So they are a little bit beefy. So
He does
I
have
think
Storm Boys in that blue one. Oh, I'm
So he
being.
does have
no,
a
they don't get to
4th
run
unit
through
of Storm Boys. Sorry, a 2nd unit of Storm Boys down in here.
Yep.
Yeah, cool.
So one in deep strike, I'm assuming.
Okay, cool.
They're,
So if
they're
we
good, but
go,
they're not,
I want to
benefiting
say
from some of the
this
really,
side
really
of the
good keywords
table.
they could have to, like, run through walls or
We'll see
whatever.
if we can see them.
Okay,
We'll
Crude
see
Hounds
if
are
we
gonna
can see
go...
them, chat.
I'm not
Is
going
this
to
gonna
charge,
be the
so
right
I'm going to
camera?
advance them.
Yes, it is.
They're going 4, so that's 16. And essentially what we're going to look at is jailing.
Yeah, they're in
So,
there.
lead guy, could you put a
They
finger
are
down
in there.
just
Very
for
hard
me?
to see, but that is
He's gonna go
why
down,
I've
and what I
popped
also
out the
don't want
windows
is
on these
anything that
ruins.
Overwatch
Genius.
So
particularly
you can
well,
actually see
seeing
what
that.
is
So
in the
he's
ruins,
there,
chat, because
and the other
otherwise
units spread around
you wouldn't
here,
be
so
able to find
anything
them.
that would
Oh
be
my
more
gosh, what
Overwatch
is Jay doing?
The truck's only get 5 shots to start because they don't get firing there.
Oh, I'm happy
Is
with
that a
that.
crude hound?
It is
Okay,
a crude
then
Is he
hound.
gonna
Guy,
tag everything
16.
and keep them there, but they're gonna die?
He is going to go
It's interesting.
up to...
And sorry for Mike
Storm Boys.
breathing. Giuseppe?
Yep, so it's on
Giuseppe?
the pink line,
Giuseppe,
basically.
yeah.
Giuseppe?
That's how I pronounce your
Oh,
username,
Stalwarts.
Giuseppe.
Yeah, I apologize if I
It's
butchered
everything
Yeah.
that.
else that I
We're
don't
Australian,
want to
guys. We do
remove.
our best with the pronunciations.
I definitely do not sound
That guy was
Australian, but
behind
thank
them,
you.
So they've got the movement to do it. They're just going to hang out like that.
That's a little...
G'day, mate.
I think I could have gone further, but I've already moved them, so I'm not going to...
Everybody can cancel me for that one.
Then these
I'll
boys,
try and move the
12,
mic
I'm
up and
gonna
down when I'm not talking.
Actually, trucks in melee, what
It's
do they do?
all good,
so
all
free
good. So
attack,
yeah,
French
that's...
6 AP,
No,
1
he's just
damage,
screened.
4.
He's just created that line.
I could give it the same hit.
That's interesting.
Oh,
Because the wall blocks a lot of that truck movement anyway. The Storm Boys
12 inches,
jump
so
over.
I'm looking at the
So I'm
shadow.
curious to
Thank you,
see
Scotty's
what's
lights.
happening here. He's still got the Crew Carnivore unit that can still do everything that we just talked about with the Crew Hound
speaking
unit.
of Scotty,
You
you
can
know,
still
Sherman,
get +1,
that when I use my
actually get
Twitch
OC
Prime to
because
sub
the
to
Crew
Scotty,
Lone Spear is
my
there.
gap cleared up
You
of
can
the
still
consistent
get
hitting.
Area
So
Denial
it's
and all of
probably a good
that.
idea if you have a Twitch Prime to spend
Just
on
a little
Scotty,
confused
'cause
why
I
the
think
Crew
it
Hound
does
unit's
wonderful
there.
things. What are you thumbs upping me for? I'm just telling a personal anecdote. Could you stop listening to us, please?
No.
Goodness, these guys over here. Especially you, Kirby. Looking at me with your attractive eyes and your taut buttocks. Alright.
Oh,
I think he's
gosh.
confusing me with Jordan, whose
these
Tonka
guys-
truck
these
is
guys
over there.
move. These guys don't have to. I think I'm just going to...
Jay's hilarious, chat.
I need to be...
Jay is absolutely hilarious chatting about Twitch Prime.
From the
But
center
yeah, he
coin.
did advance those Crude Hounds
Oh,
to get
no, I'm
up
already within it,
to
'cause
that
it's the edge of
side.
the coin.
I mean, I'm pretty sure this line
But yeah, I'm not
Oh,
sure
that's
what
fine.
that
I'll do that.
realistically achieves.
Yep.
No.
You have to be on the objective by almost.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the extent of my
wait.
tendency. That's absolutely fine.
What
We'll
is the
guarantee that I'm there and
range
there's no problem.
on that lone
Cool.
spear's
And then what I'm going to do,
ability?
this is sticky, so these other crew are just going to move
Which
to the
ability?
other side of the hammerhead and just
The
hang out on the other side.
OC
of the
ability.
12 from memory. It's on the Crew Hound datasheet.
Then,
On the Crude
I don't
Hound
really
data
want
sheet.
to
Okay.
expose my crisis suit. You know what? I'm going to move the hammerhead over this way.
So
because I don't
there's a
think
trick.
anything we can really threaten
I
him right
actually
now.
see what
At the range that
Jay's
we're at.
going for. He's actually going
Those
for
vehicles
max
aren't
on
moving
established
through
Yeah,
there.
he's doing the
That
locus,
truck
yeah,
is about to
okay.
get tagged.
So I think he's looking to send the lone
That's fine.
spear
One shot attack
up
gun doesn't
to
worry.
be within
This
12 of the
truck-
Crude
this is the
Hounds,
one that can-
because
it
that is the
maybe-
line,
maybe can move up
basically, for deployment.
So what's the profile? Actually, before I
And the
get too
crew
cocky, what's
are
the profile?
wholly
So the truck
within.
attack gun is D6 plus
Don't
one
need to
shot.
be wholly
Yep.
within
Trent
for
nine,
Locus anyways.
AP
Is it just
4,
within?
Yeah, just within.
D6
Ooh.
It's behind enemy lines
so
that you
if
need
I
to be
pop-
wholly
if
within.
This one's on the tank buster, if I pop the pulsar rocket,
So
it's
yeah,
just
so he'll
10.
move the lone spear
85 plus one
in,
And that's a 48 inches.
and then
If he can see you, he can shoot
That
it.
feels like he's
The
exposing a
85
lot
plus
for
gonna
2
be a
extra
D6 plus
points
one
there.
shot,
I mean the
3 or
thing
4,
is
3 or 1.
though,
If I pop the pulsar rocket,
it's
you have
just
Trent
within
10
2
plus
inches,
one
so he
wound,
can actually
23,
12.
Yeah.
So he
To
can
do
actually
that,
sit
your
back
unit
here.
is having to
Yeah,
expose.
Yeah.
and I guess that
So
the
I'm
Crude
saying, like,
Hounds
it
do
isn't
block a
entirely
little bit
possible
there,
to shock
but
attack
then
guns, one shot
you could
you.
do your little cute little
Yeah.
drawing stuff there.
You know
There's
what?
still a nice
I
pathway
am
here for him
okay
to
with
jump out of
that.
the trucks. The Storm Boys can still come out. He's then got the
Oh, getting holy
Rampagers
skin.
for Heroic.
Because if the shock attack
And
doesn't
again,
move,
they're
you
no
can
slouches,
roll
particularly
Yeah,
into
alright,
Orc defense
we're not
profile.
gonna
So
tempt fate. We're not gonna tempt
this
fate.
feel,
I'm just
if that's what he's
gonna
going to do,
go
that
back
feels
here
pretty
a little
aggressive
bit.
for 2 points. But
And then
I'm
what I'm
keen.
going to do is a reshuffle of the
to see it.
suits. So
But
they are
Nick,
not
you do bring up a
visible
good
down
point that he
line
did
at all.
advance them,
The two
so he
would be
can't
up behind the
actually
base. Yep. Hammerhead's just
action
gonna chill
this
in there.
turn.
He doesn't need to walk.
Oh yeah,
out
they
there.
can advance and charge, but they
I'm
can't
assuming
advance in
the
action.
Hammerhead's
Yeah,
tall
okay.
enough
They can
to
act,
see
so they
over
can
this
action and
way.
shoot action in combat
Hammerheads
for battle
are
line
tall
only.
enough.
That's battle line, yeah.
Do you
So
have
that's
the
what Star
movement to
Wars
get
is. So
past
yeah,
the base
good
of
pickup, Nick.
Uh,
Really
That's the big
appreciate
This one
that.
probably not. The one
Again, It's these
Yep.
things that you
If
say
I
one
wrap the
thing,
Recruit Hounds,
and
I
then you see
mitigate that,
potentially
so
what it is,
I
and
think
then
I'm okay with that as an outcome.
it's doing the other thing, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and we're not in the brain of Jay.
Actually,
That would be a scary
if
place
I
to be.
can keep this
Jay, I hope you
still,
watch this and hear
I
that.
think maybe it's better.
But yeah, so we don't know what he's thinking, so we're just throwing out a whole bunch of guesses. Watching Warhammer on stream is very different to being at the table. So we're all of this thinking he's potentially already done, and we're just talking out loud for you guys to hear our internal brain processes, and that's also a scary place to be. But you guys have chosen and consented to be here, so thank you for that.
Actually, no, that gives me an angle.
Unless Scotty muted me again.
No, you were fully live that time, brother. Fully live, but we really appreciate everyone joining us. Currently, we have got a 50-50 split on the poll for who's going to win.
To make things super complicated, Scotty, I think you should do poll before the game, poll after the first turn roll-off, poll after first turn, and then poll after third turn. And then see who's paying attention to which roles are important. Because things like deployment and first turn roll off super important in a lot of these things. Like supply drop going second. Hello, thank you very much.
It was action. No, area dial established locus.
So
my crew carnivores
we're going to
are
some
gonna
shooting
do
now.
Locus, and I've got my area denial, so that is easy.
So
then we are going to do
crew carnivores
some
doing
shooting,
locus.
From
so
here.
he is doing it in the middle. So 7-point turn.
Thing. I'm not finishing my movement phase. Stealth suits are just going out like this. Okay.
Let's move the ghost keel away as well.
Okay.
So getting loan up on that recruit unit is going to be a bit
way,
harder
so
now. Or mini loan up, shall we say. Mini loan up, bigger loan up, whatever.
So I will send the Seeker missiles. So,
it's weird.
Because you're a monster
it's weird
vehicle,
to figure out whether you want to call it
screens.
mini loan up or smaller loan up.
And
less useful loan up, but still useful.
I fucked up over there, so I won't be at strength 10 either. So this will be
bigger circle loan up.
Wounding on 4s. Yeah, cool. All right. 3s, hammerhead platform reroll.
Chat was just 50-50 no matter what.
You mother flip.
Bill, fair.
Seeker missiles,
All right, so we've got some shots coming out now. I think we are looking at a bit of a long bomb fire lane here. From down here all the way up to the truck right up there.
I will overcharge it. Number of shots, that is 8 shots.
Sorry, I think... No, that is the right end. Let me just get the right camera for it.
Get rid of the 2s. They fail. Strength 8, so 4s.
Well,
get rid of that. Get rid of that and that.
Pseudo loan up, that's a good one.
Maybe 3 because I've got
pseudo loan up. Genius, Jake.
Yep.
We love it. I'm going to forget that and call it little loan up
6 damage flat
for the rest of the game.
Oh no. Truck already getting blown.
I will have to set up the guys first and sort out. So nothing else can really shoot down that way, right?
And Jay just said it. He put his crude hounds right in front of a truck that he's blowing up.
Well, trucks aren't that tanky.
I didn't expect to one-shot that without guiding. So now I've got hounds just sitting out there doing stuff. So...
2, 3.
Wow, that's
wild.
wild.
Pac-Man? How dare you? You sound just like my high school bullies.
So you're probably not going to charge because these guys will just beat you.
It's because I got a big mouth that it's always opening. Yeah.
So what happened was
I'm not going to say that.
this hammerhead fired both Seeker missiles directly into this truck
I'm assuming
and killed it in one shot.
Yes. Yeah.
Both hit, both wounded, and rolled enough damage.
Nothing can get see down this way, right?
Nope. Haven't positioned
It
anything to be
happens.
able to.
Like,
This is
As long as you're
I'm
holding
sure,
free and
I don't know if
outside of one
chat's
of my
had many
crew
comments
hands,
about sweeping or Dawn of War deployments, but this is why sweeping and Dawn of War is often
And is that
maligned.
a knob unit or
We look at the majority of major tournaments and their deployments, so GW layouts or WTC is two of the most common ones. The majority of them are trying to limit deployment to deployment shooting
Not a single one.
on turn 1. And when you have sweeping and Dawn of War, that's really hard, even with the rotating of the ruins, so they're at a better angle. So there's spaces for long-range armies to get those long bomb shots.
Yeah.
We're seeing the consequences of that right now.
Yeah, and Giuseppe coming in correcting me. It wasn't the Seekers, it was the Ion that did it.
And that should be more than an
That's ironic.
Yep, cool.
You happy with that?
Yeah, happy, dude. Happy.
I'll go now.
Truck's gone. That is my 1 for Purge, so I'll get 4 points.
See, what's funny, Chad, is I'm a father, so that kind of
when
humor
it happens.
is really funny to
My
me.
actions go
Good.
off.
If anybody ever plays a Michael House,
I'm there, I may as
and
well.
you're afraid of losing, make really bad puns, and he will walk
okay.
away.
Good double
Now,
check, I'm pretty sure
I'm going to measure this.
Make sure the clock's on him when you do that.
I think I'm out.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Because how big is your base?
They are 40
Oh, rolled 2
No,
5s
they
on
look
his
like
saves.
So a 7 will
The
get you
crit
there,
with the extra
so a
8
9
2 inches in. Oh, no.
Yeah.
So, 9, so a 9 only gets
So
you
that kind of counters out
Okay,
the
so do
no,
you mind if I jump in?
no ignores
No.
cover from the
This
no
guy
marker
is
light guiding there.
Yeah.
Actually, let's go back of base.
Yeah.
That'll be the most important thing. So,
So now we're
8
getting
can
some.
get me to there, which will
Oh
allow me
no.
to move in, and then from there, and that's front of base is here. I think I'm in. Because back of base to there, I'm just going to move him. I know that he's right next to that guy. That's back of base, 8 inches to there.
Yeah.
Then, if I've got...
That's a 9-inch charge.
Now are you more than 2 inches away? Because you only got 1 inch of move left, right?
Oh, right, that's only a 9.
Yeah.
No, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm
I think
out.
you need
That
to
looks short.
I think I
Yeah,
need to
short
tend
by
to.
an
You
inch.
did
Yep.
I think you're
Cool.
out by like half an inch.
That's cool. At least we measured it. So those boys are just going to sit still. That's fine. I am my turn.
Just to be clear, chat, I think we should measure everything.
Let's go to area denial. I score for a full...
Unless you're right
what
in front of it.
3 in the center,
then maybe
or is
not.
it 2?
There should be 2, I think. Oh no, you get the max point. I've got nothing there.
Oh yeah, area denial is the
You get it.
5. It's the locus, which is the... No, not that one, Jay.
So we're getting some scoring now, chat,
2
and
for
we're
the
going to
center?
swap over to Andrew's turn. Pretty quick turn.
Yeah, 2 VP4.
For,
I've got cards here. Like, if we
interestingly
ever need to look at the cards,
Aggressive.
Cool. I
Um,
have spent my command points. Let's get rid of
I'm
that.
surprised
look at
by
the cards here as well. if you
what
want.
we've
And
seen
then
with those
pass
Crude
turn. No,
Hounds
it actually
going
shows
out,
up on there.
not being used
That
as a
didn't
nice
pass,
cheeky
so that is
7-point scorer in the middle there.
yeah.
Popping that truck.
There we go.
Okay.
It's now past you, Sherm. You're
And
on 2
those
CP, I'm on 1.
ion heads are going to be annoying.
My purge, 4 points
Yeah.
there. Yep, cool.
I think I'll leave those Storm Boys. I don't think I'll spend any CP to pick them up.
Cool, man.
The data coming, please.
Yep.
Have you already passed?
Already passed, so you just got to hit your cards.
All right, let's see what cards Andrew gets.
Engage. Sorry. And secure. Not
Alright.
horrible.
Engage and secure.
Oh, crap. Your time.
So
Engage
killing
and
multiple things doesn't
secure.
matter, but killing nice. I should have pick up all
That's
the-
really interesting. And
Yep.
Andrew decided not to spend a CP to pick up the Storm Boys.
3 corners from
I
engage.
bet you he's feeling like that was a misplay now.
And while you're considering your
I
movement,
don't
just
know
be
if there's a
aware
lot of
of things
space
coming
for
next
him
round.
Yeah.
to
If
deep
there's
strike
no
in
coordinates.
anyway, without sitting and measuring things. Like I'm going to
orders, we're
assume
gonna
we've
give
got
them-
18 between the ghost kill there and the home objective. So yeah, I
Probably
think that's
stealth,
covered
stealth,
out.
stealth.
Again, I'm also going to assume between the hammerhead and the vespid here, that's probably
Yeah,
18.
I'll check.
Maybe there's some
Everyone-
space
everyone's
there.
taken stealth.
I was
So
more
we're just gonna start
thinking,
moving, I guess.
because your midline's there, right?
Yeah,
Because he obviously can
Yeah.
throw
put
units
a unit there.
down
I will
there,
give
right?
those
If
looters +1 to
I
hit
let's change
instead,
the
sorry.
minimal for a
Yep,
second
no
here,
problem
chat.
at all, dude.
that
He
shot
can obviously like throw
Stealth
units
units
down
there.
this
Thank
way,
you.
right?
Yep.
And get
CP's
across
banner,
into
CP's
this
a couple of
quarter.
lucky shots onto this
But if he
hammerhead
had
and
have,
get
you know,
lucky, really.
the other thing
Yep,
as well,
just make sure
the Storm
you,
Boy's
when
the
you move, you
only
stay
unit
outside of
in
one.
that
So
quarter.
that inside guy
So,
probably didn't have the movement
he
to
would have
scoot
been
all the way
taking
around
one quarter
He's
away
got
to
40
get
inch range.
another
Yep,
quarter,
that's fine.
There.
Yep.
and he's probably thinking, well, if I've already got looters over here, I may as well move in.
Range
To try
on
and
the,
get that.
the plane.
So
they are 30
we can
inches
even see
on
the
every
clock
single
now
gun, more
as
than
well.
for the Sigma
So it looks
missiles,
as
which
though
is
Andrew's
48.
got an hour and 5 minutes left, and Jay has got 42 minutes.
Jay does normally take a longer first turn. T'au in particular, very precise army. Getting a measurement wrong can really cascade things. This double whammied at the moment with the guide
what does it
concept,
do?
where
You'll
you're
have to
quite
come
often needing to
forward.
reveal 2 units
Because
to
I
kill
only
things.
caught the truck,
Jay
it was
was able to do it with 1 ion head there,
Yeah.
but now he's going to get shot back. He's obviously put
If
a
I need to
couple of
push him up
hound
a little bit, I
units
will.
right in front
I'm
of
just trying to stay as far
Andrew
back as
here.
possible.
There's no kill more
Right,
on turn 1 for
do my
Purge,
correct
so he's
No.
not giving up 8 primary.
They do not.
And he
Means you're
did
gonna
get a
find
kill,
nothing this game?
so it's nullifying it out there at the moment.
Yeah.
But those
Yeah, that's
Crude
generally-
Rampagers on
That's
Jay's
generally the way
left
it
flank,
works. They either
Andrew's
fight
right flank
5 or
there.
nothing.
They need. They're asking a question of Andrew that I'm not sure Andrew might be able to answer right now.
Yeah. So basically, I think the current question is how many
So you want to put the laser pointer where I have to be.
the shock attack gun
The-
and
the
who else is going to
there.
be able to shoot. at that hammerhead
Yeah, you're good.
is the current question they're just debating in terms of line of sight. It's good that they've got a laser line to help figure this out.
I love laser lines.
Yep. Okay.
Wish there was more colors than red though, and I'm sure somebody who knows physics better than me can explain why they're always red.
Yeah. Yep. I don't have the answer to that question.
Chat, we're waiting. Somebody Google it, please.
It's probably because, from my understanding, red is the lowest color on the visible light spectrum in terms of frequency.
I thought it was the highest and purple's the lowest.
Probably just gonna. Do you have any ways? Do you have any
Okay.
reactions?
I'm happy to
I
be
could
wrong.
be wrong.
I could be
I
wrong.
could be
too.
wrong.
So
Maybe that's a good theory. Maybe on either edge of it, whether it's the lowest or highest.
Yeah.
We're not physics experts here, but yeah, okay. It's clearly not Warhammer related, but let's go through it.
yeah.
They're just gonna roll an advantage.
Red is cheap. Yep.
Yeah, that's
Thank you,
fair
Russell.
as well, Russell. Welcome in. Great to have everyone joining us in chat. I hope you guys are all doing well, enjoying some lovely Australian Warhammer 40k for your weekend or the end of your week.
Well, I need 2
Get
different
out.
chairs to outpost these.
You know,
Should I go again?
Jay's board position is pretty exposing, and now Andrew's going to be like, cool, I'm going to come out and get to do stuff because you've just exposed a whole bunch of stuff. Turn 1?
Yeah.
The rampage
if
probably can't fit through that gap, right?
Andrew can in some way pick up
Yeah.
that Crude Rampager unit,
I still
particularly in the
haven't
middle,
deployed
where we just saw the Storm Boys move.
That one right there.
Yeah.
Okay, if he was
And
something like that, then
also
you
in
can't get
some
through
way
there,
can deal with that other Crude Rampager unit up near the
all
Ghost
the way
Keel.
there.
That
Probably
really
something like
removes
that,
a lot of
without
the counter
OC
assault
there.
components here.
Mm.
At the same time,
Hopefully that truck
and
can
I'm going to
support all
stress
that
this
stuff.
so much through this game,
Yeah,
the Renegade Raider strat
they're probably going to be getting me
is so bonkers. And so Andrew needs to be really careful. If he kills things and then touches into combat, Jay has a CP. Very importantly, Jay does not have 2 CP.
Yeah,
so he cannot heroic and then
and do the thing.
Yeah. And
He
so
can either do the
potentially
thing or heroic.
yeah, so potentially getting that little locus might actually not have been the right idea.
All right, chat. I'm going to be back in a second. I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of Will. I will need to swap over Jay's mic batteries. I will be right back with you.
You guys
Might as
have
well
to
move
suffer
blocks, I don't
me
think
now.
there's any way- Even
Wahahaha.
if I have answer, you can just kill them.
Yes,
and
Josh, red
then
ones
boost
do
them
go
or something
faster.
like that.
I don't know if red light goes faster than light
Yeah, we can
because
do that.
it's the speed of light.
If
But
this
again,
truck
I don't
pokes
know
out the-
physics, so
Yeah.
who knows what's happening here.
Is there
Um,
anything that's really going to be able to see this truck from here?
so Andrew just asking some questions there, trying to do some play by intent where we're working together to figure out what is and what isn't possible. Often like to describe the game of Warhammer as a puzzle. The game is the problem that we're both trying to solve as opponents or players. So I'm not exactly sure
I'm
what
gonna
is
check. Do we know
in.
how big this gap is meant to be?
So
Because I thought
It-
when I played on TTS,
yeah,
I thought
so-
the truck.
Hang on, I'm gonna go answer that question because I know. Oh wait,
we would have to get Greg.
I'll
Can we
answer
just
this
check-
question.
Oh, yeah,
How big's the gap?
How big is these squares? I want to see if the truck is actually meant to be able to fit through there.
So it's only 2 inches on there,
Okay.
on the map. 2 squares.
No, it's like 3
Will's deciding to do a thing, chat. He's fine. He's a
Right,
player,
okay.
so he's allowed to interact.
Well, my truck
I
is 3
can't.
inches wide.
If you want to get Greg,
I meant to stay neutral here.
Do you know what? Honestly, it's fine. I would assume that you set up the truck there with no, like in previous practice,
Yeah.
being able to move
I
it
know
through.
on TTS that on TTS you can move through there, but that doesn't mean TTS is right either.
Yeah,
So-
no, that's fine, dude. Go for it.
Will's
Go
just
for it.
jumping back.
hello again.
Though
Oh wait,
it'll,
this doesn't have a
it'll
wire. I could
actually,
walk away
what's
with
the width
this.
of mine? Because it'll probably cut both
Bye.
ways with. Nope, the devilfish is 5 inches. I'm not doing
It's
that.
just a
but,
question
yeah,
there
no,
around
yeah,
the gap, and the challenge,
but I
unfortunately,
can,
with this
because of
slightly
the rotation rules, I can
not
drift through there.
correct
fucking
layout,
cool, so
not
yeah.
correct layout,
No,
but the
I'm
map
fine with
not
that,
being
dude.
exactly
Yeah.
60
Yeah.
by
I think
44,
also because we've
sometimes
got the dummy
measurements are a
map
half
that's
inch off
59
there.
inches, it switches
But
everything
that
a little
gap's
bit,
like
more than
3.5,
it should, so, yeah.
3.6 inches.
Not a problem at all.
So it can't fit those big 4-inch
there.
bases, but truck being
Chill there. I
a
think that's
pretty
probably
narrow-bodied
movement done.
vehicle.
Should be able
Shooting.
to, right?
It's
Like
got
a
some
rhino.
flexibility.
Something
Hammerhead,
like that
see how
should
they
too.
do,
Yeah,
see if I
Rhino's
wanna
like
pop the
3.5,
rocket
I
on one
think.
of them.
Yep, cool man.
So,
So
let's
yeah.
start off with them. So start
All
off
right.
with the shock attack gun.
All right, so we're starting to see some shooting here, ladies and gentlemen.
We'll take the 7.
I knew it was gonna happen. That's why I didn't move
Oh,
the other hammerhead out because
no.
I'm like, he's gonna roll max.
I'm gonna
hitting on
bring
4s
this
with
down a
+1,
bit for you
rerolling ones
guys.
to hit.
Nice.
The shock attack gun got max shots.
Shock attack gun does
Rerolling
shock attack gun
ones.
things.
Yeah.
It's shocking.
Oh, that's a healthy number.
I'm gonna go again.
Oh, good
Unfortunately,
lord.
this one's strength 9.
He
so I'm
hit
winning
with
on 5s.
all
Yeah,
bar
okay.
one,
Nothing. See, no, no.
Ah!
but no wounds.
Alright.
Spanner.
Yep.
Dice.
Hitting on
Do
4s.
dice things.
Reroll 1s.
Dice
Yep.
doing dice things, chat.
Reroll 1s.
Mhm.
1 hit.
But yeah,
Okay.
basically where the shock
Strength
attack
9
gun is that is shooting, ladies and gentlemen, is this guy right down
Dice is
here,
3.
And
shooting into this
are any of the
hammerhead, who
looters within
does have
24? I don't think they
line
are.
of sight
4.
currently.
Looters the front boys.
The looters are the ones back here.
One's back there. So 24 from me is this. So all of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Okay. They all
Oh,
get
the
one extra
looters
shot.
are in
You
as
good,
well.
Hitting on 5s.
Oh, now is that just go off closest eligible or a unit
No,
within
they just
24?
rapid fire.
Yeah, nice, nice. Yep.
Hitting on 5s.
Rapid fire with...
reroll
Oh
1s.
no, that's not great for Andrew. I think that's 2 hits.
Shock attack gun would do a bit more.
I thought
winning
you were
on
about to
5s.
clap me.
Me too.
1 wound, neg 1, 2 damage.
Yeah, I thought so
Okay,
too.
are you ignoring cover?
No.
Okay. 3 up. I save it. Even without cover, I would
Jake,
save it.
very true. Very true.
tank
Dice
dice
doing
15.
dice things or
Shock
orc
attack
doing
gun
orcs
shooting
shooting
them.
things.
Kind of the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
One's green,
Power pulsar rocket.
and these ones are red, which we
How
have
many
established
shots?
goes faster.
Yes.
Yeah, even if it's
Oh,
light.
7?
Oh!
The
Four.
second shock
Stop it!
attack gun.
No! Stay out of it.
So hitting on 4s. Now this is the guy that's strength 10 +1 to win, so I want him to do good.
Oh
Yeah.
my
yeah,
goodness,
yeah.
chat,
This
what
is-
the heck?
Here we go, here we go. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, I love those
Reroll
2s and
once.
3s.
yeah.
Oh no.
Love those
Oh,
twos and threes.
no.
Alright.
Now
Three
strength
hits.
10 with +1 to wound.
So you
threes.
3s? Yep.
Here we go.
Okay,
Oh,
just one.
Andrew.
One.
I think I've got a CP reroll because these are AP.
Ooh.
Sure, man.
D6
Yep.
damage.
All
How many
right,
wounds you got?
does
I am
he...
14 wounds.
It can't kill you. But there is AP5. Yeah, I'll reroll one of these.
Okay.
Okay, interesting.
Oh,
So
he
at
gets it
85.
too.
So even with the cover
That's a
bonus, it doesn't
convert.
matter. It goes straight through. Damage.
These 2d6 damage.
Oh,
Alright.
I just got
Full
away with
damage.
murder. Okay. I'm just going to grab some of my d12s so I can track this
Casino
properly.
dice.
I want
So
you
Being
guys
that was
casino
4 total?
dice.
Yes.
Yep, cool. So I'm down to 10.
I don't know if that was worth a CP from
I'll
Andrew's
Scotty,
perspective there.
I don't know. Casino cannons.
That's really all the shooting I'm going to worry about.
Sometimes love
this
'em,
truck's gonna
As
shoot
sometimes
somebody
you
who's
hate 'em.
using Vindicators at the
I'm gonna
moment,
roll it out as much as
sometimes
well,
they
it is
do
stealth,
20 damage,
so it might
and
actually
regularly
hit
they
roll
do
might get
0.
10.
Yep.
This is half
Yep.
of them.
And
So
this
hitting
is which guys? These guys
truck.
there? Oh, it's the truck.
Yeah, so the hounds are stealth, are they?
The hounds have
So
stealth.
that
yeah.
looter
Okay.
unit,
All Crute except for the gorillas
quite
have stealth.
exposed.
So hitting on 6 is
That
what this
tank
is.
buster unit, also
And it becomes
exposed.
4 hit.
Yes.
Getting
Okay.
shot by
T3.
an
So
ion
twos?
head back, not going to be fun.
Nope.
Or neg 1, 2 damage. that will
Nor
half the
is going to be
shot.
getting
are you
charged by
ignoring cover?
rampages.
No.
No.
Okay, so that
And
Who
will
is
be
sitting
doesn't
right
seem
there.
like there's a lot up there to get them.
All right.
You want me to roll out the
I'm
other
happy that the other one's dead. Yeah, yeah. If you had a massively
Beginner,
low roll,
welcome
then
in.
I might
So
get
we
us
had
a
2
roller,
shock
but,
attack
yeah,
guns shoot
that's-
into this
That is a
hammerhead.
dead unit.
Both of them
Cool,
rolled
so that
6
is your one for
shots.
Purge as well. I might
Out
that
of
up.
all of
Charging.
them,
Yep.
Gonna charge
it
the
only
hounds
results
right
in
front of us,
4
so starting
damage
with truck.
against the hammerhead.
He's in.
Alrighty.
Surprise, surprise.
All right.
The knobs
So
are
we've
gonna
got
charge in.
a... Oh, so that's a unit of knobs
How much
sitting
OC do you
there.
have on this
Yeah.
point right
Going
now?
At the moment,
into...
1.
This will get him some nice extra movement, because he can touch into that, get within 3 of the objective, pile onto the objective.
Yeah.
And just
Yeah,
getting
just remember if you can base,
tighter
you must.
and tighter into that space is
So
going
you
to be
rolled a
useful.
7, so some of you boys would have been able to get over the other side of the hound. Yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah.
Yep.
The important thing to note is
Looters
that
are also
Jay
gonna
does
charge
have
into
1
that.
stealth
Okay.
suit on it. So
Yeah.
by being able to move onto that unit after activating
Oh,
and
big
And
nine.
converting
nine,
hounds
okay.
means that he can actually take that objective
Now you may
away
think my
from
hounds are
Jay
in
to
trouble,
deny
but this
him
isn't their first
primary in turn
gangbang,
2.
So I reckon they've got what it takes.
So this looter.
It's
how
also
close
going to
is
depend what he's going to do in the middle there. So if he charges
Man,
with
honestly,
those
it's probably
Storm
like a
Boys,
syringe charge.
it? Oh no, it's more for other
picking
stuff.
up a
Oh,
Crute
okay.
Carnivore unit quite likely
So
for a
he's,
unit
like,
of Storm
3
Boys,
inches
or
away, so I'm gonna
getting quite a
put
few.
some looters
Mm.
But if he only
on
kills
base.
7 of
Yep.
them, and there's
Nice.
there's
Yep,
one on
and
the
everybody
objective
else, as
and
long
the
as
2
they in the
nearby,
charge
he
move
piles in
closer.
onto the objective. Suddenly
So
that's 6 OC
you
on that
were
objective.
like 3
He can
Yeah.
also
inches away, so you'll
heroic
have to
with that
end
Crute
up
Rampager
to-
unit,
2 points.
and that
Yes.
Crute Rampager unit can pick up 5
And
Storm
Storm
Boys,
Boys.
and
Perfect.
suddenly
Perfect.
he's flipped primary there again.
Yep.
So it might actually be
Yeah.
better for
You're not
Andrew
gonna punch them,
not to
do you wanna roll
charge
that out?
with
No,
those
he's
Uh,
just
Storm
going
Boys.
straight to combat.
Because
He's gone straight to combat, yeah.
You know what?
He's
I have
not
actually
going to charge
seen
those
orcs
Storm
fighting
Boys.
before.
Yeah.
I think
He
it's
sees
fine.
it and he's like, nah,
I
I'm
think
just
it's
going to
fine.
put 3 boys on it.
Nah,
and
nah, I'll
deny
just-
primary.
I think that's a good play there.
Yeah.
Well, there's us a ton of hits with power claws.
Yep.
So
Nah,
the
it's
cannons
okay.
are just disappearing.
Orc shooting, I'm happy to roll out if they're completely fucked, but 3 units in melee. If your truck went first, I'd make you roll that out, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay just picked up the crude hounds and just went, not worth the time rolling all those dice.
No. But we let Andrew roll the dice anyways, because rolling dice is fun. That's what we're here for. I'm going to go get my 3 dice bricks and roll them all in front of Scotty.
They wouldn't have been in range to consolidate if you can't make
and
them.
throw them out of space.
Yeah, the whole unit has to end. So as long as one model can get on
I've
the
had
ejector,
dice
they can
literally
consolidate,
thrown in my face recently by my son,
is that all just
so
one big
I know what it feels
unit?
like.
I was going to say, child,
I
fair enough.
intentionally put that one spanner there within
Yeah.
range.
And did you then step on Lego?
Right, okay, they
No.
look like they were
Okay.
too far away,
He's
but
not
I
going
couldn't
to
see
manage.
each
Alright.
other
Back
so well.
wise.
He's not
So
gotten to the
actually,
stage of leading Lego
Next
traps.
time, before we move anything,
Yeah.
if we could just lift the building so I can see all the
Yeah, okay.
measurements and
Next
stuff.
time I
That's
see
why I
him,
intentionally put the
I'll
back
teach
guys
him.
in base context so the front guy can swing around more.
I'm banned from
'cause you having
babysitting
to end
everybody.
within 2 inches of the hound. My guys were like a decent distance from the objective, like
Yeah, because
7
I was
inches
3
from
inches
them.
away, so I was like,
Yeah.
as long as I had like
It's-
one middle closer.
It's fine. Next time if we can lift the building so I can
you're
see the
good.
measurements. But yeah, that's cool. Okay, so they're on there.
All right.
That's
So
my
just a
turn.
request
I got
from Jay
secure
so
for
he can
me,
lift up buildings to see where
secure
things
for
are and
2,
stuff.
Then baby engage.
Secure for 2, baby engage. Really solid.
So,
That was also
engage
probably
my front,
why
I
he
get
didn't
2 points.
charge.
Actually,
Yeah.
what are you engaging?
Oh,
Because
that's right,
you have to be wholly within,
Yeah.
but not within 6 of the center.
You know, I'll probably
None
just
in
do
that, none in that. Just bin it for CP. Yeah, easy.
My Gretchen didn't farm one. So
Yep.
Secure no man's land. I've got 2 objectives, but that's 5.
This one down here.
Yeah,
check
that
the
was the one.
card. I think it is.
I think secure's 5 for 2.
Secure no man's. Yep, 5 VP. 2 or more objective markers.
I'll just go make sure everything's all good for
Then
them.
I'll just bin
And
engage. then
bin
I'll keep up
engage,
the full
okay, so
CP
we'll
and
set
you'll
that
Then
to
you
do
get
0.
stuck with me again.
And then we go not discard and replace.
A bit of a curveball, Connor.
Discard, just add the CP.
Oh, okay. Yep.
That was bad. I love it.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
There we go,
I knew
past
I had the buy
Yep.
coming in.
Everything's good?
Unfortunately,
Yes,
MQ
so where does it
is
score?
6, so I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, 21-19 at the
And
moment.
Greg didn't want to redo
All right, so we
all the
pass
pods
that.
all over to try and accommodate that. So
Yeah, I was kinda thinking maybe
just
the
chilling
Gretchen
at the
was stuck
moment.
around, but I won't.
Yeah,
would
yeah,
love
easy.
a nap.
Okay,
but I didn't
so
drive,
I
so
will get for my
Here
Purge
we
hold
are
one,
now commentating with Scotty, which is actually
points.
my true dream.
and I
It's
go
all I've ever wanted
card
to do.
and card, and we go.
Don't tell him what I
overwhelming force and
said,
bring it
chat,
down,
while he was gone.
which is kind of a goat draw as
I've
well.
got no idea,
There's a
chat.
bunch of units that I can take
Isn't that
that starts
all
the
of
turn
us
within range
through
of
life?
the
Oh,
marker.
goodness me.
And we've got
Overwhelming
bunch of trucks
force and
that
bring
are
it
sitting
down.
out in the open. So
Chat,
yeah,
if we have a look
let's have
at how
some
everything
potato
is
salad.
scored up so far.
Really hoping those 2 shots.
25 to 19.
I thought you were about to
Pretty solid
absolutely
turn
wreck
1
me
for
on
Jay
that
and a
7
pretty solid
shots.
turn 1 for Andrew to get
I
9
think they
points
both
and
rolled 7 shots and got
15.
no wounds through.
Yeah.
Oh no, well, actually that's
so-
11.
On to my time.
Like I like
But getting
them,
over
What
Overwhelming
math are you
force.
doing
Yeah,
that gets
yeah,
you to
yeah.
11?
Well,
So what we're
because
gonna do
just for turn 1's points,
is
Yeah.
not
have
including the 4 points there.
your Stormboys.
Oh, sorry.
One wound,
And
two
then
wounds?
battle
Without battle
ready.
ready, yeah,
Without
okay,
battle
okay,
ready.
I got you.
Without battle ready, he's on
So-
11.
I don't know.
11 scored points. Battle ready's just auto, right?
Rampages.
I think
are
we've
basically
established I'm
just
not very
gonna
good at
move up in
math. Like we
guaranteed
talked
charge
about
range.
physics, and now we're into math. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
But yeah, very good first scoring turn for Jay there.
Yes.
Ghost Kill
I think that
is
when we
just gonna
look
come
at
down
the
and
actual
swing
top
around
down,
like this, so I can see the Stormboys that way.
he's going to be able to at least pick up 1 truck,
Then
if not 2.
But bring it down's honestly not that bad. Like
Pathfinders.
it's going to be 4 points.
Going to,
Probably if he
importantly,
picks up 2 trucks.
and this
Okay.
may be overkill. But
Yeah, if he
everything's
didn't kill
committed
that truck
pretty heavily
last
over
turn.
that way at the moment, and we'll probably be brawling over the center.
And now it's 6 points.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
But then he also
going
wouldn't
to
have gotten
have
his primary on
the
the first turn,
3
which is 4. So
ions
that's fine. I
and
don't
the
think he's going to be
Sasquatch
able to pick up
over
3
the
trucks
wall.
here, but
Now, this
overwhelming
is
force, bring it
basically
down.
meaning
That
that
clearly
all of
says
my
to me,
big guns are in
kill
their
2
way.
trucks,
Hang on, 1, 2,
get
3,
9
4, 5,
points.
6, 7,
Okay.
Yeah,
Where's my
yep, that's how that reads. And the important thing to note here as well, guys, is that when we look at the
yeah, he
top
was hiding
down,
his gun under his
there are 2 trucks
So,
On an
sitting on his
objective.
home
Out in the
field
open, everybody else
objective.
is chilling.
There is a hammerhead
Pathfinders can
that
double
likely
guide for me.
has a line
Now,
of
what I
sight
need to make
onto
sure,
at least
because they
one
have
of
7
them.
inches of movement, which is more than enough.
And
I'm
the
just
Storm
gonna
Boys in the
have-
middle there,
They're
obviously
going to
very easy to
shuffle
pick up
down
on an
like
objective.
this,
So
Yeah.
and
the,
all I need is one guy
even
that
if he
can
just
see
kills
through
1
there
truck
onto
and
that
the
guy
Storm
there. I'll just
Boys,
get my laser line,
boom,
and
there we
make sure
go. That's
all
7
above board.
points.
Who are you trying to see? The Storm
So
Boys?
secondary
The
draw is
Storm Boys
pretty
in the
good for
middle.
Jay at the
So
moment.
Should be
see
fine.
through to the guy
He did expose
sitting
a
there.
little on
so
that
I will
first
have
turn,
to
but he
be-
really
yeah, I'll
only
get
lost
down there.
2
I
hounds
didn't want to
units.
expose that far, but
So-
I have to for line of
Eight
sight.
points,
and I have
Yeah, not lost that many
to.
resources.
Okay,
No.
Did Jay
Now, the
need
side
to do
benefit of
that?
this
I don't know.
He's also know that on that
Yeah,
massive
I
fly
think
line,
I think it's going to be
my,
interesting to see
Pathfinders
how it
can
pans
see
out,
that
right?
truck
Yeah.
all the way through.
Oh gosh.
So that gives
If
me
he
guiding options
seats.
that way as well. Hammerheads
Because he's
don't really
Pathfinders.
have to expose yet either.
Pathfinders
I do
are.
want to move
If
this
I move
guy.
the
We have
control center for the cameras out of the way.
visible through there, so
Right
the
there.
crisis unit, 30 inches is the range I've got to hit.
That is exactly where the
so I can be back, like here.
guys
That's
are. They
it.
can thread the needle
Right, so the
through.
commander will be the furthest one back. As long
And
as
they just need
everybody
line of
else is in front
sight.
of him.
There's no
I'm
range
good.
on guiding.
So they're
Pathfinders
just
can
gonna shoot
also
up the
guide
boys that are
2
in there.
things because they're
Yep.
cheeky.
I will also be moving this way
What is the
stealth
crisis unit trying to shoot at?
so that I can see them and guide them.
I'm not 100% certain.
The burst cannon's there, but you'll probably kill off the back guys straight
It
away.
would
so that doesn't
depend
really
on
matter.
the line of sight
This
that
guy
they would
is going
have
to
down
park
this
like
way.
this, so that I can see truck, I can see unit, and I can see back unit.
Yep.
And I've got some options. Okay.
Or he's
so
potentially positioning them to shoot at the
Yeah.
Storm Boys.
I mean, it's very easy pickup for the
Carnivores,
Storm
I don't
Boys
really
there,
need
but
anything
I'd
Rather
be...
than
backfield.
exposing
After
the
this turn is done, you're likely
tank
only gonna
busters
have
would
the one
love
unit
to shoot at them.
hits, right? And I'm
rampages,
going
yeah.
to be screening you off
So
anyway.
rather than exposing them,
So 7 inches
just
from
gonna
back there.
shoot strength 7
You can get to just in front of the
minus
objective
2,
marker,
I
and
think,
everybody else is just going to be
on
in
the
front.
missiles.
They're gonna
-1
naturally
base,
out-OC you.
but again, if he gets
Yep.
close to some crude or respite, it'll be
Which
-2.
doesn't take much 'cause I'm full OC,
And
so
then
it's gonna
if
get
he's
as much
guiding
as I can.
with anything
And
that
the other
is a
boys
T'au
that
unit,
couldn't get
those
on there, they
pink
don't.
stealth suits there look like they can probably
They're
see
not
onto
really gonna
them.
be doing anything,
That's going to
so
be ignores
whatever.
cover, and
the
it'll
lone
add
spear's gonna
reroll
come
1s to
out
wound as well.
like that. He's got a
Yeah.
little
Looks like
mixed
though
move,
he's trying to set
but
up a
I want to
charge.
6-inch scoot.
Yeah,
scoot
send the
back.
crew carnivores in and
So
maybe
these
do
guys are in
something.
range to be able to shoot them. We've
that'd
determined
definitely
line
be
of
an
sight for
interesting
both of them.
option.
We
I
have the
mean,
best,
in
but
terms
I've
of
got to
board
pick them up at the end of your
positioning, I
turn,
think Jay's
but
winning
such is
that
life,
fight
that's
at
my
the
fault.
moment.
Jay's asking way more
Then
questions
the
at
stealth
the moment,
suit unit,
which does make sense. This is his turn 2, so he's had
I don't
effectively
actually need to vote.
2.5 movement phases,
I do.
because
Yeah.
half his
So
army
8
scouts.
inches,
Yep.
Because we've got planes coming down.
But yeah, I
They're
think
gonna
Andrew
advance,
might
they're
be
gonna mark the drones so they
experiencing
can
the...
advance
I don't
to
have a
do an
lot
action.
on
Still
the
guide.
top left of the
So
screen
with a
there,
4-inch advance, we're
on
going
that
12.
side. But
Get
he's
rid of that.
also then got a lot on
And
the other
let's
side,
go-
so he might be able to
So
push
12 up
back
like this
pretty
brings
well
them there.
there. That
Basically,
big
what I
blue
want
building
is
at
to
the
be
top
able
of the
to see
screen
down
there
this
has a lot of
way
orcs in it.
for trucks or whatever I
Yes.
might want to take.
Okay.
Andrew's home quarters
like
got
that.
a lot of orcs in it. So it's like
And where
Jay's
the flat
kind of
back is, the flat back
maybe
is.
going, I'm just going to go and take the other
Vested,
3 table
we are
quarters
still maintaining our
and
screening.
just play the game.
Your boys won't be able to really get in there because we've got 9
Sure,
out
you
there,
might
we've
take
got
your
9
natural
out there, we've got
expansion
9
objective, that's
through.
fine. But as long as I control the middle and I control my natural expansion and my home,
Yep.
I'm golden. That's 12 points
You
a
may
turn.
have a rapid ingress position,
Just
but
got to
that's
kill one
fine.
unit then,
I'm
and
going to go into my
Alright.
reinforcement step. I
at the same
haven't
time,
forgotten
Andrew's
anybody.
also set up to push back
so
on that center objective there. It looks like
Yes.
we're flipping to a little bit
We
of hammer
are
and
going to
anvil.
have
Jay, though, is putting
stealth
more
suits
pressure into
join
the back
our
corner there
hammerhead
with
down the
that
back here.
single hammerhead, who is still
And
alive
that is literally
after
just for
taking
guiding
4
purposes for the
damage.
hammerhead.
Yep.
and
The-
one-shotting a truck.
Planes.
Let's be real though, a hammerhead
Planes,
one-shotting a
planes, I
truck,
love planes.
Shocking.
Planes, get
Yes.
inside me.
like a
fact
shock
it was-
attack
Make me
gun.
feel dirty.
Yeah, shock attack gun.
All right, so
That was wild.
I'll go.
Yeah.
we do.
But now
have
we're seeing the
stealth suit
planes
guiding that
come
can
on.
Go down there, but the thing is, 30 inches. Is
And they give
similar to
+1
what
to
the
hit.
crisis suits are
Zoom,
on here.
zoom.
Where to get on top of your boys.
Does he have 2
I would
planes or
have
just the
to
1
He's
plane?
got
on this
2.
2
side.
planes, yeah.
Your nearest
So,
guy to screen me
if
off.
anyone's like, what the heck
Where's
do
my
these
line
things
sheet?
do? Just give me 30 seconds and I'll be able to tell you.
They have a lot of
Um,
shots. So it's 8 shots, strength 8.
And
They're
yours
ion
is
shots
30
basically.
inches, yeah.
Damage 2
Yep, so I've got
from
those
memory.
guys there.
We will
So
be
we are gonna
confirmed
go
on that
planes
shortly.
here.
Yep.
And he gives the
And
+1
what
to
we're
hit
gonna
onto a
do is we're
unit. So
going
he's
to
clearly going to
face
try and
this
pick up as
way
many of those boys behind cover
like
as possible.
That.
Adding that to an ion head with
So
blast.
there are a long
It's
straight
a lot of
line that
shots,
I might
particularly
fly
into the
about
knobs that
3 or
don't want to be
4
shot by that
positions
high damage.
that I can drop
Yep.
on, which means you won't
So,
be able to put people
Gets
in
+1
my way
to hit
to
against
stop me
non-fly
from,
keyword
stopping
units,
and then
which is
shooting.
the important thing.
Plus, it also means on the next turn I can
He's
get
got
access to you
the
back
missile pod,
assuming that he lives, which I don't think he
which
will.
is 2 shots
So one
strength
unit
7
there,
-1,
then
2
we're
damage.
going to
That'll
go
pick up a
the
knob
other unit.
with every
We
wound.
put the building back.
And also the quad ion turret. He can overcharge it to make it strength 8 with 8 shots at -2 flat 2 damage. Hitting on 3s.
It's going to do some pew-pewing.
Yep. Yep. And do you want to know what's even worse on top of that, chat? Is that these guys are able to then... Well, I didn't draw that particularly well.
Which means by rampages,
they can spot this unit right here of knobs.
Reroll ones to hit, reroll ones to wound, ignore cover.
Yep. Suddenly turns AP -2 to
well, I thought it was
effectively
you've got
AP3.
infantry models in there.
I'm pretty sure.
Or we could just say it's AP2,
do I
you
need
just
it
don't
as
get a
well?
benefit
Double
from
check
cover.
that.
But
I might
Scotty
actually
wants to
check
do
the
it the way that
grades.
Scotty wants to do
One,
it.
I haven't
Just
interacted
like
with
pseudo
much
low
of the
knob.
shooting army mostly, but, yeah,
So
so
I think that if this
so the
guy
joint
can
engagement
get
range,
line
I
of
will
sight
take
on
you from
those
the other
knobs,
side
he'll
of the
pick
wall.
them
I
up.
might
I
actually
think he
grab
definitely has line of sight from where he's
them
put it there.
mounted. So
Like,
So I'm not
and
sure
then,
they get that.
you know, he's placing
actually,
it
now
now,
that you mention
and
it,
the
I think it
wing
probably
sticks
is
out a
grabbing
lot.
infantry
Yeah, can you
or-
just draw
yeah, my
the
infantry
wall
is
line
just
there
like
that's
tagging
not
onto
there
the
anymore?
flank.
Yeah, so that's where
So
the
then you make
ruin
stuff
is
going on.
basically.
Oh, it's coming back.
That's all-
Thanks,
that's all
guys,
good,
they
man.
heard us.
I don't, it's
I don't
nice
actually think
to
they
have,
did.
but it's not
Yeah.
like necessary.
I think they were
Um,
just looking at it.
The
But
So I
range
don't,
unit
I don't
can
actually
kind
know
of
if he
just
can
sit there,
see the knobs
because
from
I
there.
think
He can
I've got
definitely see
enough
the
shooting, which is
looters.
going to
He might go for the looters.
Yeah.
He could quite possibly just go for the
then
looters.
the
Yep, and then
last
just
question is with the
Iron Head
hammerhead.
shooting back into our
For me
lovely
to get him out,
tank busters
center
back
of the
here.
core so I
Well,
can
no,
pivot
those are
is
actually the
5
breaker
inches
boys,
to
I'm pretty
clear
certain.
the
I
center
think.
of model.
It could be.
I don't
Then
think
3
Big Mex
inches
can
gets
join
into
Breaker
there, I
Boys,
would
but
need a big-ass
chat can correct me if I'm
advance
wrong.
to
I'll
ever
just
see
look
that
at it on the
drop.
app.
You can.
And I
But you
don't
can.
think it
I could be
is
completely wrong as well,
worth
chat.
it. I think I would rather
Of course,
you
those are
try
alternative
and
miniatures,
come up and
so
get something done.
it is what it
And
is.
potentially this hammerhead just sits
They
and does
look like
nothing
tank
since
busters
I
to me
put
because
it
it looks
You
like
are
they have
yeah.
a large missile.
You are correct.
What I will do though,
I've never heard
move
that in
this
my life
guy
before. Thank you.
like this,
I feel
because
so
his gun's a
validated.
longer range, I can also have him shoot.
Hope everyone in chat's enjoying the
Or
commentary for
they
this game,
move out
guys.
later in Vesper, they're going to
I will
chill,
never
they're
be asked
screening,
back after
everything's
this.
screening over that way. There are no good rapid
So
ingress
Big Mac
points
can
for you.
join boys,
The last
looters,
thing
mech
we're gonna
guns,
do
knobs. I'm going to have to go into the individual
is
because they're
bring
new
the
data
plane,
sheets, aren't
was
they?
this
I
your
think the
long
Breaker
side or your
Boys
short
might
side?
have a
Your short
caveat
side.
in there that says if you
Yeah,
can
so
join
can
the
you
tank
measure
busters, you
84
can
me
join
low?
them.
So if a character unit from your army with a leader ability can be attached to a boys unit, can be attached to this
No,
unit
it's
instead
just
for Breaker
that.
Boys. So he could go in there, and let me look at tank busters.
Okay, cool. That's
I'm
there.
pretty sure
and
he's
then
fine
I've
with
got
tank
a view of
busters.
Gretchen and the stuff down on your home field objective. So I can just send seekers and
So
shit
for
down
tank
in there into
busters,
the
if it can
trucks,
join a looter
which
unit,
might be
it can
the
join
way.
this unit
He
instead.
only has 30-inch guns on everything else.
And I forgot what Big Macs
so
can
that
attach to,
will
so I'm
be-
scrolling back.
I
actually,
think they
I
can
will
join looters.
Come in outside of 9.
Yes,
I've
they
got
can.
plenty.
So
Hold you within
really, that
6
didn't answer anything. It
is
could
the
be
mark I'm gonna
any
get.
unit. I'm going to go with
Within
its
6,
tank
I
busters
can come
because
forward.
those are giant
Yeah,
missiles.
30
that's
inches
fine.
from there
I'm happy to be wrong.
means that I've only got the Gretchen still, but the Seeker missile.
That's so healthy.
I understand I'm not going to get everything right. That's not a problem with me.
Stop it. Stop being reasonable and appropriate. We should stop talking and listen to them.
Let's
I
get
should stop
into
talking.
the shooting
I might look
phase.
at a rapid
Alright,
ingress,
this is
'cause
the
for
time
what is
to
this
listen to the
plane's
players because they're
angle
going into
of
Jay's
cut?
shooting phase.
Yep.
So this is the time that we're going to
So,
shut up
basically,
and let
ignore
Jay
the
do
base,
some talking as he
true line
goes
of
through
sight
his
past the
shooting.
building. Now the building is fully blocked out because it's 3 stories
Yeah,
WTC.
'cause I might just rapid ingress tank busters back behind X, then I can move.
Yep, just be aware, if they go back there, I'll be able to see them, because I ignore the base. Measure 30 inches, though.
Oh,
If you're
okay.
outside of 30, I can only tag you with Seekers, and I'm not shooting Seekers at a friggin' tank buster unit.
Yeah.
So that's the 30, and I'll be able to tag you. It's any point of my model to any point of your model.
Yeah.
We don't count the stuff that's off the board at the moment. Aircraft are allowed to do that, but they don't count as, like,
Okay. You
existing.
can flick the time over to me.
Oh, yeah. Yep, cool.
Unfortunately, that means because my threat range is also 30.
Gotcha, yeah.
And if you're shooting the tank busters, you're not really dealing with that. So I feel like if I do that, you're having to choose between them or them.
Mm-hmm.
How many shots does the plane get?
8 shots with the ions, plus 1 to hit because nothing of yours flies.
Yeah. The
Twin
other thing is
length,
because these will
strength
have
8.
stealth, the ones that come on reserve won't have stealth.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, so 8 shots, twin link, strength 8, AP2, damage 2. And then you've also got the missile pod, which is 2 shots of damage 2. Normal T'au missile pod profile.
no, I think we'll just leave it.
Okay.
We'll come on from strat reserve, I think.
Yep, no problem. Alright, so let's go shoot. Let's start with Stealthy unit here is going to guide for the fire knife unit into whatever that unit is that I can see the back boy of.
Yep. So you have stealth, but they ignore that, right?
They ignore
They're
modifiers.
-1 to wound if you're strength 6 or higher. Do they ignore
They
that?
are. Yep, cool. So
Yep.
-1 to wound.
Yep.
Alright, let's start with the missile pods on the boys first. Then we'll go the commander. Now, I am out of range of my cyclic and my high output burst cannons. There's just going to be a bunch of missile pods. And I think I'm out of range of the gun drones as well, so it'll just be these.
Okay.
Actually, while you're here, Greg, the 2-inch engagement rule for WTC is that if an infantry model is within 2 of the wall, I can tag him with anything, or I have to have infantry on my unit. Yeah, cool. Okay,
Yeah, so
thank
like,
you.
so like Beast won't be able to fight 2 inches through the wall. Okay.
Oh, Beast can go through, but Taunts can't. Mounted monsters, that sort of thing, yeah. So re-rolls from the Fire Knife rule, get rid of that. And then Strength 7, so we will go down to 4s, because it would be 3. Re-rolling 1s.
So just in case you guys missed that, he is firing
coming in big.
at the knobs just here.
That is 5 saves.
All
AP,
the way along there.
I did not put any crit in range. That would have been the Rampages, so it's just AP1 but ignoring cover.
So it goes to a 5-up save then?
Yep.
Damage?
2 apiece.
Oof,
Then
he
Commander's
failed
missile pods
4
coming through.
saves.
How many left?
The 1 knob in the boss.
1 knob with the boss, okay. So,
That makes that unit a
hits all
lot
the
less
times,
scary, and we still
and then
got more
4s,
shooting.
re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
Okay, just 1.
5
Same
up.
profile.
5 up.
2 damage.
No.
Now it's just
Bonk.
down to
Kills
the
the
war
last
boss.
Yep.
Yep, so it's just the war boss left.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So you get 1 for overwhelming force.
Yep, very nice.
If he kills
so
the
they're
war
done.
boss,
The stealth seeker
no,
there.
they're done, so he
I'll
doesn't
leave
get the
just in case
second
I
unit
bring
on
something up there.
overwhelming.
Let's go to
I think he's going to get it somewhere else, though.
Oh, yeah. Also, thanks for all the love in chat, guys. Glad that you're
Hammerhead's already
enjoying our
76
banter
missiles,
during the
so
commentary
he's
and
not
stuff.
as good
We had to mute
at
because we were so
killing,
excited.
vehicles as,
Ran
say,
around
this
it,
would
ran
be.
around screaming.
So what we're going to do is have the
I did
stealth
at least.
suits
I don't
guide
know what Scott was
the
doing.
Raging Arm into the truck,
Yep.
and I'm going to send everything into it.
Okay.
Ooh,
So,
all
2
right,
Seeker
so he's going
missiles
for
first,
points on the truck
hitting
here.
on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Good
Oh,
to go.
both Seekers hit.
Strength 14, yep.
Why doesn't that ever happen when I roll
cover?
Seeker missiles or Hunter Killers?
I couldn't tell you.
Damage?
D6 plus 2, 2d6 plus 2. So that is 7, 9.
So you got 1 left.
1 left. Twin linked ions.
Yep.
I will overcharge because why the hell not? All right, reroll 1s. Stealth suits. Go. And then strength 8 into T8.
Yeah.
Yep. So 4's twin linked.
Oh, all right. Oh,
Cool.
that's
that
a
is,
bit
6
nasty.
saves at AP2 damage 2. Ignore cover.
He's dead.
Yep. Cool. There's a blow.
Yeah, okay. A full Razor Shark shooting at a
Nope,
truck.
Cool.
It's going to kill.
So,
That's not
what's the
surprising.
range on
No.
the ghost kill there?
Ghost kill is 36.
So you could probably see the flash gets. What's his shooting like?
His shooting is 6 shots. Overcharge profile is strength 8, AP2
I
damage
definitely
3.
think
and then he's
that
got a twin fusion
ghost
blast,
kills
but that's
out of
only like
range.
12 inches of range.
Yeah. So if I come here, really the only thing you shoot them is
I don't know
Hammerhead.
if the Ghost Keel is there
You
to
have a
shoot
fork and
anything.
roll
I
and
think he's
shooting.
there just
Yep.
to support those Crute Rampagers and go, hey, you got to come close to get me.
Yep, I definitely agree.
Uh,
I think it's more of a protection
I'll just roll to see
mechanism
if
rather than
anything
a.
Yep.
2,
Offensive.
6,
Yep.
8.
If it gets
10,
to shoot, then it gets
11.
to shoot.
Yeah.
It's just the benefit.
It's
Ooh, that's
also.
not good.
That's a
Oh
bit more.
my
3 mortal
gosh.
wounds. So
Yep.
1 guy dies.
Okay.
And
At
1
least there are only 2
Yep.
wins apiece on the flash kit, so it's
Yeah.
only 1 more.
Can I go give him some better dice?
10, so 1 guy dies.
But what if they're pink? Pink Pony Club.
What's the line of sight the hammerhead can draw?
The answer's still no.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Fair
that should have been a bit on your.
Thank you.
Line
I
of sight of the
appreciate you
hammerhead.
considering
So
my
I want to try to
question.
avoid the hammerhead's line of sight.
Yeah,
if I
No
can.
worries.
Once again, I feel
So-
validated. Oh, this feels so nice.
If you
2,
are
3,
outside
4,
of
5,
that,
6, 7,
I basically
8.
can't see you.
All right, so it looks as
9.
though Andrew's just trying to
So you
figure
need
out
to
where
be
to
this
deploy.
side of the transport. And again, make sure wholly within 3 inches.
The,
So they can
so
kinda like
the hammerhead's
zigzag.
probably going to be shooting at the truck. But if the hammerhead with a blast ion multi-damage weapon has the opportunity to shoot into the giant shooting unit of flash gets,
It's going to take it.
yeah, I'm sacrificing a couple secondary points there for a unit that could
So the
potentially change the
hammerhead can't
game.
see any of them.
I don't think he's got the line of sight.
No, where he's deployed here,
he only has range
he's,
to
he's
that
trying
one
to
guy,
go,
right?
I don't want
Yep.
to be hit
So
by
I'll
the
probably-
hammerhead
If he's
while
within
trying to
36,
stay
then
out
yeah.
of range of
Top
the
of
But
ghost
if you
kill.
don't want to be on
Yeah.
the hammerhead,
At
you
the same
probably
time,
get
the
shot by
hammerhead
him.
also
So
does
I'll
not
put that one guy
have.
at
Oh
range
no
and the
no,
hammerhead
the
see them
pathfinders
where
are
they
still there, so we could get
So,
guide ignores
with
cover.
how
So
you placed,
definitely want to go. No, I don't
no,
want the
I'm happy you're
hammerhead
out.
to shoot.
Yep, and just confirm the. I'll move this to get more accurate, but they should be out of range of the ghost kill.
Yep.
They're just checking range here.
So the base.
And so
It's
this is a
definitely a
great
race.
example of playing by intent.
happy, man.
Both players are
Yep,
talking
cool.
about what Andrew's trying to do here. He's trying to not be shot by the hammerhead, not be shot by the ghost keel, and obviously legally be placed outside the truck. Great
Alrighty.
example of playing by intent, working together there.
Then
Yeah,
we are going to
100%.
go.
Feud, hope you're
Yeah,
feeling better,
yeah.
bud. Great to
Then
see
we're
you in
gonna
chat
go,
hanging out.
Hi, Feud.
This hammerhead here
Wish I was playing you right
is
now.
going to fire into.
Scotty smells funny.
The looters have a bit. I don't really
Like
care
amazing,
about this one off you.
and it
because
just is
I'm-
confusing
you're
for
gonna
me at a
get the same
Warhammer
as me,
tournament,
which
so-
is hold one, not hold more.
Chat,
But you still have
I
2
wear
points left
cologne
on
when
it.
I
Lose
suit
only
up,
leaving
okay?
five
It's a habit.
Anyway.
I really wanted to
yeah.
give you a hearty sniff then,
So
but that's
I think
too
the
weird. That's
hammerhead
crossing the
going
line.
into the boys at the back is probably the best way to go.
Yep, they do.
It's
have
just a
stealth
force of
cover.
habit for me, so yeah.
Stealth
that's
and cover, which means
I'll suit up
no
one day.
guiding for him, which is
Winter, maybe, not
less
summer.
appealing.
All right, so Jay is debating here what he goes into. I think he's going in
I
against
raise the
I'll
shark
flick
and see the back of the
flick
truck.
clock back over to you as well.
So
got
I
the
think
truck
what I'm
and
gonna
the
do
tank busters that he's going.
is actually have the
Yeah.
hammerhead guide the razor shark
Thanks, Sarah.
into the
And yeah,
truck with the seekers.
Feel better, Feud. Look after yourself, mate.
And I'll send everything else
So just double
into
checking.
the Gretchen.
Oh,
Most
come
things smell factually.
Sunstruck, was it? Into this
Come
truck,
on,
was
Bill.
it?
Bill.
So this razor shark,
Didn't smell
sorry,
say
yeah, hammerhead,
bad or
guiding
good.
that razor shark onto the truck,
Yep.
and then I'll split
You
fire
guys
on the
are
Gretchen.
hilarious.
Split fire will give me a -1 ballistic skill.
Mac, thank you so much for the
T'au have
subscription
a
on the
downside
ATWN
baked in their army
YouTube.
roll
Really
because fuck us.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so twos.
Jay's
So
just
this is
talking
second,
about
isn't
how
it? This is the
T'au
second
works
in the
and
truck.
can't split fire. Very well.
Then, okay, cool. Not happening there.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, sorry. I owe you an overcharge on the.
Should we
razor
make
shark.
out?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Have I done any others? I don't think I've overcharged anything else. I think
Scotty
we're
was just
fine.
pointing at our
Okay.
viewers, and
So
he's really
then
excited,
8
which is
shots
awesome.
into
Scotty's
the little
stream
boys.
deserves
This
all
will
the
be
love
on
and praise and
fours,
attention
'cause
that
I'm
it can
-1
get.
ballistic skill, but +1 to
And
hit.
I thought I'd celebrate with him,
Cool,
and
so
after I made that
there we
comment, somebody
go.
left, which is fair.
And then twos twin linked.
Nah, you guys are awesome for coming and hanging out.
And
Really
that is
appreciate
that
it.
many AP2s, 5.
5 APT, what's the damage?
Damage 2.
You do ignore cover?
No, I don't, because they're not
So
my targeted
APT
unit with
becomes
marker light.
AP1, so the run turd gets a save. How many was it?
All right, so this
it
is
was
the
5.
grots.
5. I have to slow roll these. So the 6 up on the run turd.
Yep.
He dies, then 4 Gretchen die.
Okay.
From
cool.
memory,
Then the missile
what
pod.
Jay did was he drew
no
line of
hits.
sight onto the grots from
Cool,
something
that's Razor Shark done.
to guide, and then
this
shot the Raise the Shark
Boy
up the
here
top into
is
it.
going to guide.
So
Actually,
from
he doesn't really
across,
need to guide,
if I
does he?
can get it. Yeah,
He's
from
going to
here
throw a
into there,
blast
because
javelin
aircraft
at
follow
the
through line of
units
sight
strung
rules.
out that way.
Yep.
Now this is to activate the full rerolls.
There's
to
a
hit
reason
for
why
the,
aircraft are constantly
rampagers.
nerfed, because it's just
Okay.
So,
we're playing a 2D game,
one shot,
and we've
one
added a
opportunity.
third
Must get
dimension
a
to
4.
it.
Yes, it hits. Now I've got
Sad.
rerolls.
I'm going to sidetrack a little here. We're
it
playing a
wounds.
D&D
AP2
campaign,
damage too.
and DMs put it underwater, and people
the strung
not
out
figured
back.
out how to do
Take it on the
combat
iron
when
cover.
there's a freaking third dimension. Like, oh, we built a wall.
So AP1.
Oh no, they swum over it.
Oh, he makes
this
it
is
like
he
a
loves
boss.
it. Okay, cool.
Oh, no.
That's our
I've
6
I've
that
got the
we're looking
rerolls
for.
to hit. That's all I care about. Then I'm going to
He
shoot and
didn't
him.
guide into the grots. Thank you, Sarah. Too easy. So no guiding in the grots, but he guided into the truck with a hammerhead.
So he's just going to be
So-
bad. Yeah. Cool. Then we're going to go for the Pathfinders guiding the Ghost Kill. into
So
the
how many
storm.
things have you killed this turn? You killed the truck and the knobs. So there's something we probably should keep track of.
Oh,
That's a very
right,
good
yeah.
point from Andrew.
You're right if I
Purge
just
the
use one of
Foe.
the blue dice?
Oh, go
Yes.
for it, man. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just put
yeah.
I don't have to track and see that, but you've
I'll
killed
go
2
give
units
him
so
one of
far.
my
Nah,
dice,
that's cool.
actually.
That's cool.
Cool.
All right. So then
whilst
we're gonna
Kirby,
go with the Pathfinders.
Fixes them up,
into
ladies and
Ghost
gentlemen,
Kill,
some extra
and that's
dice
gonna shoot into
to
the
determine
Stormboy
that. I want to
unit
get
for
like
the
some
objective there.
larger dice
We'll
for
be
things like that.
overcharging.
I'll invest in that for next
Am I
time.
within 12 of them? I wouldn't be. So I put the
Who's
fusion
shooting?
on the Stormboys in front.
So who's shooting?
He's Ghost Kill shooting these boys. No, probably not within 12.
Not of the one you can see.
Yep.
You're within 12 of him, but you can't see him.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to use the stealth suits because
Oh,
I may
okay,
as well.
cool.
There's no other high quality shooting. Thank you, buddy.
All right.
So, this will be reroll ones. That's why
And good
we
thing
bring
is
them.
reroll ones too, because
Right, get
he
rid of
rolled
one.
2 ones and
Strength 8 on
re-rolled
the
1
overcharge, so
into
we're
a
shooting
1.
threes.
Yep.
Reroll ones.
Basically, my whole army.
Ones when they get rerolled
Yeah.
always
Oh,
reroll into ones.
if it
The
falls
fact
out,
of
I'll
life,
always
particularly
reroll.
when you spend a CP for it.
Yeah.
50% of the time. Just contradicted
So
myself.
4 saves, AP 3 because Cruder in range.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the plan,
damage
Sarah.
These Stormboys?
That's what
on
I'd
these
do,
center
yeah.
ones.
They are very dead. What's the damage?
Which is why
so
I will never
3
play on
pigs.
your stream again,
So
the
4 of them
skill-
went through.
because I want to play with my dice.
Oh, 4 of them went
4
through.
of them went through, yeah.
Okay, so
And
4
thanks,
dead.
Josh, I would too.
Cool. Then the fusion of the guys in front of you.
I'll just leave them
Narcissistic,
here.
but
I'll
I'd
just
do it.
recycle them as the
Sure, man.
next try.
Hits with the fusion on
Kirby.
6.
Yep.
Then
All right.
wounds on a 4, AP 5. So that kills off the last. Sorry, one of those guys from the other unit.
Guys?
Yeah, because I wasn't in range of the center unit.
Okay.
So he's shooting at the top unit of Storm Boys now. He's just piling on a ton of shots up here.
So this will be 20 shots. How many did I even pick up? 5, 10, 15, 14, and 20.
Sorry, is that your glass or is that mine?
That's what we call a bucket of dice.
Alright, so this will be on
Or just
force.
to get it out of the way.
No rerolls.
I don't know about you, but that ain't a bucket.
There's the crew just sending their
Yeah,
little
I
boy
literally
things.
have little
And then I've
dice
got a
thingies
tangle bomb
with units of
after
things,
this, but
so I don't have to count. You just roll them.
Strength
Yeah.
4 on there, so it's
So
5, so
five
2
still win.
saves.
2 saves.
Yep.
Just ignore cover.
No.
But I'm in cover any AP or anything.
No.
So it goes to 4 up saves.
Yep.
Too easy, Bill. It's all good. That's why
Yeah,
we're
you
trying to
get in.
describe
Good
it as
job,
best
crew.
as we can.
And I'll just recycle that unit
Talking
to one
about
that's in reserve.
D&D,
Yep, cool.
making out with each
I
other.
want the rampages
running around
to be
screaming,
able to do their thing,
and
so
Warhammer.
there's not
Yep.
going to be any fire coming from there. These boys have nothing really to shoot. I could actually, you know what? I'll send a burst cannon into those boys.
Yep.
So the guys that got out of the transport, that is, that are battle shocked.
Oh, from the stealth suits?
Yeah, just the lead guy there. So 2 hits,
So single burst cannon.
strength 5, so 1 wound,
AP.
AP 0.
So I'll take it on the guy in cover. So I know I have to take it on that guy because he's wounded.
Yep.
4 up invul. Cover wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what
Alright,
it is,
cool.
it died.
That's that
Yep.
done.
So
So I will get a maximum overwhelming force. I
Yes.
get
all good, Bill. I know you requested it, so
right, no, 1
happy
truck
to
bring it down.
oblige.
Ain't no purple towel though.
And I haven't forgotten to fire.
If you haven't picked up, guys, Kirby is also a towel player.
And they can't see
So
anything because stuff is in range.
I'm an everything but chaos player.
Yeah.
that's
They're
fair.
the worst. And
Oh no,
guard.
I haven't fired
Oof,
my hammerhead here. Sorry.
worst.
Hammerhead
and orcs.
is going to fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's because
into-
we're discussing this one because of the stealth.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
they're going to
yeah.
go into the tank busters.
Yep.
I think.
So
Actually, you know what? If he dies, that's fine.
Jay
I'm gonna
feels
go
in a
into the
very
truck.
solid position here.
So,
He's cleared out
accelerated
quite
burst
a few little
cannons will
things.
go in here, though.
As Scotty was
Number
saying
of shots
before,
into the truck.
Andrew's
I
pretty
get,
back in
2
his
plus
corner at
3
the
is
moment.
5.
Yeah. It's going to be this is Purge
Hitting
again,
on
so
threes,
you don't
I
need to
will use
hold
my
a ton of
hammerhead
objectives.
button
What
reroll.
secondaries did you draw this
But
turn
Andrew
again?
is
so
going to
it
need to be
was
on 2 objectives going
overwhelming
into his
and bring it
turn
down.
because he's not going to be getting that
Overwhelming up
objective
max,
in
bring
that
it down
top
about
left
one.
area
Just
now.
I'm going to start putting it on the app.
Yeah, sure, man. I missed
yeah.
one. I used my hammerhead reroll on that one.
Yep.
Strength 8.
But
So 3s.
the important thing to
Yep,
note is
so that
Andrew
is-
does
oh,
have
wait,
stuff
was that
in
one I picked up a
reserves.
3 or was that a 2?
Yeah, but
I
are
can't
they
remember.
Tau?
Fuck it. It's
go
gone. It's in the ether. 2 saves.
Yeah, they're orcs, so we just
I'm sure
established.
that 2 saves.
Yes, he still has more stuff.
So it becomes
Yeah,
81
that
gets cover.
side of the
Yep.
board
So
is
5.
pretty blocked out.
Yeah.
Again, I'm going to assume that we've
Oh,
we
it turns
measured
into
here
a
for
5.
Jay.
Okay, 3 down.
Yeah,
I'm gonna kill off
maybe
the knob because he only
there
gets a 6
might
shot.
be a measurement
He's
here.
got-
So
No, but
there's
the truck.
some pathfinders
the
there.
truck.
Truck. Yeah,
That
3
is
damage on the
true.
truck.
There is pathfinders
sorry.
in that
Now,
corner.
does his
Back
armor
behind
save
here.
better?
That could definitely
It's
be
the same,
18
but
to
does he still
stop
get cover?
He
strap
does,
reserves
but
coming
so would've been taking
into
3 damage.
this pocket
Yep.
gear, right?
And then accelerated burst cannons in the looters.
To the looters?
Yeah, because I have to split fire.
Yeah.
No pluses to hits this on 4s. Nope. And then strength 6, so that is 1.
AP?
AP 1.
So I'm in cover, so
Yep.
just the 5 up. He's good.
Cool, loves it.
All right.
5s are
That
reliable.
is my turn done.
Yeah.
We can mark
they're
up
not.
for my
Since
score.
you're rolling a
So
lot
you
of
got
them,
kill
though.
and a hold, you got max overwhelming.
Did you see his shooting?
Kill.
Purge. Yep, I've got 4
One.
immediately.
Fair.
We'll
Yeah,
mark
like
it up
7
at the
shots,
end of the
7 shots,
round if I get
4
more.
damage.
Yeah.
Overwhelming, I get my 2 for 5
5
points.
points. 2 points for bring it down. Keep
Bring
So
it
we're going to
down.
go into Andrew's turn
2
now.
points for bringing it
turn
down. Both
2.
of them discard. We go past turn. You're on 5 command points, is that correct?
Yes, I haven't. I don't know. Am I? Did my Gretchen find one? 6 command.
No, he is
6 command
100%.
points. All
This
right.
detachment does not use CP.
Big 6. And come and do your secondaries, bud.
I can throw grenades 6
Hang
times,
on.
right?
Very nice.
Andrew said this attachment does not use CP. I'm going to check my last game against Tactical and see what CP
Bring
they
it
have.
down.
Yep.
Assassination. What characters have we got?
Sometimes I just
Gold
shouldn't
Star, Lone
open
Spear.
my mouth or
Yeah.
correct
I'm gonna be an
people,
assassinate.
but here I am.
Oh, he's
how
going
do
to
we
discard
do
straight away.
So
I mean, you've got the CP for it,
actually, I
so you might
think
as well.
No, you don't. At the end of the round, when we pass, it just passes.
Oh no,
for
I
us.
mean I want to get rid of it to draw a new
Oh
one.
yeah, so
Scotty's
click
gonna
on
go
this,
help him out.
and then we go discard and redraw. And you spend a CP.
Redraw and
Is that
replace.
correct, Scotty?
Should it be redraw and replace?
Last game I played, they did have 4
Yeah, you
CP at
want
the
to
end of
discard
turn
and
2.
redraw.
But then they had 1 at the end of turn
Storm
3.
hostile.
So
Storm hostile. Very nice. All right. And that is the CP down, so you're on 5.
Yep, Storm Hostile, we got that there.
I think that's the first
Because we're
CP
contested
Andrew has
on
used
that,
all game.
correct?
Yep.
No, he CP
And
rerolled.
also you will get 4 for bringing down
Outside of the
Purge.
CP reroll that was a 1 into a 1.
Yes.
No,
To
it was a
one.
one. It was
Into
a
one.
into a wound, which he
The
then
wound,
did
yeah.
either.
I'm kind
he
of
did roll
hoping
a one
I
for
can
damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry,
this.
I completely missed something.
But
Charging
ultimately,
down
there
5.
was a
Yeah, go
one in the reroll
Do
chain.
you make the charge?
It's a 6, so I assume so. Mortals on the charge.
I'll just take them off.
Okay. I wanted to roll my... You know what? I'm rolling my mortals. You can't tell me how to live. I don't get any. Awesome, but they do still
I could put them back
Means
in.
the Orc boys survive. That is
Alright, cool.
legally a rule.
Oh,
You
so
don't do
they
any mortal
would
wounds
go
on the
in,
charge.
and then they're not
Jay
able
doesn't know
to
that.
Yeah.
consolidate
Yeah.
anywhere, so
So
stand
I have 5/6, so I redrew.
Yep.
Nah,
What do
glad
I
you
have?
enjoyed the game
Storm, which is
unaided.
The middle there. How much OC have you got on there? Is it?
At the
4
moment,
guys?
that
Giuseppe, I know
is,
the camera does
6
shake at
guys,
times.
So that is 12
At least
OC.
it's
12
secured
OC.
to the ground, so it can't actually move compared to Uprising, where it could.
Challenge accepted. Be right back.
And just in case I forget,
No,
at the
it
end of
was
this
just
turn,
I
will
couldn't
be
take
pulling
down
my
the
vestment
overhead
up.
stand.
There is
at
no worlds
Uprising,
where they stay on
unfortunately,
the
so
board.
it could get kicked and moved a bit. Yeah,
So I could get
strats aren't
burners
bad, but
there.
you definitely take tactical.
So
for
I'm just
rule
deciding
and
if I'm going to call the
enhancements.
Yeah,
war
that
or not.
makes sense
Yeah,
actually.
yeah,
So I
sure.
can
Yeah,
get burners
100%
there.
makes
Like
sense.
they're just going to
So
die
we're-
even if I call the war.
We're going to see how he's going to respond. He's debating the war at the moment.
Yeah.
Sarah, I'll respond about the
Just gonna
Eldar
sit down,
Codex
but the painkillers
later.
are
Let's
good,
see what
but,
Andrew does first.
They don't do
Yes, because we've got an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, sorry,
I can
this truck
talk
also will heal
about the
all
Eldar
these in my
Codex
command phase.
for like a day and 10 minutes.
Because rule I
Yeah.
always
Then I might
forget
need
that
to
I
go to
actually
bed.
Yeah,
Oh, good pal.
need a
Wait, did I
rest.
just turn that off?
have. Probably clean that up if I'm just.
I'm good?
bunkering
Okay,
bunkering over
cool.
here, I'll take-
Jay just wondering whether he accidentally turned off his mic.
I know
which he did
technology,
not.
I swear.
Minimum move 20, right?
So,
On who, sorry?
plane.
really
Min move,
interesting
max move
right
is
now.
infinite.
Bring it down and storm hostile
Minimum move
for
he gets
Andrew.
to there. So maybe I could block that off with Gretchen.
Yep.
And string some
I
off the force
feel
to
like
fly
it's
off
a
the
trap.
Yep. Absolutely.
It sucks to have drawn Bring It Down,
Just something I could do because I could maybe put Gretchen there, a
but
truck
also
there, these Gretchen can string out, so I could force
that
him
is
to
so
fly
much
off the table.
around.
That
Can I
way
draw?
he can become a problem to deal with another day.
Can I draw?
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, everybody, Scotty's letting me touch his
orders,
mouse.
Stealth.
That is not a euphemism. It's literally a mouse. Okay. So
I'm
if we
not
look
gonna
at
risk
the
double
game,
ordering them. You
wow,
got
that
nothing
was
left
wrong.
in reserve, right? Everything's on the table for you.
Everything's on the table, but
That's
I have
close
2
enough,
units
okay.
can up and down.
So-
Just the Vespid, right?
Yeah.
Right now, this is
I'm
so
not going to risk double
controlled
ordering because I've already lost it. I don't want to lose anymore.
by Jay.
Yep.
I'm going to
There's-
give
There's no
stealth
orcs
to them,
on this side of the board.
plus 1 to
involved.
hit of them. He's
We
going to
basically
revive
come
one
hammer
more.
and anvil.
Yep, cool.
So I
he's
think
back.
if
Um,
Andrew's trying to attack
Going
any
to
of this,
give-
that's definitely a trap.
Yeah, I'd agree.
But down here,
probably plus 1 to hit for the
this is-
looters.
Yeah, yeah, I got it
The
right.
war boss
Down
will
here,
order
there's 2
himself
lovely
to have
vehicles.
stealth.
Yep.
And
Okay.
all the orcs here.
So
this brings
essentially
down feels pretty
everything's
solid.
taking
Yep.
stealth.
At
The
the
looters
same
are taking
time, we
plus 1 to
also
hit. The
saw
flash kits will take plus 1
His
to hit.
attempts to shoot vehicles last time.
Tank bastards and them will take stealth. I
Yeah.
could bring.
And Andrew's also asking about
No, I
OC
don't think
here.
we're going to wire this turn.
So
I
he's
think we're gonna
clearly,
hold on to
can
it.
we
Sure,
pull this
yep.
off here?
I'm going to start off
He's
by
not
getting some
lying
burner boys
from
out
what
of
he
this
just
truck.
said. So maybe not. Maybe he's just going to give it a hold
What's the
more
save
there
on
to Jay.
Drew?
up.
But I think definitely
Okay.
trying to
So
clear
these are
out
AP0,
here
but they'll ignore cover.
Yeah, okay, so I'll
Um,
be
to
saving
get
on
the
6.
game back
get them
into
out
a little
properly
bit more of a
first.
full
Yep.
hammer and anvil state. Let's see what he does. You
Yeah.
may now undo all my beautiful drawings.
Yeah.
That's a Picasso if anybody took a screenshot.
And then they'll move.
So what I actually
Double
think is
check, you
really
have, like,
interesting
no
is bringing out the
reactive moves or
burner
anything?
boys
No reactive
onto that
moves, no.
objective,
Only if you charge me, I can
and
spend a
he's
CP
going to
to
through
fight phase.
Yeah.
no, I
5d6
get to make a
shots
callback, but
at
outside
those
that,
crew
no
carnivores
reactive
and just
Question
turn 'em
is,
into
can
a
those burner
Tau
boys pull those
barbecue.
crew?
I believe we
Gresham
call
are gonna
it
do exactly what they
rotisserie
just
So,
chicken
sorry,
ball.
after you finish that unit movement, I'm gonna
That's
overwatch
also
with the
true.
fire knife unit.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
I
This
can
is
roll
not
the
a
commander
seafood
and all the
banquet.
boys
Those
stuck
are
together.
automatic
A
or
rotisserie, a
non-human.
bunch of rotisserie chooks.
Non-binary.
Alrighty then.
4, and
Oh, right.
4 more
But
for
that's also
commander.
really good because if he clears that off, he doesn't have to commit anything else there.
No.
And those
So
rampagers
I'm
move.
just going to pull out the successes,
And they get
because you're a
overwatched.
full strength
Yep.
unit,
Yep.
I just fully reroll the
With
hit
some
roll.
like
Okay.
Just fire knife dart
5d6
ability.
auto hitting shots.
Alright, so that is 2
Andrew
more.
could
looks
have
like.
positioned that a little
And
better,
then-
maybe. 'Cause
Yeah.
If he just
Strength
touches
7
onto
into
the
them, so
objective with the
3s, I
rampagers
drop
there,
line-
2
no,
won't shoot
that
because
was-
2 aren't on the terrain piece.
Yes.
Cool.
So-
4 saves.
Could also be a movement thing as
AP
well. You
one. Wait,
maybe
hang
didn't
on.
have enough movement.
Yeah,
I
might
thought
not
I
have
got
had the movement
3
space.
hits. I thought I got 3 hits. Go 3 saves.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that the dice just fucked me up there.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
3 saves, AP1.
just to make sure, you are within 24, right?
It should be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the burners
AP?
are strength
Actually, it should
4,
be even
no
closer
AP,
than that.
1 damage.
AP1.
I was thinking because Overwatch you have to be within 24.
Yeah, of course.
true,
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
so
yeah.
6 up safe, but it's...
Yeah.
I cannot. You do have dudes in fully within terrain feature, so yes.
Yeah. So cover AP1 goes back to a 5-up.
Yep.
Kills 2.
2
Okay.
burner boys gone,
So
okay.
one of them is going to be the
Ooh.
Spanish. Screw that guy.
Yep.
So I think.
I want the burners
No,
here.
not the ones
Yep,
on
and
the-
then the gun drones.
Ah.
3 hits to start.
Oh my gosh.
For rerolls, and these guys are twin linked.
Okay.
So,
four
Fire
so
knife
far.
press unit.
Oh, sorry,
is
it
a very
was
good
AP2,
Overwatch threat
because of
when
the
you
crew.
are full strength.
I think, did you
because
roll
it
a
just
5,
has
so that
full
would take it into a
rerolls.
6?
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that
Yep.
all the time or is that only
All
in
the
shooting
time. When
phase?
you are within 9 of a crew unit,
Yep.
I can see.
Okay.
Yep, so that'll take him. So, strength 5, 4s will wound.
Oh no.
That is 4 more AP1 damage 1s.
Hi burners.
Yep, so the squad's gone.
Yep, cool.
Oh gosh.
That's their activation done. I'll mark off my CP.
Because
That is a huge
Because that would have happened
if
first. That might
now
have
he's going to have to
changed
commit
what
something
the
else. He's
Do-
got another kill
No,
on Purge.
there's no way over.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, no, I'm saying because,
The other thing as
because I
well,
moved them
though,
first, I might actually
if he
change
had
how
a
I
pop
position these guys
War,
now.
Oh, go for it, dude.
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
could
yeah,
So
have
I'm just going
actually.
to... Hey, they were sitting here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to roll in advance for them.
Based
Yeah,
upon
I was
the-
waiting for you to
I
finish
didn't
the
look at
burner
exactly
boys. When you
the
start on
number
the
of
Gretchen,
dice,
that's why I
number
put
of
Just
it
because
on.
now they're not on
That
the
was
objective, I might
Jay.
actually want these Gretchen on the
Go
I think
for
picked
it.
up that unity even
Absolutely
with the
go
5
for
up
it.
involved. Or at least
Yeah.
got it
Because then
down
I
to
could
1 or
probably
2
just
models.
drop the Storm
1 or
Boys
2
for
models are
reserve
not
and
picking up
make
that full
Yep.
fruit unit.
Makes sense?
Yeah.
Big play there.
Yep. He's now considering committing the 3rd unit of Storm Boys.
I can't out
And
OC you, which means
potentially
I
as
need
well,
something
just to
else.
completely
Yeah.
avoid that, while this would have made it
Do you know,
harder to
Sherman,
overwatch the
You
rampages
could
next
out
time.
OC me
No,
if you
don't
were to
touch the
super
terrain
chat Scotty in
and
the
just
ATWN.
shoot up that.
I think
that
super
creep
chatting
runner
is
unit.
probably one of the best ways to
So,
get an advantage in
potentially some
40k.
big swings
And I
happening.
personally have been super
Yeah.
chatting a lot.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't need the Storm Boys to come
Not
on
like
to force you to...
keys in a
Because
bowl
the Gretchen
swings.
can still do that and put 2
Yeah.
models there.
Yeah.
I don't even
For
know if
sure.
Scotty heard
Monkeys.
that. But you know what, chat? You heard that, and that's all that matters. You can't hear me?
I'm talking about swinging.
What?
I'm talking about swinging.
You're talking about twigging? What's twigging? Is that a new sex thing I haven't heard of? Oh. You and I need to talk after this. I've been looking to keep it fresh.
Oh, goodness me.
Hear me? He's just staring at me, making intense eye contact.
Goodness
you're
me,
whispering?
chat.
I like
These
that.
two.
Yeah, you do.
Stealth correct?
Goodness
Sorry.
All
gracious.
crew except for the gorillas.
Welcome in,
gorillas
Manwild.
are
Hope
too
you're
big
doing
for
well. Welcome into everyone in chat. Thank you to everyone for hanging out with us today. Hope you're enjoying the
Well, at
live
least I don't have to worry
coverage.
about Overwatch anymore.
Only here on YouTube. It's been a good day. It's been a very good day so far.
Sorry, I might just move
Be
this.
great to
Oh,
have
go for it,
everyone
yeah.
in here.
The building always goes back
Hanging
down
out.
easy because it's got the 2
Sorry,
points
I was supposed
there
to be
that just
resting
go
this
up the edges
round.
there.
Now I'm going to be really tired going into my round
Easiest way to
3.
do stuff.
Can you put me on screen so I just like face plant or pretend that
I
I'm still
just-
commentating?
I don't think I've got the movement to
Be
really
like,
get
you're supposed to play the
angles
game.
to,
Oh, Kirby's
Oh,
doing
yeah.
So they
horrible
might
things
actually
right
just
now.
kill
Oh, wait,
you.
that's me.
Sure, yeah.
Break the 4th wall.
So what we do is we have you commentate this game and then you
Once you're done with
self-commentate
movement, let
next
me know and
game,
I'll chuck
right?
the building back.
Yeah.
But at a different table, talking about what's happening on my
Whilst
table,
we're chilling
chat
on
gets
objective.
confused, internet breaks.
Yeah.
I get confused.
That's
It'd be
so
wild.
easy though.
But yeah, Nick, really need to go in all in at this point. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
100%.
He's not called the wall though, so
No, he hasn't.
So
He-
you'll
I
go
think
there,
this was the turn he needed to call
Yeah,
it
I think-
personally.
it is a bit tricky because what's he wowing into? Some fruit. Yeah, picking up the crew rampage was kind of important.
Yeah,
But yeah, it is a little bit.
yeah. I think this has been a
How much
game of
CP do you have, sorry?
resources,
I am
very much
sitting
so,
on,
and
2 CP at the
unfortunately,
moment, you're on 5.
Andrew has not been winning the resource game.
have,
Particularly when
pockets
Jay
of CP.
exposed quite a bit at the beginning.
You are
Yeah.
swimming in it.
We were so excited talking about that 40-point hound unit scoring 7 points by itself, and then
Still
it was
can't
exposed,
get
and
back
another
there.
hound unit was exposed, and now some cruiser exposed, and some rampagers
yeah.
exposed.
So I
Those
think
current
I basically
rampagers
need
are
to
still there.
Put this truck
hounds
here,
aren't.
which will almost
Yeah,
guarantee that you
not
have
haven't
to fly off the
really
table.
capitalized too
'Cause how-
much
Mm.
You measured
on that,
it to the whole of the
unfortunately.
base.
It's all from the base.
Sarah,
but if the
unfortunately,
physical
I
model
am
is,
not.
Like inside a wall,
So-
How big's the base? Is it like 5 inches
What's
wide?
that?
Yeah.
So it
South
is, I
Coast
believe,
Siege. It's a
4.
Oh, yeah,
RTT
yeah.
down in
Double
the
check that.
Illawarra.
Yeah, that's
So
good.
Yeah, I can't have two weekends away.
we
You
are
know, within 2
3.5
weeks
wide,
means
Yeah.
I need some
and
family
we
time.
Are 4.5
So
wide.
yeah, unfortunately, I cannot commit to SCS after the back of being away this weekend. Otherwise, I
Can we
might
get
have
you to
gotten
break the
hung
boys out?
by my wife. So, but yeah. Yeah, no, we unfortunately, yeah, Man Wild. If you jump into the ATWN Discord, we have got a tournament calendar channel in there that'll actually tell you all the events, at least within New South Wales, that we've got lined up. So you'll actually know when we are planning on being live. Because here in Australia, unlike America, we don't have tournaments every weekend.
They all just come out of the gutter.
That's a lie. Yes, we do.
2 units on the table.
They're just in my basement.
Next minute. That's also like the
Casual Carriers, thank you so much for subscribing to the YouTube channel. Really appreciate it.
100%. Massive value.
This year, though, is packed.
Oh, dude.
For Australian standards.
For Australian standards, it is.
So our state of New South Wales has, I think, every month,
actually, what
or maybe one has at least 2 GTs. And
there's a couple that only have one.
There's a couple. Okay, at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think we're trying to run 2 super majors during the year. Yeah. And just for our non-Australian friends here, there is one super major in Australia a year, which Scotty streamed the other weekend at Uprising.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it. So.
Because I think even with Delta,
yeah.
they're probably just going to
Discord invite, by the way. Yeah, I'll see if it'll work. It looks like the the Stream Elements chatbot might be working. If that doesn't work, there it goes. There's the Discord link for you guys, for those who want to jump in. So Andrew's kind of just, get back to the game for a sec. He's just assessing his position,
So the only thing at the moment
just seeing what he's got available to him.
At the back there?
The looters in the big brick has the unlocked pluses.
100%, Connor. It really is.
So
it really is.
Can't land there.
So yeah.
Will make it so you can't
and that,
there.
I'm looking forward to covering as many New South Wales tournaments as we can this year.
At that current port state, would you say you're forced to fly off the table?
You're going to make me play like 9 tournaments in a row on stream again?
No.
Good,
so
can I have a break?
Yes.
There. Is it the fact that my head is now like extra shiny because I've just gotten rid of all the hair and like it breaks the cameras?
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure that correction is standing.
It's because you asked for a break.
Back a base, 20 inches.
This is so confusing, chat. Like, I've expressed a request, and it's being listened to.
Okay. Because I measured, so I'll just shuffle him around.
No, that's fine.
They had a 9-inch.
I do what I can.
Yeah.
So what we're seeing is Andrew's just trying to position those grots in a bit of a wishbone
I just assume you get the same inch away.
positioning.
Yep. So, won't be able to land there. You're blocking off my. Actually, are you physically blocking off my base?
We check their time. We've got an hour left.
Hour left in the round. If we have a look at both players on clock, looks like
34 for
34
Andrew,
minutes.
19 for Jay.
We don't have any models on the objective.
That might be a big factor coming up.
19 minutes for Jay is a big one.
Unless you've got a lot.
I would definitely say so. So. Always want to play against Orks. Me and my buddies have tried talking. One of our friends currently debating armies to go Orks. Nice, Man Wild.
Yeah.
Bully boys.
Bully boys are so good. They are a hard army to maximize.
Yeah.
Alex Terrason's doing great with them up in Queensland. And they use them right.
Yes.
Can
See how
bully
I've got an
people.
inch away.
It's in
I
the
don't care
name.
about engagement range.
So it's either
I
they
can
do
just
that.
walk in and I don't
Great
count
teams
unless
army.
you can fly.
for sure.
We don't interact with each other.
So these guys are just trying to figure out an interaction with these grots, right? And I think Andrew's trying to stop the rampages going into combat
Either or the breaker boys
through
get out,
them,
I'll just throw the truck
basically onto his side of the field, and basically being like, "Well, you have to move around me, and I'm trying to deny your movement."
Oh yeah, that one's there.
Basically.
Which means this truck probably maybe just advances, just plugs up this gap.
Yep.
So I might actually just change. If you're right with me changing.
I'm going to
Go
reference
for it.
some
Yeah,
of our
yeah.
lovely
Because I didn't
stratagems
realise
that
that
we
you
talked
could
about
come in
early
with
stream.
No, that's fine.
Auto 6
Aircraft
advance.
rules are
Yep.
not something people
Charge in
interact with a
advance.
ton in the 10
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the truck could just move.
Because it's about 7
but
inches,
yeah.
no, 8 inches
This
to clear.
again would be
8 would
great.
get into
Potentially, if
there.
he had WAD, he'd have some
Another 4 would
more
get
reach
into
there.
then, like, plus
But
an
I don't know if
advance.
going over that way is
Probably
actually
just plug up this guy.
Yep.
I do have
that
Stalwarts
good
that
when we
fly
looked
really
at our
well.
concept of
yeah,
hammer and
sure.
anvil
Yeah.
before. But
Yeah.
I think that guy with an advance gets there, so
He's looking at throwing a
The
war
breaker
boss
boys will probably just get out.
with breaker boys at them.
All right, we're going to see how it goes. Like if he picks up that unit and then touches into the ghost kill in combat, ghost kill can still fall back and do things. That's one of his data sheet abilities.
Truck. I'm just gonna roll an advance for it.
Yep.
But yeah, we're going to find out.
Big 5.
5 on the advance.
So we'll
Yeah.
definitely.
I think
plug
that was
that
for
gap.
the truck.
Yes,
And
it was.
I was just about to say the truck in between those containers
9 to
and that
there,
building. Where do the rampagers go?
17. So we have another what? Math.
They have
left.
to go
That's right. Yeah, they just.
They have to
We
either
might
go
even just
through the
move
grots,
6.
or they have to go.
Pivot.
Yep.
Would you say that's
Oh,
like forcing him to run off the
Happy,
table
man.
now.
Happy.
And aggression
Just make sure, because look at my line. Just make sure you're a little bit back that way.
Oscar, it
there's no
is.
chance for
It is me
shenanigans.
casting.
Though my perspective might be off.
And
No,
Sarah,
wait,
yes,
block
that
it.
is
Yeah.
our
Well, I
stylist
could actually move back a
for
little bit because 20
our
inches
green screen.
is-
Because I'm currently sitting on the green screen, ready to draw
Yeah,
it.
so you're having to lean on top of him.
I will be flying off
Can
this
you draw
turn. Yep.
Kirby?
So that's the
Oh, sorry, on
truck,
my
and
next
if
turn?
we have a look on the top down, he is
These guys would
adequately
give themselves stealth when they get
blocked
out.
Yep.
that movement.
There's still a gap here.
Go for it.
Scotty and I are just
that
like
is
now
probably
fighting
really
over the
done. Do I
mouse.
wanna
It
bring
has
Like-
been, Oscar. Hope you're doing well.
So I could
Here.
really just flood this
That's
flank.
way too big.
Mhm.
Just there. There's still a little bit of gap there that
Yes.
could potentially scoot by.
Just do it.
Yeah, so they'd be going up and around, basically.
If my
But it's-
turn
it's a
one was
longer
heading to
route.
the says that I
Yeah,
cannot trust my
it's
truck
making them
attack
use a
guns
lot
to
more
do shit.
movement to get there.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Actually, if I put him there, that's flying off the table. How far does
Hmm.
Ghost Skill move?
The thing is
Ghost Skill
that
can
the
go
more
10,
time
and I
that
can pay
goes on
130 for assault.
around trying to figure
So
out
if I
his
put them there,
movement
he-
phase,
if he
the
really
more
wants to, he
time
can
he's
probably see them.
burning.
Yeah.
They are on the bottom of
You're
turn
looking at
2 with just
a
under an
moderate
hour
estimate
left.
13
Yes,
in most
we just had a
outcomes.
look at the
I'm
clocks,
gonna
ladies
order
and
themselves
gentlemen.
that stealth.
That, Andrew's got 31 minutes left. He's got more time than
And
Jay,
I'm kind of hoping
but
they'll
at the
just
same
blast this and just be
time,
in a relatively safe spot.
Yep.
yeah.
And there's a significant scoreboard advantage at
Rightio.
the moment for Jay.
That's
Yes.
ended my movement.
So if the
so
game
make sure my
ends
correction
early,
is
oh,
still
we just
plugging
ended
in.
movement.
No,
though,
you got
so
nothing left in
that's
reserve.
Cool, so we're
right?
actually seeing some
No,
progression.
Right, right
can
now.
go up and down, yeah.
Progression.
Okay, but right
Peeking
now,
Everyone's
back
on the
into
board.
40k scene.
Yep.
Oscar, it is a
that's probably
great
where
time
everything's
to
gonna
do so,
sit.
man.
Yep.
100%.
Shooting phase.
100%.
Let's do it,
Such a good time.
Gonna start off with the very
This-
back tank
It's
bosses in
very,
Cool.
very healthy in New South Wales, with lots
How
of
many
tournaments
shots are we
happening.
rocking?
So,
5d3?
and some of the other content we have on the ATWN is
Oh,
specifically to help
3,
people
6,
jumping
That's a
back
good
and
roll.
forth.
9, 10,
Not
11,
a single
12.
one or two. Yeah, very
Do you
good.
compliment them and give them
That's- that
validation
brings
for
us
their
up to 10.
feelings?
12.
Because that would help
hang on,
anybody do
4, 0,
anything,
1.
Scotty.
Cool.
Listening to you do that.
It's more getting them back up to speed with rules and
but-
explaining the current edition of rules and how
What's
to
your
do
toughness?
things,
T10,
and
sir.
also
So,
how to
oh,
start
T10
new
on a
armies.
plane.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
dude,
stuff
yeah,
too.
they're good.
Playing new armies is always good.
Goes to 4.
Helps
Nice.
you, even just playing like, normally for example, I play T'au
3 at
quite
8p2.
often instead of Orks, but I'll
82.
just play Orks for a couple
Are
of
you
games,
ignoring
figure it
cover?
out.
Do
Oh,
planes
now,
get covered?
now I know
Do
what it kind
planes
of
get
feels like
covered?
on the
Yep,
other side.
'cause
Yep.
through
Then
past
you're also
the
not having
build
to
in,
remember
you can't see
information
all of my
as
models,
people give
so,
it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll be 3 at AP2, so it goes to AP1.
Alrighty, 4 ups.
All right, looks like we're
one
seeing
goes
some
for
shooting
take 3
down the
damage.
bottom here.
3 damage,
Oh,
alright.
goodness
The shock
me.
attack gun.
I'm just going to, for the moment, count up, but he's down
Chat,
to 9
there-
wounds.
He's gonna use his 1
There are
game draw
2
system
tank
to
buster
reroll that.
units,
Nice.
the flash kits,
Oh,
and the
dude,
looters
that's rough.
So still 3 shots.
all
4s
try to
reroll
kill these
ones.
2 units.
What
the heck?
Did
On 4s
say
now to plus
those
1 wound.
vehicles
Nice.
are easy pickings. Easy pickings.
1 at
Yes.
AP4.
Okay.
And Jay just said
Ooh,
he's
okay,
counting
so
up.
the AP3
Just for
damage,
anybody that thinks counting up
Goes
is
this.
the right way to
D6
do it, it is a sin,
We'll take the 5.
5, he's
and
down
you should
to
never,
4
ever,
wounds.
ever
4
do
wounds
it.
left.
No, count.
And he's
Oh, I
now flipped,
completely
he's got
forgot
4
about
wounds
my
left, that is the
sorry.
correct way to do it.
Oh,
Yes,
go for
count
it.
down, chat. Count
21.
down. Preferably with D20 magic spin downs.
So
Look, I don't have a D20, I just have Kirby D6s. But I also don't play
they within
anything
12?
with 20 plus wounds.
That's
So
fair.
do at least 1 wound to me, and I'm on 2
Looks very
dice.
best.
Excellent,
Human
thank you.
perspective is
Very
so
close.
hard, yeah.
All right, so it
Well,
looks like we're
from my base.
no, yep, looks like they're out.
Yep, cool.
Yep. So they're not dropping bomb squigs on
It's
anyone.
so hard leaning over
Yeah.
this fucking table to see stuff. I
So there's
It's
5
fudging,
wounds
Jay.
each.
that's
We've dropped
fine.
bomb squigs on them.
Oh, it's not. Go fudge yourself.
Yeah, we'll just drop bomb squigs
You
on the
fudging larrikin. You
the
galah.
Rampages is
Yeah,
there?
the rampages.
I'll again see
The
myself
bomb
out.
And
on the
that's from
rampage.
these boys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Taco.
Bomb squig
What's
goes
Taco
off
Bell
for
know?
D3 mortals.
Alrighty.
2 mortal wounds.
Nice. Do down to 3.
Agree, Sarah.
I'll just put it
So
on the. I'll go the front guy, just in case.
front
there is any
range
shooting we can look at them.
rampages down
It
to
could
3
potentially make the
wounds.
charge longer.
They've
Yeah.
4 or 5 wounds.
Go.
Don't
5.
quote me.
Yeah, that's all bomb
I've held
squigs
up
time.
5 fingers to Scotty.
So how many wounds left?
4 wounds.
4
We
wounds
can find
left.
out.
I'm gonna go with the.
We'll find out. Is it? Are we going to do it, or is it actually going to
shock
correct
attack
us?
gun.
Look,
Hammerhead still falls.
I don't
off.
mind chat getting involved
no,
with this
I'm
and
on
finding out about
Oh, you got
stats and
something?
letting us know about stuff.
Pretty
Like,
embarrassing that I don't know off the top of my head.
we're up to a
Yeah, so
2
we'll put the
count
shock
on the
attack
J
gun into the hammerhead
complains
or
at the table meter.
No, we'll put everything
5,
into the
that's
sun
so
shark,
good.
sorry.
5
Okay.
wounds
So
Raise the shark. Sun shark's got left at home, unfortunately.
6,
to his armor
8,
class 0.
10,
Two.
Everybody in
12.
chat,
Armor
remember the
class
name.
zero.
Raise the
now-
sharks, baby.
The looter's hitting on 5.
Just gone over
so
my head,
one.
sorry, what?
Bill, you're hilarious.
Winding
I
on
think
5s.
it's probably in reference to
Alrighty.
Jay complaining about the table height.
Oh, okay.
One at neg
Are we
1.
D&D system to hit?
Alrighty,
Yeah.
This is from the looters here.
Looters, there you aren't touching the base.
Going back
so
to the
you
last
can't
D&D
see all of
campaign
me
that
with
we're
all of
talking
your models.
about,
Yeah,
So
so
I have a
0, 3 up.
Cleric of the Forge, Warforged, which is sitting
doesn't
at
matter, I
AC
would save
24
anyway.
at the
Cool.
moment. So
Custom Mega Blaster.
at an AC 0.
Yeah.
Reroll 1s.
Oscar, this is being held at the
hits,
Padstow
winning on
RSL
5s.
in
Nice.
Sydney.
Nothing.
Cool.
So
Shock attack
there's,
gun.
I believe there is
He'll
going to
use
be
his once per game
another
reroll on him. So
Yep.
I've still got a reroll on this squad.
Very nice.
So it
another
becomes 5
6
shots.
Yep.
GTs.
I
Force
think
reroll
there's a teams
once.
event that's going to be held here. We've definitely got the 2 super majors trying to be
winning
held
on
here,
5s.
unless those are
Yep.
moving.
No,
they're
those are
moving.
elsewhere. Those are
Okay.
definitely
All right, so
elsewhere.
that reduce those 2.
2 at neg
So we've got
4.
1,
Okay, goes to
2,
neg 3,
3,
but that is still 6 ups.
Yeah.
4.
Oh no, that's in
you
Penrith
only
now.
get 1.
Okay.
Damage.
So we got
You got
4
4
more
wounds.
I got
events
4 wounds, buddy.
here in Padstow this year.
I think that's a CP reroll there.
Okay, spending it.
Oh, we're getting a CP
Hey,
reroll.
There we
Man,
go.
I got so
Do
much
I blow
CP, I
up?
might as well, right?
May as well. I don't blow up, so you've got plane.
That
I
is
will
the
just
right
mark
time to
down
do those
your
CP
CP. You're
rerolls
on
when
your
it.
4 now,
Hey,
is that
does the
correct?
CP reroll
Yes.
allow me
That's
to
your
kill
first spend.
Yeah.
Oh, that shock
Yep,
attack
plane
gun
is gone. That
didn't
is
matter,
your
even
first
if you got box
purge.
cars on it. The hammerhead still had 2 wounds left.
yes, my
So
Yeah.
is it worth it?
The
Yeah.
More
Mark
often
is
than
gonna
not,
loop
I
everything into
personally
that
feel
hammerhead.
no.
Yep.
That
To-
yes.
Yeah.
Now he can do a whole
Actually, no, I'm gonna
activation
do the
somewhere
tank
else.
busters first.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now, just bear in mind, I
Sarah,
don't think
unfortunately,
all
it
of
is
your boys
not
can
a
see
correct
with
one
that
that he's
pile.
given me, so that's all good.
So
That is
that's
all
the
good.
That's why
line.
Dan's not here today.
So I'm
He
still going to start with the tank buster. All the
slipped
tank
down
busters
the
are gonna
stairs
see- this is the very
carrying
end of
a
the tank
Yeah,
table.
that makes sense.
Heavy
That goes
quotation
over.
buster.
marks
Tank busters
there.
are gonna pop
But
out
Dan,
also
seriously, I
rockets,
hope you're
plus
okay,
on
mate.
strength and AP.
Cool, man.
Let's go
Oscar,
to
I
strike.
do at
Yeah, we'll do
times.
the
There is a
rockets
tournament
first. So
that'll
5d3
be held in
rockets.
July that I'm planning on being at.
That is 3,
Capital
6,
Clash.
7, 8,
Yeah.
9, 10, 11.
They took the second
2,
exterminator
4,
spot this year.
6.
Yeah.
So 4s, reroll 1s.
So doing a lot of travel at the moment for
Oh, that
Warhammer,
looks
so I
like a
don't know
rough
if I'll be
fucker,
getting
yeah.
to that one, which would be a
Uh,
shame
yeah.
because I think
Strength
I was
10
in
plus 1 to wound, so 3s.
3's nice.
where the streaming
Oh,
streak
only
started.
1, next
So
3 though.
I'll skip
Okay,
it for now.
you
One
ignore
of the
cover.
first.
Maybe.
No.
But the good
Nope,
thing is,
okay.
it is the only GT for that month.
It doesn't matter. Get me?
Shock attack gun. He's
All
going
right,
to use
I'm
his
convinced.
once
I'll
per
be
game
there.
reroll. This is or use
Oh,
it now.
that one that I failed, what was the damage?
Flat 3.
All right, let's see how much damage he's about to do to the.
Becomes
Now
4
Jay
shots.
brings out the D20,
4s, reroll 1s.
spinning it down.
Oh.
How much damage is Andrew going to be able to
Do I
do to
bring
this
the
hammerhead?
rerolls?
Okay.
Can he
Strength 10s,
kill it?
Plus 1 to wound, so 3s.
Nice.
He
2 at
got
8,
2
5.
wounds.
Even with cover then, I don't get a save.
How many wounds you got left?
I have 7.
Oh,
Drum roll.
Oh.
Fell out of
Don't
the
roll
drum
one,
roll.
don't
Don't roll it on. Don't roll it on. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, sorry, we are
Well done.
impartial.
Okay. Hammerhead, gone.
I just like things
And
that die.
Yeah,
Actually,
pump everything
it's
into the stealth
part of the
suits.
game.
Yeah.
You like seeing
The
people
one's just
succeed.
back here.
Yes.
Yep, mine's
So,
trying to get pissed off.
Can you just double check what the
That's-
line of sight
that's
is?
the
'Cause
second
as you
year
said, I
on
don't think all
Purge,
of them
that's
get
the
the
Yeah,
same.
second
same as the
bring it down
Hammerhead,
target for
actually
2
more
points.
restrictive. You've got 3
That's a
dudes
good
that can
point.
see.
your son is going to grow up so healthy and well
1, 2,
adjusted.
3, 4, right?
Oh, no, yeah, sorry, 4. That guy was
That's
Just
pointing
right.
at.
based upon this interaction alone, Scotty,
he's
let
with
alone
them?
our history.
Yeah,
But
so
like, it's so
basically these 4 and
validating.
that guy.
You're excited about other people's
4 plus him.
experiences. You're
So we're not gonna
listening.
pop our
It's
lethal
lovely.
hit.
Okay.
Okay, so the
Is that
hammerhead's
like
only
a once per
14
game,
wounds,
once
so
per
it
game?
doesn't
They
trigger
all
the
hit the
additional
same,
2
but lethal's
points.
once per game.
I wonder if the
So
razor
4 of them
shark
can see,
is.
was it?
Razor
No.
shark's
4 of them
12, so
and one.
neither of them trigger.
Yeah.
So they are only 2 points
2,
apiece.
Yeah.
So that's 4
3.
points there.
These are the
I'll
flash
bring it
hits.
down.
So you're minus
The
1 to
other
hit.
thing is as
I'm plus 1 hit, so
well-
back to 5.
Nice.
4 rerolls, sustained hits.
Nice, dude. Let's see it.
Are we? Oh,
So hitting on
we're going
5.
to see a
you
bunch of
get
shots
themselves.
now.
Okay, this is just the gets. I still get the mech to go.
Yeah, cool, man.
The mech doesn't get sustained hits.
Like how we called them
You will get
kids.
the lethal hits when I pop it though.
Yeah, because flash
they're
gets, it's
orcs.
in the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grab those out, and then
3
we got
6s.
Glad to
3
hear,
of them.
Sarah.
Yep.
Your toughness.
Mm.
Pretty Zeri,
4.
not
So 3 is to
hurting
wait.
himself.
Yep.
Or big. I'm just going to stop.
Yeah. Yeah.
2,
puppy swearing
4,
off.
6, 8. AP 1, 2 damage. So nose. You've
I
done
feel
2
these cell
kills, I'm up to
suits
2
are
kills.
dead. Yeah.
And
All
I
right.
will get covered because you can't see all of my. Well, not every model in your
Yeah.
squad can see me. So
But
1,
how many
2,
saves?
and 3.
2 damage
Uh,
apiece.
The leader is alive
He's
on
got,
1 wound.
yeah, the leader will
And
have
that is why
3.
we take the
Oh,
shield.
no.
The Mega Blaster?
Yep.
With 3 rolls.
Yep.
So
2 hits.
Yep.
He doesn't get
Sustained?
the sustained.
Oh, he doesn't get
Strength
sustained.
9.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
Tell me I'm limping on.
Yeah.
Let's go.
But at least we've tied for kills, so if I make this charge, I could probably get kill more.
I think I killed more, didn't I?
You've killed 2, right?
Truck, Stormboy.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
And then I got another unit over
Yeah,
here.
sorry, I forgot to tick up the Stormboy.
Yeah.
So he's got like 4 points on kills.
So you are just going to.
So Jay's definitely going to end up having
Can I stop hold
the additional on this one.
Which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
No, I think that's all shooting done. Him living on 1 wound is a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah, that's obnoxious.
Nothing else he can shoot.
Yep.
Yeah, charging.
Cool, man.
My thing's deciding to wig out a little bit, chat. So I'm back to manuals for a second.
Naturally.
Nice.
I think a 10's good.
A 10 is in.
It's a long charge.
Long charge, ladies and gentlemen. Big long charge.
So Jay's got 2 CP here. So he can do some potentially interesting things. Breaker Boys, it's not WoW, but this unit, it's max.
So I'm going to use this guy here.
If he heroics with that crit unit,
This way.
maybe he doesn't even have to because it looks like he's going to, Andrew might just jump in and tag it. But then we are getting Renegade Raider Strat. And even though it's got its T'au name, we're calling it the Renegade Raider Strat.
Yeah. What does that strat actually do? Remind me.
Well, let me tell you what it does. Effectively, at the end of the combat phase, if your unit is in combat, it can make a normal move. If it was in combat and it's no longer in combat, like it killed everything, it can make a move up to 6 inches. So with the crit, it's not as big a deal, but crit move base 7. So suddenly, they are 7 inches further up, with also some pile-in and consolidation moves. So
13 inches.
Yeah, suddenly that crit unit is not where it is where those grots are before it even has a movement phase. Or if these Breaker Boys die, which I highly doubt that they would, but in theory, those crit could be on the other side of that piece of terrain. And look what is on the other side of that piece of terrain. More Breaker Boys and an objective.
That is
Renegade Raider Strat
is
nutty. Yeah. So he's touching them in here now. So regardless, he doesn't need to do heroic. This potentially, and if you've not seen this strat at work, it is game defining.
Which one?
Okay.
Well, one of your hands are wounded, right? From the bomb?
Sam, I personally won't be, but we are looking to have the team cover the Hunter GT.
So I also go with 3 damage first.
Yep. So
1, 2.
Let's be honest, chat.
3,
Next month is going to be kind of messed up because we're going to have
spend
3
CP
tournaments that we're covering
or
trying to.
I'll be out of the country. But yes, sir, I was so glad that you asked Scotty about that strategy. I've had this loaded, and what's going to happen is Jay's not going to use it. And I'm going to be really sad.
It's going to be anticlimactic. I just wanted to wait for the potential time where it was potentially going to happen to talk about it.
Okay, so kills a dude.
I could spend 30 minutes just explaining the options available.
Okay, the Rampages are dead. Yes, Breaker Boys. They just got picked up.
They're not durable. They are a counter assault unit or an aggressive assault unit where they need to go. They get charged.
Okay.
Yeah, they need to be the one doing the hitting, right?
Yeah.
They don't need to be the ones getting hit first.
Yeah, or a cheeky heroic where you're only touching one model, so you're not getting a lot of damage.
I'll just fix up my consolidation.
Yep.
Pardon me.
So I'm just gonna drag everybody on.
So just using this to get
and then we're just
a chunk more OC on there as well.
So that'll be 5 dudes.
Yeah, 100%. Because they're 2 OC?
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
so
14.
Basically it puts it at this point that
and that was the 3 I rolled out with my finger.
I don't think Andrew's going to score secure.
Fives. Okay, so we've got
Storm
2
hostile.
saves.
Sorry.
AP?
It's Storm Hostile.
4 up armors. Guide checks.
I don't think he's going to get Storm Hostile this turn. I really don't.
Alright, so...
Don't know what our OC at the bottom was here, but we're about to find out.
Alright.
I think there is a war boss there.
Let's look at your score.
But whether or not the OC at the beginning
so, Purge,
was higher or lower.
More,
so we're getting more on Purge. We're also going to get more on Purge next turn for primary for Jay.
Yeah, I needed that spell suit to die.
Yes. Yeah, him limping on is big news for me, but bring it down. You get 1 and 2.
Yep.
So that is
So if we go to the expanded score now, ladies and gentlemen.
Storm
As the
Hostile.
gentleman
You
pack
have
it
done, I
in.
think that's just flat.
Putting in the points.
That's right, I used 5. Storm Hostile, yep, you took one that I owned.
So you got that one on his expansion objective.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Do you own this at the moment?
Not right now, but in your command phase, I'm going to flip OC so you don't control it.
Right, so at the
I'll
end
have-
of your turn,
So you have what,
won't
1, 2,
complete
3,
Storm
4, 5,
Hostile.
6,
Do you want to
1, 2,
keep
3,
it, or do you
4,
want to get rid of it?
You have 14, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I'm just going to bin it, I think.
Okay, so getting a CP from
Yeah.
that?
But in
I
your
know you can't,
I've already gained it.
Gretchen did, but
Yeah,
you're
but
going
I
to
will let you know that you're not going to control that because I'm getting +1 OC to the breaker
Cool.
boost.
All right, so Storm Hostile will naturally go away.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to go 0 that out. Yeah. There we go. And
This is
then
a
we
stratagem
go
that
past
the
turn,
Tactical Brigade has, 1
everything's
CP
fine.
to add
No, I
1
need to do this for your
OC
kill 1.
to a unit.
So
He's
it
going
will
to do it
be
for
8 total.
the breaker boys
Past
that are on that
turn,
objective
active
to
round
deny
3.
it.
Yeah.
Mine.
So I drew, bring it down, and...
Why didn't it ditch overwhelming and bring it down? Scotty didn't auto ditch the cards.
Scotty's just going to go help them fix that. And so potentially a
we've scored them
few
and marked them, but it didn't
important
ditch the one
breaks
we
there,
can pass round.
so how many wounds were...
where I've just pulled something out of Scotty's computer.
Oh, okay, so it stayed up on
Oh
there.
my
So we
gosh,
hit
it's
pass
gonna
round
yell at me
and
when it
okay.
gets
So you
back.
hit pass round, it'll change the active round, and then
And
you
then
go
we
to
have
the
to
next
go
round.
there.
It's just
Gotcha,
over
gotcha.
here as
Thanks,
well.
buddy.
I fixed
All
it,
right,
everybody.
so I've
Nobody
got
say
Mark for Death and
anything.
No prisoners.
Did he see me?
Mark for Death is going to be Gretchen.
I didn't do anything. What are you talking
Probably
about?
the breaker.
I accidentally
Yep.
unplugged your aux cord, but I have
So
plugged it back in.
Gretchen,
All right.
I don't know if it's still working.
And the flash kits.
But
So
it's plugged
at
in.
what point
It
do
is
you
working,
activate
we're all
being
good.
able
Good,
In
to
the
good,
command
zoning?
phase. So I'm going to
But
stay
yeah,
safe.
so
Um,
The command
you go,
phase?
sorry, Scotty.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Sometimes
so I'm gonna get
technology's
10,
hard.
12, so 10, 12, 14 OC.
Yep. Can you just bring up the stratagem for me so I can see the wording?
Liam and Ross, thank you so much for subscribing to the ATWN. Really appreciate it.
Scotty, keep it G-rated. I'm blushing.
Okay, so if we have a look at the overall scores,
command phase.
marked for death and no prisoners for Jay.
Perfect, man. Thank you.
Yep. So
All right.
I'll got the 14
Oof.
OC there.
Yep, so that just gives me a 4 on my primary, which is absolutely
That's
fine.
kind of big.
Then we're looking at kill 1, kill
Almost
more
like
again.
he's
10,
being
and
asked
mark
to,
death for prisoners.
Kill some units
Who
on
were
Purge
Yeah.
the
marked
Foe.
for death targets?
Yeah.
Gretchen,
So
let's-
we've got.
these guys, you could probably get to see
It's a very good strat, Sarah, being able to play
potentially.
OC
Yeah,
flipping.
potentially.
The Auxiliary Cadre T'au actually has an
that's
enhancement
force
that
of
allows
pass, so I
them
don't worry
to
about that.
do
But it's
that
probably
for
gonna
a
be
recruit or
Gretchen,
respite unit in their command phase.
Probably
Jay's
these
not
flash
taking
kits
it,
can really
but I do enjoy that. Throwing it on some Recruit Hounds, throwing it on some Recruit Carnivores, throwing it on some Vespids, and suddenly having much higher OC than
12 inches
expected
with
units
assault.
flying everywhere can really mess with primary. And
potentially.
it looks like we've seen Andrew use that to
Let's
stop
see.
Jay
From these guys with
getting
a max
hold more,
advance.
but it wasn't enough to help him get
Just
No,
remember,
Storm
likely
yeah,
Hostile,
just remember this is like that.
Yeah.
because that scores at the
And
end of this
18
turn.
this way, max advance. No, actually they're pretty safe.
So,
Yep.
and how many shots does the ghost kill get?
Ghost kills just 6
So
shots.
just figuring
Okay,
out whether
that's
those
melter won't be a
crisis suits
Okay, I'm gonna go.
that are
Gretchen,
down the
flash
bottom
kit, tank
here are
busters.
going to be
Yep, go on.
threatened
All right, so
Actually, I'm gonna go these tank
by
Because what's the range on them?
some
again?
of the things
These
that
guys
Andrew
30
can do
inches.
by picking
Oh,
up something.
to get tank busters, flash kits, Gretchen.
yep, cool. All right, so
No, actually,
Because
he's
they
that makes
all have
our-
the
death targets.
Yeah.
as well.
that makes our turn.
So it
pretty
looks
easy.
as though he's
I'm actually
gone
gonna discard
these
a
tank
s-
busters.
sorry, spend a CP, discard
There.
mark for death.
Just discarding
and then
Mark for
we're
Death
going
now.
To
That's surprising. He
discard
does
and
have a
redraw,
Razor Shark
and we
left,
get
which
secure no
just
mans.
disobeys the
Secure no
laws of
mans, no
Warhammer.
prisoners is way better.
So you got secure,
Secure
no
no
prisoners.
man's land
Secure
though.
no pris.
No, yeah, I would take
So
that.
that
too.
is.
He's
secure
already
is
got it.
Hold your home and then one in no man's, which I think
Yeah.
I'm already doing. So
He
that's
has to do a
just
little
3,
bit
5.
to get
I
secure.
know that's established. Secure is hold.
Yes,
Yeah,
You get
but
that's
not a lot. Kill an orc.
Hold
think he
hold
can
two,
do that.
Not
yeah,
even.
So hold two is easy
just
to do.
stealth suits. Move on
essentially
to
what we're
there
gonna be
and
doing
OC the war boss.
I don't. Is it just the solo war boss
I
back
think
there?
it is
Okay.
just
Yeah,
solo
then
war
sure,
boss
easy,
down the back
easy
there.
peasy.
So you've got
I'll
everything
double
on
check
this side
it
of the board.
because we
I
can
wanna keep
we
it.
can
I'm just
have a
gonna
look.
unabashedly believe you.
So
You're
I'm
right.
gonna make
Yep,
it so you
solo
can
war
hold
boss.
this one.
Solo
I'm
war boss is
absolutely
still
fine
sitting
with
there.
that.
It is the only
But
thing
because
sitting
we've
on
been
that
bleeding
objective. So
resources in the
I
center,
think
I
Jay
wanna get rid of
literally
this,
did just
and
do
then
what
it
I
makes
said.
Trying to hold anything else a
You're a
really, really
genius,
hard
Scotty.
ask.
Yeah.
So
Is that what you're seeking for? Unabashed
Fire
validation?
knives.
No.
Going to
Wow.
advance because I don't need
It
actions.
showed.
I just want to be an
They're
accurate
going
commentator.
a 1.
Yep.
But that's still 13 inches.
Oh, sorry. Did you want
So
me to be
13 to him is
accurate?
No,
up
I
there.
want to be an
What is
accurate
Oh, that's good.
commentator
Okay, so
then?
I can just talk
Break
whatever I
same
want.
as them.
Same as them. Okay.
All charge,
Cool. So
always
these
charge
boys are
12
just gonna
inches.
hang it around here.
No, so you know
Breaker
that's the
boys will
smartest
not be
play.
getting on
They're
top of
safe.
Yeah.
They're off the ruins.
And
I'll let you know
They're
next
safe
time I
from
got you.
all of the other shooting
Yeah.
units,
If you fall
right?
back
So
with
it
these, I can
means
do a
that
reactive
there's
move.
got to be a lot of
that
work
was the
from
other-
Andrew to
sorry,
put
I
in
was
to
supposed
try and
spe-
kill
spend a
that
CP,
unit now.
Fold them back in your fight
Because
phase.
now what
Sorry, I
that
got
is going to
caught up in the
enable Jay to
post-turn,
do
Oh, okay.
is,
talking.
despite him,
Just
Andrew going,
CP
okay,
at the
cool,
end
your
of the
breaker
fight
boys
phase,
can
they
be
make
plus
us look
1OC
like
and I
that.
can
Yeah,
control
okay.
that objective. Yeah, cool.
Is that
That
okay? I
won't
don't wanna-
matter if I'm already out
See,
OCing
would
you
that have
on
changed if
Oh,
I,
another
how much OC
objective
would have you had
anyway.
next time? Would that have changed if I used my plus one
The
OC
more that
something?
you can do without
Oh,
dice,
yeah, no, they
the
all would
better,
have been there. So
because
I'm just going to walk away
movement
from you a
Yeah.
little bit, and I'll still stand.
is
Okay.
nothing to
Yeah.
do with dice. I
That's
can
the,
move
the
X
strat that I was
amount
warning
every
you about earlier
turn,
in the game.
etc. Well, this crisis unit
So
looks like
they're
it's
just
setting
like
out and
that.
it's lost its commander, but the commander, I'm sure, will be moving with him
Yeah,
shortly.
I dare say the commander's going to be moving
And
with it
that
in a
is another one
second,
now.
probably
Crisis
to
unit.
there.
The chances of it killing that
Cool. So
one
I've got
breaker
Vespid
boy,
up.
I'm sure if we put it into unit crunch, it's
we are out of sync there. I do want to make it so the stuff
99.999%.
the range
Basically,
on the
let's shuffle a deck of
looters
cards
is
and it's
they're
going to
at
go
6
1
inch
through
move.
52
Yeah.
suited.
48 on the looters.
At the same
60 on the
time,
shock.
there is that one in
One-
a quadrillion
So we're
chance
standing
that
where-
it doesn't
where
happen.
dice
on me.
just
The
do
breaker
dice
boys
things.
are
18
6-inch
ones.
move,
Yep.
Yeah.
And then
and then
Yeah.
charge from the other side
But
wall.
because
Calling
again,
the
that
line
that
next to
crisis
like
unit
the
has
advantage
rerolls
charge.
because it's
Advance
a
charge
full
as
strength
well.
unit.
You know
I'm
what?
sure it will
I
be
think what
okay,
we're gonna do
but
is
Scotty's
start
very right
like
in
this.
pointing
I wanna
out that
mitigate the shooting
I don't
angles
even need to
this
roll
way
dice here, and I just get 5
and make it
points.
so that if
Yeah.
you want to come in onto these
Yeah.
boys, it's with
Oh,
dice.
My
Bill.
favorite way.
Feel,
Wanting
oh
to,
brother,
record now 13
why?
for
Why you
him.
do this to me?
That's really true about Scotty, but wow, I'm really hurt by that.
That actually
Chat,
cannot
I do
even
want to
mitigate
play a
you that
GT
way.
this year,
Probably
okay?
not. That's right. Looters can shoot them. That's fine. So,
That just came
then
out,
we're gonna
sorry.
go,
I don't know where that came from.
hammerhead.
I legitimately do want to play a
I'm just
GT
gonna
this
move
year.
over like
I
Which
just
one?
want to
this,
get
and
the
we're going
army.
to-
I want to get an army together
I
and
think
play
the
it.
ghost skill on the Pathfinder should be enough to
One of
drop
the ones
truck. How
later
many
on this
wounds
year.
is it?
Which
In the back end.
The truck just back there.
That one's still full health.
What
So
army?
10.
10 wounds. Okay.
Deathwatch.
I think this hammerhead is just going to go this way.
Yep.
And
Right.
we are going to try
I am
and
still
shoot down that way
traumatized
with
by
that
Chris
truck.
Wright. Absolutely
This boy over here, because you've got nothing else to come down.
putting me underneath the
Well,
table
you're
in
still
a
having
submission hold
You still have
back in
okay,
8th
so we'll get
edition when
screening
Deathwatch
after.
got a buff. And
So-
yeah,
Center of the trunk is 5 inches to get there. Then I'm going to spend 2. Then 3. I won't even be able to get out that way, but my line of sight, if I go 3 this way, not even spending all my movement, from the back of there, I should be able to see the truck like that.
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Then it's going to be nice and easy Vespid. We don't want Storm Boys coming down in our backfield. So we are going to spread out as far as we can within coherency ranges. Obviously representing bottom floor with the top floor.
Yep.
And just going a little bit forward this way. A little bit that way. A little bit that
while
way.
you're fixing that, I'm gonna check clock.
2 inches. 2 inches from him. You can go a little bit further out that way. Pathfinders here are going to spread out, and we're just going to stop the Storm Boys from being able to come in on.
All right, chat. We should be back.
So,
Can you guys
I'm
just
assuming
confirm?
You fully screened that out.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming all the way to the corner.
I am
Yep,
plugged
9
it.
inches that way.
Oh.
Yeah, it would.
No, it
I
was
don't
just
think the Storm Boy units
someone
fits
did
in
it.
there.
I
I
think it
think
was
it's
just
532
OBS having a bit of a conniption there. So apologies about that, but didn't miss too much because there's just positional stuff happening for Jay right
Yeah,
now
cool.
during his
So
movement
with the
phase.
They're coming
Over
from deep
60
strike, so
as
they can go
well.
where
That's
they
so
want.
sad.
Yep. Thanks, bud. I appreciate that. Cool.
Good
now
gamesmanship
we've then
there, just
got
chatting things out.
in
But I
the
appreciate
centre,
everyone
I'm just
sticking
gonna move
around. I
these
really
crew
do.
Around like this.
I got that resolved as quick
Still
as I
going to be on
can.
the objective, but they're going to
Which
be
actually
part
I
of the
didn't need to do
screening network
anything
as well.
because OBS decided to fix itself.
Then
It was me,
Rampage
chat.
is going to move
I
up there.
fixed it.
I don't know what has been happening with
I'm just
OBS
gonna pick
lately.
up
It's
the flyer
just
while
been
I'm here
doing
because
so
we
many disconnects.
worked out
It's
that he's not
beyond
gonna be able to do
ridiculous.
shit.
I don't even know what OBS is, so you do not need to explain it now.
Get out of here.
It's
I
the
don't think
overface.
the ghost
It is-
field
it's the
necessarily
broadcasting
needs-
software.
Actually, you know what? We can get some shots down on the break, boys.
The
he's gonna go down a
overface
little bit
broadcasting
like this.
software. Yes.
The
OBS.
So I need to clear the building this way. So
Yep,
from the
no
back of the
worries.
space,
Glad
it's 3
to
inches
glad
for
to
me
be
go
able
up
to have
here,
it back for you guys.
And then 7 inches forward. I don't even really need all of it.
All right, so
But I'm
so
gonna go
really
like
we're
this,
starting to
and then from
see
the
Jay
edge of
kind
my
of
base,
press his
I can see the
advantage
break
now.
boys down that way.
He's going, all right, cool. You
What
don't have
that's
much
then gonna
left
necessitate is
in
the
reinforcements,
stealth suits are gonna pop the
so
wall,
we're gonna get some
and you
stuff
gotta see
moving up
them.
this
I
way.
am
I dare say
actually
we're
on
gonna
the second
see
floor there.
the
So I can
truck
see that way,
die
see the
to the
break
ghost keel.
Can you see? Because
We have only got half an hour left in the round as well, ladies and gentlemen. That's the
Yep, but I
important
can
thing
draw
here
over the top.
too.
No.
Let's.
Oh, no.
Will's
So
just
it's
reminded
from the
me
point
of
of
this,
his
so
model
we'll
that
have
isn't all
a
the way
quick.
through, but I should still be able to catch him. Oh,
Yeah.
that is a light.
I mean, what if I move
What do
this
you
building?
call it?
Oh, go for it. Yeah.
Clock
And
check.
actually,
View
you
of
could
the clock.
Oh no, we need that building
Yeah.
for line of sight. I did have a little bit
if
left for
my,
rotation, but I didn't think I would need it.
Yeah, because I
do you
think the
call
part
it?
that can see him is the part of the model that's on
Tablet.
the terrain.
Tablet decides
you
it wants to
can't
connect
see
to the
through the
PC.
Right, yeah, you have to
I'll
do
go
it from
check
a
it
part
manually.
that's not crossing over. into
Yeah,
the
all
yep.
good.
But like, that's my opinion. Like, it's up to you if you agree, or we can get like a
No,
TA
that's fine.
on there.
Worst case, you can always shoot down this way as
Yeah.
well.
Yep,
That
cool.
is no
All right,
problem
so
at
it
all.
should now reconnect.
Stealth suit's going to stand still, so I don't get.
There we go. All right, cool.
Overwatched.
We've got it back. So clock
no,
check.
You know,
16
make use of that
minutes
CP on the Overwatch, and
for
then force him to
Andrew
try
and
get him.
10 minutes for Jay
You know
by
what?
looks.
I'm going to advance him.
Yep, Overwatch.
Is how that is looking.
So I only get a 1, but that's enough to
We
tuck
got
you to the
16
building.
minutes left for
Roll it out, pal.
Andrew, 10 minutes left for
So I'm
Jay.
just going to the flash
Literally
hits,
just
like,
fixed
shoot
it
before,
and
the
found
1,
out that
Yep.
exact same
2.
thing.
3.
Oh,
Well, I'm
in
just
case
useless.
This changes it, it might actually be
No, I
OS
fixed it
size,
after
'cause
you
there was
walked
guys
away.
fair
changing
enough.
it.
Okay.
So,
That's all
Well, do
good.
you want to figure out the
All
flash
good.
hits? Because otherwise I might.
All right,
Overwatch
so-
My parents
I
have
was
told me
thinking
that
you were gonna
before,
go with
now
the
you're
looters,
jumping
but,
on as well.
just get the
Take
flash
what I
hits, get
said
rerolls
before
or something.
back about how your
Yeah,
son's
so
going to
it's...
grow up well
Oh, no,
adjusted.
it's still those 4 in
Still
the
four?
leader. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
okay.
good. Yep.
So hitting on 6s for reroll, 6 sustained.
You're a
Big
cracker,
Overwatch here.
Kirby.
So
Yes.
becomes 6 hits.
Yep.
So the question is,
Winning on 3s. Oops. So 4 wounds at -1.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get him.
Get out of here.
Cool. He's gone.
That gives me a
and
kill.
there goes the other
Take
stealth
that.
suit that
Good
gives
You never saw that
Andrew
coming.
Drew a
You were going to
kill
get it on the next round anyway, so it's
in
kind of
turn
much
3
of
Yeah.
in the top of
But-
turn.
At least this way I
Now
make
I
One
don't
might
CP.
say,
Yeah, that's
bye bye.
And I was
okay.
never going to Overwatch anywhere else.
Yeah. All right, so these guys are.
Ah,
really
goodness.
Let me know when it's too
So
much and you
this
get copyrighted.
is, basically
Yeah.
I'm
stopping you
assuming-
from being able to walk through the wall.
Okay.
But
The
still
one
having
time
a guy
that you
can see
didn't do
that
the
guy.
stream
Yep.
up
So if
at
you want to go, you can go over
when
this
Jack
way.
did
I am
it
basically
for the
giving
Down
up
Under
this
GT,
objective marker.
and I
not
started
going to
humming the
interact with it for the rest of the
Jeopardy.
game.
Holding in the middle doesn't really matter.
I wasn't
It's
there
only hold one.
physically. I was
like-
there
But it is
online
hold
because I was
more. So
commentating
if I've
with
got the
him.
middle and the other one,
Yeah.
then
I don't think I've ever
got
seen
hold
Jack
more.
move so
Fine, I'll
fast.
give you
No doing
four.
that.
It's
We're
Sorry.
essentially fighting over the middle.
And basically what I'm going to do from here is just move block
Definitely
you as
agree,
much as
Bill.
I can
Definitely
to
agree.
relegate you there for the
Um,
last
At the same
round.
time, if he clocks
So,
out and Andrew only just focuses
Quick
on
carnivals are good,
going
good,
and
good,
Oh,
their
sorry,
moves-
moving
Scoring
things super
points.
quickly and
Oh,
scoring
yeah, shit,
points,
sorry, dude.
he
And
can
just-
he can
Pathfinders
change this
don't
really quickly.
Matter.
Yeah, and then hopefully also on
stealth
top
suits,
of that,
you can see that way
getting
for them.
positional
Pathfinders can
secondaries
see
instead of
break
kill
boys, I
secondaries.
believe.
Because then he can just move
If they
units,
can't, I'll
say
just
he's doing an
adjust them a
action,
little bit.
done.
Correct.
So that I've
Pass
got
turn.
one guy that can see.
And
Can't
we
do
can
anything.
fighting.
Go again.
really, yeah.
Yep.
And make
And
sure
what
that
has
everybody
he
has it.
drawn a lot of?
They can charge in that
Well,
way.
we can
Those
have a
skill
look
cards
at
are there.
that.
Yeah, we
You see the
can.
truck in front of
Oh
him as well as
my,
the other
look at
break
that.
boys.
He's
We
got some
have-
So
positional
let's get into the shooting
and some
phase.
and one kill.
Fine
So
Arts,
One
there's
kill.
still
Did
no
he-
prisoners,
by
still
the- because I'll be at
overwhelming
full rerolls
force.
to
Jay
hit.
Reacher. Yep. Yep.
Their
So
toughness-
Andrew's still got a fair amount of stuff that
Actually,
he could
given
pull
that
out.
They can't guide
Still
there
got things like
anymore, I think I'm gonna have
recover,
the stealth
behind
suits
enemy
guide these boys
lines,
as well.
containment,
position on him? Does he
sabotage.
wanna be
Oh, he
there?
can see through the
Particularly if
window.
you're doing
Yeah, I'm gonna say,
recover,
do you wanna put it over there
sabotage,
or
and your
something?
opponent
It's up
can't
to you.
react to it.
Because he doesn't
Yeah.
have
Normally
to be
those
there.
are pretty
No,
risky,
up there's fine.
but now those are
It's fine.
potentially easy free 6
Alright,
points
so-
if
Yeah.
Jay runs out
I
of
was
time.
going to let you
Yeah.
change it if you wanted because like you couldn't do what you thought you could do.
For
No,
sure,
I
so
appreciate that, dude.
half
Yeah,
an
no,
hour
it's-
left in the
it's fine.
round.
We can leave it there. All right, so hitting on threes, re-rolling everything because
Here we
you're
go,
a
we
full
get-
strength unit and it's fine art squad.
So now we're getting the fire knife
Need a breaker boys.
unit
stealth
shooting
cover if it
into
matters.
these.
No, they ignore it.
Yeah,
We're
okay.
already
because
well
I'm
away
guiding
from the
with Park Light,
quadrillion
I ignore
chances
cover.
here that this unit
So,
doesn't
we
lose
roll.
one boy.
It is threes, re-rolling ones.
Those breaker boys probably dead.
Okay.
They're gonna
That is 4,
break.
8, 9 saves, AP2,
4.
ignoring cover.
You didn't react to that pun at all, and now I'm
9,
nervous.
82, so
I'm just waiting to see how many die.
3.
Oh, most of
So
them.
the breaker boys are getting 6s.
Wouldn't be surprised.
So the breaker boys are gone, and then the boss gets 5s. And he's dead as well.
Oh, okay. I haven't even done the commander. Cool. That's that
Yeah,
information
well,
done.
Jay
I didn't
subtly
pass a
flexing
single
there.
I'm
save.
suffering
Yeah.
from success, Sherman.
I
I'm
didn't pass
suffering.
a single save, so it
That
didn't-
is rough.
Not Not
All
a
right,
single
then what we're
save.
going to do
Will he
is
roll
go
his hazardous,
the
though?
ion cannon guided by the
I don't think
stealth
I don't know if he
suit
overcharged it, but he
into
definitely
the
didn't need
truck.
to.
Now,
So now we're
I
getting
haven't
some
sent
shots
his
into the
Seeker
truck
missiles
here.
yet, so I may as well do it here. Seekers, 2 hits, 2 opportunities, sees everything you ever wanted. 2s will not wound.
Okay.
I will use my Hammerhead platform reroller here. That is 1 wound at AP 3.
Who's this one?
Ignoring cover. This is this guy into that guy, guided by the stealth suit.
So 1 wound, so 6
1
up
wound.
invul. Nope.
Oh,
3 damage.
so
Oh, no,
close.
sorry. D6+1 on this one. We're not doing the iron cannon yet. That's 6. Iron cannon, number of shots, D6+3. That is 7.
You can tell Jay is speeding up.
Hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s because stealth suit guiding.
Because he's recognised how much time he's got left on the clock.
Yeah. Might have seen me like looking at every angle of the clock as well to try and get it.
That is 4 saves at AP2, damage 3.
I think that truck's dead.
He's dead.
Yeah, that truck's
Look at that.
dead.
Does not.
Nope,
I'm an oracle.
It'll push you up to 3 kills.
So that's going to be,
then
yeah, max
Railgun
points on
is
no
going to go in,
Priz,
guided by the Pathfinders.
which is pretty big.
Rail first. Come on, dice. Hits. Wounds, because it's strength 20. AP 6.
Onto that
Then
truck
onto
there.
that truck.
Once
Yeah,
again,
goes straight
subtle
through.
flex.
6 up indoor.
Oh,
Hang
yep,
on.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets it! I should have been so cocky. Oh, no.
That's karma.
That is 2 Seeker missiles. Hammerhead platform reroll. Cool, 2 wounds. AP 4, because there's scrutiny by.
Yep, damage.
2d6+2. That is 7, 9.
Does he go 9 damage?
9 damage.
He's got 1 left.
Okay. Then we're just going to go the... I didn't even move this fucker. He's just going to go on the objective there.
6.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go ions over there and the EMP grenade launcher into the truck.
Yep.
EMP grenade launcher hits. That is a devastating wound for 1 damage.
Do I boom?
Ow.
I
So we
do.
just had Greg,
that's so
the
bad
TO,
for
come
me.
over and just check on how the stream game's going.
It'll hit my breakers, it'll hit the Gretchen, it'll hit all this stuff here. I think the crew to save.
The truck blew
Yeah.
up.
Do you know, honestly, I will take that. I will take that. Extra
Yeah,
damage.
he will. Boom, boom.
And
on my
it's now going to
breaker
do a
point,
ton of mortals.
It takes 3. The Gretchen.
Ton of mortals, chat.
Take
Take
3. Your rampages.
Takes 1.
Take 3.
Takes
Oh my
3.
god,
Oh my
this is the
gosh.
strongest truck in the
ghost
world.
kill. Takes 3.
Oh my gosh.
That truck,
4 sixes in a
no
row.
truck has
12
ever
mortal
done more
wounds for the
damage.
truck.
Holy!
Hey,
all right, let's.
At least it was a very
mark
fair
this up.
truck.
I'm just going to put on your.
It was
time
a ve-
for
it was a very
the-
fair
the
truck.
rolling that we did just there.
That
least
is
it was a very fair
absolutely
truck.
So it was
insane,
very
ladies
fair.
and gentlemen. It did
So I'll
what?
put 2 on the back.
A
guys.
ridiculous
I'm just
amount of
gonna mark
mortals?
3 on my
12.
ghost kill here,
12
so that I know the
mortals.
second
Yeah.
zone.
It did more
I'll get a
damage than
D12
wounds it
mark up
had.
after
Yep.
my shooting phase.
That is
Are you taking that
wild.
stuff?
And as Andrew said,
the crew to get
evenly
the shooting
distributed.
direction.
6 on the T'au,
So you're back to
6
your
on the
shooting?
Orks.
I'm back to my
Yep.
shooting. Yep. Oh, and sorry, Vespid, we're going down here. Just stop rapid ingress.
Yeah, you're all good.
So, but I do want to be out of range of any charges that way.
That
but,
puts
yeah.
you up to 4 kills, right?
Yes, I believe so. So, shooting into the Gretchen boys, I'll do the Tangle Bomb first. 4 shots, 4
Sorry, I just
opportunities.
exhaled heavily through my
Yeah.
nose, so if that came out, my bad.
Hits. And
T2.
wounds.
That is
I get no
absolutely
Yep,
insane,
cool.
ladies
And
and
then we've
gentlemen.
got like,
That single truck
18 shots
explosion
coming after
increased viewership
do you
by
want to roll it out for
like
the other 2 boys?
5%.
Okay. So, yep, cool. Then we have nothing else to do over that side. Nothing else to do there. Everything that I needed to is killed. So we can go to basically the end of my turn. Skew no mans I get for 5. No prisoners. I max.
Yeah.
5. Purge. I get 4 and I'm tracking 5 kills.
Yeah.
I think. Yep. Then we go past your turn, pal. Oh, wait, Purge, I go up to 8 for that one.
So I've already got a kill and a hold for this
Past
turn.
turn, yes, you do. So I'll mark you up for 8 automatically on Purge. So 8 there. 6 command points, so it's probably less, I think, maybe. Because you overwatched, I forgot to hit that.
I've got my dice over there.
Yeah, cool.
Mark for death.
Yep.
No priz.
No priz, okay.
Mark for death
so,
and no
mark for death
priz.
targets are going to be the Vespid.
What
Oof.
did my Gretchen find us?
I would
They do, so I'll tick up the 4.
Nice. So it's
I
gonna be
would
my
be
Vespid on this side of
dropping
the
Mark
board.
for death
Yep.
right
It's
now
gonna
if
be
I
my
was
Pathfinders
Andrew.
on that
Yeah.
side of the board. And
I'd
it's gonna
be wanting a
my
positional objective.
stealth
Yeah.
suits on that side
I
of
would
the board.
also just don't even tell me what
Yep.
Mark for death is.
Makes
Just
sense. I would do the same.
CP it. He's doing that right now.
Yep. So he's doing it. He's going to redraw.
So you click the score, and then you go discard and redraw.
Behind.
Behind enemy lines.
In and
Nice.
behind
Okay,
enemy lines.
all right. I don't know
Now,
what he
so I'm
has
just
to
gonna
get
position
behind.
these guys with the
It
intent of
is
screening.
sweeping, so
Ping.
there is some more
Is there
availability.
Potential I can maybe fit there.
9
might
out from
get
there,
it
and 9
with-
from him. Oh no, the stealth suit just blocks him off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about them.
Yep.
What
I
do you
think
call
I
it?
did call the wire.
Yep.
He's going to
Stealth
now. He's
boys are
pulling the
super dead,
wire.
but that's their
Yeah,
job.
roll an advance.
Time to go.
Over there.
It is go turn, ladies and gentlemen. We've
Let's
got
get
the
it.
wire.
He's angry.
Do you want to
And he
lift
had
the
a
building point?
gentlemanly
Oh,
wire. Not a
Oh,
outrageous
yes.
one.
That obviously means that he only gets 1 on all of his advances. It's in the rulebook. So I think he just rolled a 6. So.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's 6 ones.
Roll an advance for these
Yeah.
breakers.
So 4 on the advanced
Well,
What's
breakers.
the
4
line
ones.
angle for the line of sight on those shooty dudes?
So anywhere, if we lift this, anywhere past there, or if you touch the
Yeah, do you
base.
Yeah, Andrew's learned
as long
from
as you're,
his
like,
error
behind-
before.
No,
not
because
to do
you've got
this.
a commander and that guy there.
Yeah.
So I'll drop this down. It's really hard. This is why I love
Yeah.
TTS, because you can like reduce them down. But basically, I'm seeing all the way down there with 2 models that can overwatch pretty hard.
Okay. And
So this is where, yeah, doing that, what Andrew's doing is placing it right on the edge of that terrain, but off the base, so he can't get
Makes
shot.
it a long charge, though.
It is.
Yeah, 'cause I should've checked
However,
with that block firing
He
lane
could
like.
1 CP reroll charge.
This way.
He's wild.
He rerolls charges anyway in the WoW.
No, he'll still just go there.
You're staring at me like that might be wrong, and I don't want to embarrass
I
everything's
myself.
wasn't 100% on that actually.
Neither am I.
Can
But, like,
you see
the
any
whole
of that
internet
where
is
they are?
watching us.
So with that, actually, I'll grab this. Could you just lift the side of the objective marker?
So they can advance and charge, +1 strength and
One
attacks,
guy can see
and 5
him,
up
so if he
invo.
can go further in, and that guy turns his
Where's
hammer.
the reroll charges
I'm
from? That
happy
must
I
be
have no line of
Warhorde.
sight, dude.
Yep.
It is
Go.
probably in Warhorde.
Hmm.
I'll
8-inch
see if
charge
Tactical
with a
Brigade has
reroll.
got any.
Do that.
Tactical Brigade has an order that's reroll charges.
Oh, well. I don't even know what
That's where
orders
it
he's been
was.
doing all game, so...
So he said at the start of the game, and I heard him. We were chatting over lunch. Basically, anytime
Everybody who's watching
he's
this
not
T'au
putting a
versus
unit
Orc
in
matchup, I'd
another
like to know if there is a good way to get
order,
Scotty and Kirby's attention.
he
With the wonderful super chat,
could
highlights your
do.
message. And also
He's
just
doing
Flash
stealth,
ATWN. It's an
Flash
but
incredible
also
deal.
like
Oh, no,
most of the
Flash
time
will
it's
take
stealth, unless he
Stealth? Yep.
specifies otherwise.
Okay.
So
Time to
I
specify otherwise.
Make sure
didn't
that if you're
specify
enjoying the
otherwise.
stream, You like Scotty? You
Uh,
like
Yes, that
Sherman's
is
orcs,
correct,
they're
Sarah.
Beautifully
the
painted.
mech
That's
it's
stuck
stuck
in.
in, yeah.
Ashley's
Oh,
also
yeah,
correct.
he's-
My shame will be eternal.
Super chat. It's not cheap for Scotty to keep gallivanting
Nate,
around Australia, trying to
so
have us nerds be on camera.
to
Not cheap. Oh,
I wish
good,
I could
we were on
because
my
of the
time
building.
whole time.
yeah, I think you had like 4 minutes left.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
So
It's not cheap. Scotty wants to get around Australia. He wants to show you Australia.
I think
40K. We're all great.
I
We don't
can't.
squat for no reason. have our butts
I will
sticking
see
out.
what I can do
You gotta make
about
sure
from
you
the other
support that
view
strength.
chat
What people bring
because
you.
it's in a really awkward spot.
And just go look.
That's enough shilling out of me.
I think it's
Oh, if you're good to put that back, bud, there's your building.
I'm gonna check.
yeah. Will's gonna go check for us, guys.
I'm just gonna roll an advance lead.
Because yeah, we'll get that answer for you, Nate. We'll get that answer for you. And there's Will's head having a look
Yeah,
at the
but
clock.
we left it on my time for a bunch of what Sherman was doing.
Yeah, because I think you had.
So I'm not actually clocked
Yeah, you had
yet,
about 4
but
minutes.
yeah.
Shooting.
He was just saying that they left the clock on him.
The hammerhead back there.
So what are we looking time-wise?
13 minutes
Probably
really
gonna
total.
get the eye on.
And
13
that's
total.
all.
Yep.
There's 35 seconds left on Jay's,
Maybe it's at the
13
back.
minutes
Iron Head
left
just said,
on
yep,
Andrew's.
I'm happy you've got him.
Yeah.
So
No, you're good, man. You're
5
good.
minutes to
How many
Jay
shots?
Andrew or something
Yeah,
like
because he
that.
was on 4
4
minutes when we
I
checked
guess we'll
last.
leave it.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool. So
fours reroll
if he's
ones.
down to seconds, then he's 4 minutes.
Yeah.
Really
So
wide.
then
dude.
take 4 off of
Yeah, my
Andrew. Then he's
tank
got
classes
9
have
left.
not been
Yeah.
rolling well today. This game.
Which isn't.
Well, you know what? You could always just blame
terrible.
Scotty's dice. He
No.
did this to you.
Like they've actually.
Don't
starting
blame
from
Scotty.
someone where they roll
And now I'm
14
getting
shots
blamed
with 0
for
damage,
the
so
dice,
they've-
chat.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
always happens. Always
Um,
happens.
But this is
Got
also
shooting
why,
gun.
guys,
Oh.
super important to be looking
Tank
after our
classes, they would've
clocks.
just- how many wounds
Yes.
Because if
He
Greg comes over
is,
and looks at this, he can only see what's
Well, I
there.
remember it.
Lone Off.
And while we
Sorry,
have the
if you're not
advantage
within
of
12
stream and we can go back and look things, not every table has that
Yeah,
ability.
No.
Bombs big one, the
Lone Spear.
yeah.
Yep.
Goes off
Loves
for 2.
Okay, he's down 3.
Then I'll do these.
No,
All
sorry,
right.
he's down 2-5. 4. Numbers are hard.
They're wrong, Sarah.
Then these 2
I don't
tank
like them
classes go
either,
for bomb
but
speed,
I'm
so
allowed to have that
there.
opinion.
Still sits right here.
They both failed.
Okay.
Everyone
Oh,
just
these
likes to
tank
blame
classes-
me when
Scotty,
their dice
it,
roll
it
poor.
worked. I'll PayPal you. Thanks. This turning out really good. My dice great. His dice betraying him.
The war boss gonna charge into
I'll
those.
PayPal you.
Didn't you
These
just
tank
complain
classes
about the
have
dice?
been with me all game.
No, I think he was telling Andrew to blame me for the
Right, so he's
dice.
in there. Cool.
What did he roll? He rolled a...
Mind
I'm
you,
just hearing lots of complaints
Oh,
and
by
not
the way,
lots of
did you remember to
positivity.
bring in your
Yeah,
storm
yeah.
boys, bud?
35
Sorry,
seconds left.
just chuck them
That's
down
big.
somewhere.
Is there any rules against passing
Don't
the
let 'em
clock to
get
Jay
destroyed.
and having him clock out and then just free run
Yep,
around
outside the
doing
wall,
something?
you're outside
No,
the
that
line
is
of me,
exactly
that's
what
fine.
happens,
Let me just
actually.
double check
Um,
for some
Once you run out of time on
I'll
your
just go
clock,
for nine.
Oh, yeah,
it
you're
goes
good,
to your
man. You're
opponent.
Let's go for
You
nine.
pass the turn.
Easy as
You
fuck.
score
Easy as fuck.
secondaries.
Flash, Ludus into
Well,
the-
the
But you
only
cannot move.
Sorry, I haven't
you
chopped
can't
the
move.
Ludus
You score
Yeah,
where you
Ludus
stand
will
and
shoot
you
You
the
can't
draw
draw
cards.
secondaries.
Rail
You can't
or
draw
Nope.
secondaries.
In the WTC ruling, you're not allowed to
Because it's
draw them.
WTC.
But if
With
you like, if you
a
already have, say,
narrow
for
line
example,
there,
area
these
denial
guys
that you've
on this
kept from
second
the
line
previous
are
turn,
Yeah,
you can still
right.
All
score
of them
it.
have
Yeah.
rail.
Drawing
You
takes
can see the
time,
commander.
There's
Yes.
two
and you don't have time.
Yeah.
So that's
No,
the
there are
WTC
three.
ruling on it.
But
Greg
I will
is
have
just
cover.
wandering over at
Yeah.
the moment, and again,
Yep.
Nate, like, yes, he's got 35 seconds left on the clock, but they've said,
Three
oh, we actually had some
shots.
time that was
Pause.
Jay's being used when it was on Andrew's
Yeah.
clock, and this is why you've
but-
got to manage your clock correctly.
Yes. The thing is,
And this
though,
was in
we've
what
got
time?
17 minutes left in the round.
Two?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
One
they
is
started their
84.
clocks early.
Which is
Okay,
fine.
so not ignoring
'cause
cover.
we
No,
need
you
time
do
left
cover.
for like
Six up,
judge
show me
rulings
potato
and things
salad.
like that, and
Yeah.
Greg might
Yep.
come over and make a
Damage,
ruling
how
here.
many wounds are there?
Yeah.
But I think
I
we need
guess
to know what it
It's down
is.
to two. Yep.
Yeah,
100%.
1, 2,
100%.
4 looters. Reroll 1s.
Feud, that definitely wasn't an our game.
3s.
Yep.
Nate, like if Andrew just lets
Make 1
his
damage,
turn
cover.
finish early,
Kills the
Jay
wound.
to
Mann.
switch
go.
it to Jay. I mean, the
Spanner
thing is
dude,
as well is that Jay does technically have 4 minutes, and Andrew
2 hits.
his time is ticking down.
2
Because they were
wounds,
accidentally on
AP2
Jay's
becomes
time
AP1.
for some of Andrew's
Okay.
activations, so there,
Four ups.
there's some grace in
Love
that, right?
Luder's going to charge
But yeah,
you.
once
Self-suits.
that
Yep.
kind of
They're in,
happens
Flash gets
and
gonna
Jay goes
charge,
through his
they're in.
time,
Yep. Cool.
then it's back to Andrew. Once he's out of time, he's out of time. That's just it. I mean, he could completely end his turn quick and do that, but Jay's got more time than 35 seconds left. It's just physically what's on the clock is a bit different to what is actually representative to the time remaining in the round. So
I'm assuming that was
Andrew's getting into some
I'm
fisticuffs.
Coherency distance,
So I
yeah, you
can-
can
I
run
can
through.
This is
through.
where
Yep.
things
Oh,
also
actually,
come
I'll
in,
go
like
race.
we're going to
They're
be a
just
little bit
40
more
So if
less
you're
precise
doing
with
the
movements
fire,
and
should be
things
23,
like
right?
that.
that's
Jay
fine,
might
that's
be
fine. Yep.
asking Andrew to roll this out. Like the flash
doesn't
hits
affect
pick
too
up
much.
that stealth unit, full stop. There's
Yes.
again what quadrillion chances that it probably
Yep.
doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Oh hey, I want you to be using your clock and
Oh,
things
that's
like
the other
that.
thing.
While
Make
if we're
sure
your
playing at
moves aren't
a
inhibiting the
appropriate
wall,
pace from the
because
beginning,
there is a little bit, so they
this is
may
less
have
likely to happen.
to,
I
Yeah.
can't comment
either go
because
in,
I
yeah,
talk
that's
so
perfect,
much
and
when
just
I'm
turn that
playing.
guy, just rotate this guy.
Yeah.
See, when I'm playing on clock,
Oh,
I'm
you're
actually
gonna
the
charge
complete
the
polar
crew?
opposite. Like, you guys will hear me talk all day, every day on stream when I'm
Eight.
commentating and stuff, but when I'm playing a game,
They-
during
we
my
discussed
opponent's turn,
earlier.
when I don't
Probably
have
in.
to talk, I don't talk.
8 will get it.
Looks good, man.
Can I play you more? That'd be great. You
Not
talk.
everybody's going to base, just that lead guy, and then you've got
And they'll
pilots.
pile in.
That was mean.
'Cause-
I'm sorry.
Because for me, right,
I've killed
this is my
2.
perspective, I
No,
use my
I've
opponent's
killed 1.
movement
How many
base for
things
my
I've killed? 1
thinking.
or 2?
I watch
This
what
guy
they're doing,
here,
where they're positioning, and then I'm
one.
planning my
Yeah,
turn in
the 1.
advance.
See, I see where you're going
3,
wrong.
4.
You shouldn't think.
5 kills, I've still got you.
But no, that is a very good point. Being
many
able to
wins
use
does
your
this guy got?
opponent's turn to plan
he's
things,
forward.
and you have a bit of an idea, obviously,
Gonna charge
seeing
the
what your
Storm Boys.
opponent's
Yep, cool.
doing, and then you
Need
don't
to
have to
ignite.
spend 10 minutes of your clock thinking
Might
about
even
what
be
you're
more
going to do.
Drop down the
Well,
other side of the wall. Double check it.
And everybody's going to play it differently.
that-
Like, this
well,
is
yeah,
ultimately
why I
a
did say
social
9 inches
experience
away
for lots of people
is
as well,
correct.
so
But 9
they
inches
might
wide
want to
of
talk
wall,
the
so
entire
you're
time
actually
around
at
Well,
10,
things.
'cause you
So
can't be
Yeah.
inside the wall.
you got to do what's going to
No,
work
no,
for
no.
you
You got a
within the
9.
confines of the game.
Because you couldn't be
Yeah.
inside
Exactly.
the wall.
So,
Well,
these guys doing what works for them within the
Yes.
confines of the game.
Boy,
And we're
if
not
I-
criticizing
something
them
I'll pop
by
into the
any
against the
Oh,
wall.
means of the word.
exactly,
Yeah.
right?
9 inches would have been right.
Everyone's going to be different. Everyone's going to have a
So
different
10
approach to
inches
managing the
is
clock
right
and
there.
playing their
So
games
if
in a
I
competitive setting, and
Put
that's
them and popping
completely
into
fine.
it. Put them, because I still was going to put them 9 inches
You
away.
know, I just
Yeah.
find
Just
that
on the
if I
other side
get
of the wall, so 10
talking
would
when
have
I'm on
made it, right?
clock
No, so the
personally,
10 is
I
actually
just
just on the other side of the wall. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think that has anything to do with the clock. I think if you
No,
get
but just
talking,
mention
you're
without the
just
building.
talking.
talking, yeah.
Yeah,
And now
because
there's a
like,
clock
if I actually
attached
put
to
them
it.
properly,
And
they
then
would-
it's
because
wasting
then-
time.
Yeah,
So
I see what you're saying,
Best
but
way
I
to
also
keep-
got you to put them down
best
so
way
they
to
won't
beat your
destroy
own
because
clock
you've
is
got
to
them in
play
the
your list,
movement
reps,
phase.
make
Yeah,
seems a lot quicker. 100%.
I
Even like
don't
having
want
a
to
creep
rob
sheet
you of anything,
is something
but
I like
it
to
was
do with a
also
tournament
like,
list, so I know what I can do in various
That's up to you.
phases.
It's fine. You
know what you
gave
should
me
do?
the one
Tattoo it on your
sequence
forearm.
like this,
Because
so I'm happy to
I
give
did
you
say
that.
we
mean,
did
And then the
that.
rules change.
Which, like, as this is, like, I
Yes,
can
very
still
fair.
Yeah, that's fine.
But yeah,
Uh,
100% agree with that, Josh.
Absolutely,
100%
Josh.
No,
And
dude,
also,
you give me
play on
something,
less
it
clock
would
than you
be
actually
wrong
have
of me to not
available.
give it to you in
Yes.
reverse.
I'm
And
gonna
particularly if
spend
you're
the
repping a list
more than one
repeatedly,
impact.
especially for like a team's environment or a upcoming tournament,
So 5 dice,
rep
4
it
up is
and
mortal
decrease the
wounds.
time available to you by 5 minutes each time.
2.
And then,
That means you got 2 wounds.
Then
clicking
you're
my
good.
fingers just in case you
Which
can't
one,
hear it.
sorry?
Yep. So we've just seen the Breaker Boys and the Storm Boys. So the Breaker Boys came in and charged the Carnivores, and the Storm Boys came in both in the middle. The Storm Boys came in and charged the
Lone Spear.
Lone Spear,
And only a 5-up armor.
which is going to be really interesting.
And we've also got our War Boss down on the bottom here, giving us 1 behind enemy lines.
Yep. Getting into those Vespid, and then we've got a whole bunch of
Powerful.
flash kits and
Yeah, they did.
yeah, those stealth suits are just they're gone.
T5, so 2.
See ya, no more.
Cool.
They go
Gone.
bye bye.
Yeah, so potentially we're looking at 8 secondary points for Sherman here. And
2 kills for you.
kill-wise, we've got 1 cell suits. We don't have the Christ. We've got Lone Spear.
So
We've
pick
got
up the
some
Lone
crew.
Spear. I think the War Boss could pick up the Vespid.
Yeah, so that's 4, and we
hammers,
had the
2s.
Overwatch unit, so that's 5.
I think
that will be a
Andrew
tie.
does get kill more this turn
2s.
then.
No, I think Jay's on 5.
Okay, that'll be interesting to
Mr.
see
Dice
how
as
it
well.
goes.
That's free, yeah.
I'm
No,
pretty sure
it
they're
was-
dead
it was
anyway.
out of your sight line. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're all dead anyway, neg 2 too.
Yeah. This is on the crew?
Yeah.
Yep, so more than 10?
Yeah, I still have
Actually, it was only 8. Yep.
I still had more attacks to
Yeah,
go.
no, you got him. You got him.
I'll actually sort out like consolidates and stuff.
Yep.
So consolidated them.
Yep. Now, are you sure you want to do that?
Why?
1 CP, end of the fight phase. If I'm eligible to
that-
fight, I
yep.
can make a fallback move.
Completely thought about that. Thank you.
Yep.
They'll just stay there.
Because that normally tagging me up and forcing me to spend
Yeah.
that CP would be good, but I'll move 12 inches in
This
any
is
direction
like
I want.
40 attacks. You want me to roll
Oh
out?
no, dude, the stealth suits are dead. That's.
And I'll just roll the War Boss into the Vespid.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. So 2s and 2s. 8 neg 2 2.
Okay.
All right, let's
8-6
see.
up,
So
I'm sure
we've
they
seen
can
the
do
Lone
it.
Spear's been picked up. We've seen
It's
the
a
crew
Valiant.
Carnivores
So
have
that'll be
picked up.
tied for kills then.
We've seen
Yep.
the
Stealth suits.
stealth suits picked up, and now the Vespid are getting picked up, which means they're tied for
I
kills.
think it's
We'll take
5-5
care
then
of
on
it all.
kills.
Yeah, Jay just said it's a tie for
Yeah,
kills.
cool. All right, thank you, Jay.
And no
So-
freeze, which I think I max no freeze and I get behind.
Yep, you get a baby behind. That
So
is
baby behind
what, 3?
for
Three.
3 points.
Yeah.
And then no priz for
No freeze is
5.
Yeah. So
It's
the
on the 8.
47, 58.
Yep.
So there's still.
Jay's got like a significant points
And we
advantage
go
here, though.
past turn.
I'm gonna go.
Secret mission. Are you taking one?
No.
Okay. Pass.
No secret mission
We are
for
on
Andrew.
active round 4. Round 4. Get some CP. I will get 4 for my purge for hold 1. And then we can start into all of our other stuff. So 1.
So I
and 2.
dare say they're
Battle
going to
lines
clock
and
out
flames.
this. this
That
turn.
actually isn't too bad. Oh, sorry.
So
Pick up
we'll
the
see it
best
when
bit
it comes up, chat.
Because now I don't have to worry about screening.
on the
and
top
I don't
down
have
when
to
we
stand on my
swap.
home field
Okay.
ever.
Extend and cleanse.
So,
Easy. Jay can literally
we are
just
gonna play a
go.
little bit of
Move and
containment.
move, do an action and
we've
done.
only got,
Like he's
4
already
minutes
doing.
left, which
He's
gotta
actually
extend.
technically
He just
means
stays on
that,
that objective cleanse.
Well, there's 10 minutes
Seven
left.
points
So I think
gone.
we started
Yeah.
early.
So
Oh,
he
yeah,
can
yeah. So,
move a hammerhead, sit on his home,
And I forgot in the
and then
interim
just
that I was going to rapid
cleanse.
ingress this boy.
cleanse up the top with like the
he
stealth
still gets to
suits.
come in
Yep,
and shoot,
7
so he's going
points.
to come down there.
Shoot the war boss to make sure you
Should
get a
be
kill
outside
past
behind
turn.
the boss, but if I
Yeah.
can't do it, I'll go somewhere
And
else.
then that's done,
Yeah.
right?
Nope, he can't. Boss is too close.
Okay.
I think he might also have Vespid back there as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
he does. He does have Vespid down here in this corner right
And
here
then,
that have been there the entirety.
so that's going to keep going off. I'm just going
No.
to flick down
Oh.
to the 4 minutes left over.
I think he may
Are
have
you
picked them up.
not going?
It won't go. So I'm going to go and help out with that.
Good luck.
Excuse me?
Oh, okay.
Right, okay. Yeah, okay. I can do that actually. That's not my phone.
Greg is watching intently. I'm gonna check some other round results here while we're waiting.
Alright, so,
Seems like half the games are still
clock out.
going at the moment.
timer. 4 minutes.
All right, so Andrew has clocked out. The remaining time
Alright,
he's going to
so-
Jay.
This is going to be super quick. Fire knives are just going to stand
Or
on here.
we'll see how it goes. They might split it
and
between
they are
them.
going to shoot
however
at
it
the
figures it
Breaker
out.
Boys.
Yep. The
Interesting.
Flash could have seen them at that
That
point in
just
time,
flipped around the complete other way that we thought it would.
I
Yeah.
don't think you were within 24 of the guy
Yep.
you could see.
But
right? Oh, no, the
Jay's
Flash
on
was
62,
legit.
Andrew's
I've
on
got
no,
to
they
say-
27.
can't see.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that was the
Close
case.
to the start and end of my move.
Yeah, all right. Again, Jay can literally just put that hammerhead right back there, kill that war boss, do cleanse, and immediately that is 4 plus 5 plus 2 points.
So, rampages.
11. Pass over to Andrew. Andrew gets 4. Can't do anything. Pass back to Jay, see what he draws, and maybe collects a bunch more points.
So I think I'm going to invest 2 CP. One is going to be for advance and charge. One is going to be.
What was your missions again, sorry?
It is extend battle lines and cleanse.
I think by the sounds of it, he's not looking to move back that hammerhead, so he's only going to get a baby extend.
They're going 13.
Interesting.
I mean, it's fine if he doesn't want to hold his home.
Yeah, it just means extend his baby. No, I think actually you can't score extend. You only get baby extend then if you've got 1 unit left. I think that's the quantifier.
So we'll have a look actually, because if we go to here.
Alright, Ghost Gear is going to go...
You only have 1 unit. You are correct.
I'm a genius.
So he can't actually do that.
I think with his flyover, he just stopped there with his 10. Because he would just go up and over there.
Let me have a quick look at what...
That, I can't remember, that was him taking 3 wounds from the mortals. Stealth suits are able to see and guide, so they don't really have to go anywhere. I'll keep them there just in case behind enemy lines. The Pathfinders are also going to move this way.
Okay, chat. Not too long to go in the round, and then we're basically going to be ripping into the next one.
Like, and I'll have to leave.
Yeah, unfortunately we'll have to say goodbye to Will because he's going to be jumping onto his game.
Nah, I just quit.
Just drop.
I just who am I playing? And then I'll decide.
Planes coming in, probably up the back there.
And that says nothing about my opponent, that says everything about me.
Or could you say everything about hanging out with me?
They're kind of fine.
And commentating.
Yeah, I gotta go.
This guy going up here, actually, the
it has been fun. It's been a good game to watch.
Yeah, it has.
I definitely wish we had 20 more minutes here of the game to see how some of this unfolds, because Andrew's definitely now started to expose some things.
He's actually gaining momentum and being able to score points and being able to actually engage.
At the same time, we're about to have a quad ion and ion cannon blast into those flash kits, and it sounds like we're overwatching.
Yeah, not surprised here.
Yeah.
Not surprised.
Yep.
I don't know if I'd be wasting my clock time on this though.
How much longer do we have in the round timer? Because right now we are actually over time on the BCP round timer.
2, 4, 6,
and
8.
you will essentially be clocked. So this will be, once you finish this up, this is the last use of your time.
Okay, so that's 8 wounds and then...
8 wounds?
Then that becomes
I don't
10
believe
wounds,
that's actually correct, guys. I think Jay has got the wrong source because the round time has got 5 minutes.
Is the lethal hits in your shooting phase or just any
just
time?
whenever they shoot. I can show if you want.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
3 rolls.
There's 5 minutes. Oh, BCP's showing over. Okay.
2, 4. That's 5. So it's 15.
So if I've got 4, you've got roughly a minute left. Oh no, sorry, I used 3, so we've got a minute left each.
So there's a total of 16 neg 1.
A minute left per person, which is fine.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10.
Is what it is. A lot of the games do seem to be going to time this round.
3, you're not ignoring cover?
Yeah, there's only like 5 results in when I looked before.
Right now, right?
But a lot of games could be wrapping up right now.
That is those?
Yep.
Cool.
How much?
10?
Not yet, Bill. Not yet.
So it's 14.
The Mega Blaster.
And then, hang on, I've still got saves.
Okay.
Cool. Yep. Those are 2 damage each.
Yeah.
God damn, does he blow up?
Alright, I walk back everything I just said. I was wrong.
That's the Iron Cannon Gold.
That is potentially...
So...
Yeah.
Let's get into...
Again, we don't have a lot of time to use those flash kits anywhere else. It is a time-intensive unit to shoot. But it does obviously give us some more options for...
I'm going to flick over my cards if I can score, I can score it.
Yeah, he's just going, what can I score?
Now, Cleanse, I'm just going to do it with 1, because I think you can get it with 1, sort of a bit Pathfinder. Oh, no, the Stealth Suits, the one shooting. Missiles, going into the Breaker Boys.
Okay, so you're going to...
Now, you are a full-strength unit.
Yeah. Which unit?
This is the Fire Knife shooting into the Breaker Boys.
I think 1 died to the crew.
Oh, did it?
I think so.
Did it actually? No, I didn't damage you. They came out and...
Oh no, 1 died to the explosion.
Oh, the explosion. Yeah. Okay, so this will be Stealth Suit guiding, hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s. Okay.
You're going to get extend. I'm assuming your unit's doing the cleanse, right?
Just doing 1 on cleanse, so it's going to go off. Okay, so
Should we
strength
tell
7
him that he's not
freeze,
going to
that's
get
4 save
extend? Is there anything
ATWN
in there
ignoring
about
cover.
5 up
missing?
involves.
Not that I could see.
Yep.
Fail all of them anyway.
Yep, 2 damage pop. Commander's going to go, overcharging.
The card
his
is
cyclic.
there on the
Reroll
app,
ones,
guys.
hits
He
on
can
twos
look at
'cause
it.
He's a commander and he's special. Chat can verify I'm not being sneaky.
Dude,
Strength
yeah, quite
8,
possibly.
Reroll 1s for stealth suits. That is 3 AP2 damage
On
2s
the
on the
board?
same breaker squad.
So 5 ups. Kills the last guy.
Yep.
Just the boss left.
His 2 missile pods and then the high output burst cannon. Reroll that 1.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, unfortunately, that will be the
Puts you at 1
case.
kill. I'm on
Reroll
1
that
kill.
1.
Nick.
Cool, that's 4. 4
the
The
AP1s
flyer
on the
deep
boss.
struck in, Sarah.
5 ups.
Yeah, it came in this turn.
Is this ignoring cover or anything?
Yeah, ignoring cover.
Okay,
Yeah, he's dead.
Puts you on
So
2
that's another
kills.
character. Then we're going to go the Ghost Kill guided by the Pathfinders into the Storm Boys. 6 shots, overcharging. Let me just do the overcharge on my commander.
Oh,
He
it
does
takes
take
it.
3. He's down to 5 wounds. So Ghost Kill reroll. No reroll 1s. Get rid of the 2s. That is stealth suits only. That is 3 wounds on the Storm Boys. And then the fusion next.
1 dead.
AP2.
5 up involved.
Of course. Wow. Yep. Hits on the fusion. Wounds on the fusion. 5 up invuln.
Nope.
Kills him. Then we're just going to go the... shouldn't there be more than... Oh, no, you've passed a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Hammerhead is going to... Hammerhead's going to guide the plane into the flash kits.
Yep.
So...
They have stealth, if that matters for any stealth and cover, and
it
a
will,
4
yep.
and a 4 up involve against shooting.
So it's +1 ballistic skill, +1 -1, so I'm on 3s.
Yep.
So 8 shots. Oh! Oh! That is your stealth coming in big.
Yeah.
And not having stealth suit guiding. Okay, so twin linked. That is 3 wounds.
4 up involves.
AP2, damage 2.
Kills 2.
Kills 2. Don't have the seeker missiles anymore. Missile pod. Missed that. That is a horrifying hit roll. That is 1 wound. AP1, damage 2.
Good.
Okay, cool. Then we've got the Hammerhead here. Is
All
gonna,
right. Bill,
wanna
he
clear
did
those
win
guys
his
out
first
if I
game.
have to.
Jay did win his first game.
I think it was a...
Pathfinders are going to send everything in there.
He was
This will be
into
overcharged
Tim
for the
Wallace's,
first time.
guard.
guard. Yeah, I think they also went to time as well. So that is, I
that
believe,
horrible.
almost
1
time
minute.
in the round.
Is it
60
much
seconds
like
left of the round.
because we both
Yeah.
had a minute left, right?
If I can kill this unit, that's the only difference maker.
Okay.
Yeah. So 1 wound.
I think
AP2 damage
he has
2
2
on the
planes,
Stormboy.
Sarah.
Yep.
So 1 died and 1 then went into
the
reserve
grenade
and
launcher,
came back.
and then I'll go through the Shastra
Yeah.
stuff. Hits.
All
Wounds,
good, Bill. All good.
AP2. Yep,
one
kills
down.
him
And
because
Will.
that's damage 3.
No.
But also, yeah.
That should be the
Remembering that
units.
it was Timmy Wallace who was
Not,
playing.
no,
into.
okay, so I have to
There's
do the
one
burst
left.
cannons. So his
Who is
shots
a
from
very
the main
good guy,
gun hits
I will
both.
say.
Tim's
strength
lovely.
5 forwards.
He could bench press me
Nope.
with 1 arm.
Burst cannon.
I don't know what that has to do with his loveliness.
Miss
That
both those.
doesn't make sense because
Two
bench
twin
pressing
linked.
requires 2 arms.
Oh, well, look at Mr.
1
I can't
AP0.
comment. I correct people all the time, and I try to stop myself,
Cool,
and
that is all
sometimes
that
it's
matters.
just a
Then we
skit.
can go into resolving yours. So, yep. And for what it's worth, the Hammerhead would send the railgun just here.
I think
and
it's the
pop your red
flyer
balls.
rule, Sarah. They just fly
Yeah,
off.
so
Sure.
the
Yep.
position that it was
Hits.
on, he tried to bring it on in one side. He couldn't do
Hammerhead
it, and then he
platform
brought it
reroll.
on the other.
You mother flip, and then the accelerators.
Mother flip. 3.
If
2.
I hit everything,
1.
oh no, I've got a round for
That's
2 wounds to
basically
fail.
time
1, 2, 3,
now,
4.
ladies
So
and
if I
gentlemen.
fail too much on the hit roll, yep. So that is
We'll try
fine.
and get Greg's attention and get him
Hammerhead.
over. But
Then, so I need all of these to wound.
I
they
will
do not
just,
need round
I
dice,
will
doesn't
pop
matter.
over. We'll.
Cool.
Oh no, Greg's
so-
about to jump over and call it.
Like, I'm pretty sure you've got this.
Yep. 10 battle lines for 5.
No, thank you.
Cleanse, I get a baby.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
2, I
so
think, on the card.
I've
Yep.
just lost the batteries in the other mic, which is Andrew's. So we'll leave that for now.
And
Okay.
Purge, I'll get kill 1. We'll see if I get kill
So
more.
let's see what happens for the
Eight
rest.
there.
They are
Yep,
just
3
scoring
cards.
it up now.
Sabotage and containment 2 actions. So damage quite literally won't matter.
Sabotage
You've got your
and
4
containment.
for holding your home. I didn't even do the charge over there, but it doesn't matter. So because you got
So
that
if
one.
we have a look at the expanded,
Basically, and that's game. All right, so sabotage.
they're just going to enter the
you
scores
do
now.
it
We'll see the
there
final
in my
result, but it
deployment
looks
zone,
like
and you've got a,
Jay
a
has
big
got a
boy one.
significant win here.
The big
So him not
Sabotage
dying was
and
actually pretty
containment.
massive.
Not too bad there, but we'll see how many points that Andrew would score as well.
The hammerhead.
So,
oh, you
yeah.
get to kill one. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
That is
so Jay's
fine.
73.
Yep.
Andrew
so
is currently... Is that
wait,
another 10
killed,
points?
like,
Puts him on 57. I don't think he's going to be able to get it
So
if he
I
gets
killed 2.
containment.
So
It's another
if you kill
3
him,
points per,
who
so
else are you
he
gonna
gets
kill?
2 for 63.
Oh,
If
you
he
did.
gets the
yeah,
extra
yeah,
for
cool.
Purge.
Yeah, cool. So
So it'll be an 11-9
that is
WTC
Purge
score.
we've
Yeah,
got
it will
8-8.
be. Because it'll be another 4
And that ends up
points.
the game 73-67, which is an 11-9.
Yep. That is a very close game,
prophetic.
ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, if it's went to turn 5, I do think
I think you are missing some because I've been
Orks
tracking
could
this the whole
push that a little bit more.
Has that
And again, I'm not
yes.
saying anything about Andrew or
Yep,
Jay
we've
here,
had
but
our
making sure
primary
we're
return.
managing our clock. Like
8-8,
you'd mentioned
8-8,
that last
12-8.
turn. We were
Yeah.
doing a lot of rushing. It's a little bit messy.
So I've got you at
Yeah, definitely agree.
sorry, yeah.
Because
No,
now
you
they're
haven't
going
marked
through the
my
scores
other
again
kill.
and stuff and double checking. It's
Yeah.
better to just stay on top of
Puts
it the
it at
entire
11-9.
time.
Yeah.
They call it 11-9
That
there,
was
which is a
fucking
great
close.
game.
Great game, dude.
Yeah.
Obviously,
But yeah,
came down
I'm
to
going to
the
quickly
clock,
go and get their mic source situated, guys, and I'll be back. I'll leave you with Will for a second before we jump into the next round.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
Jake's approaching me.
I think the only
Hello.
thing that got me that game
So really,
was because
really
of the
excellent
heavy
game
commitment
there.
I just
We're
collapsed
hearing
everything
Jay
over here,
talk about
and then
what some of his thoughts were. It's
oh,
11-9 to
yeah, that would
Jay.
have been a good one.
Um,
Especially Purge, you've got
very
so many
close
units.
game there
I'm
in
used
the
to
end.
being person with so many, but
Purge ended up kind of being quite neutral.
Yep.
Jay being able
Yep.
to get that 12 in turn
really
2
well
was
played,
pretty
dude.
big.
Really well played.
Andrew not
Yep.
being able to capitalize on
thoroughly
going
enjoyed that
second
game,
to
dude.
get
That
some
was
more
really
kill
fun.
mores, but did a very good job at making sure that Jay wasn't ever getting a hold more. But maybe Andrew needed to push a little bit earlier in terms of particularly clock management to be able to push out and start having that bigger end game score. But I think if we looked at this from a full 5-turn perspective, he probably would have been able to get that with his position anyway. Just unfortunately wasn't able to do that with the clock. I am going to figure out what game I'm now playing.
Too easy.
And I'm going to try and finish it in 10 minutes so I can come back. Unless you
it's
put
all
me on
good.
stream.
No, I'm not going to put you on stream, but Will, thanks so much for jumping on commentary with me for this round.
Anytime, mate. I'm happy to do it when I'm not playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Or having a nap. And hi, Dan. Thank you guys for bearing with us and all my horrible jokes. Give Scotty a huge shout out. If like the stream, all that YouTube
like the stream,
algorithm stuff that I don't
all that fun
know,
stuff,
he will
ladies
do
and
it for
gentlemen.
you.
We are gonna
Peace out, guys.
Yep, too easy.
Mwah.
Thank you so much, Will, for jumping on. It was great to have Will on commentary with us. So we're getting all the scores in. I'm going to hit a quick reset, guys, to reset as much as we can before we go into the next round. I want to thank everyone who did hang out with us during that round. It was great to have everyone chatting, and me and Will chat and stuff. Hope that wasn't as distracting to the game and stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that one. We're going to have the next round from the undefeated players. It's going to be a really solid round. I'm really looking forward to it. So I will be back with you shortly, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, we'll go from there.